Okay, Wolves have had a horrible start to this season. 0 wins in 9 games, and they're now in danger of being relegated from the Premier League. Gary O'Neill's time as manager is up at the club, and in steps me to become the new manager of Wolverhampton Wanderers. I've been hired by the board, and it's now our job to save this football club. We begin the journey of trying to turn Wolves into one of the best football clubs in the world. Drop a like if you want this to be a full series, and I say we get right into it. So right after being hired as Wolves' new manager, I have a meeting with club president John Richards. Now Richards is a Wolves legend. He almost had 400 appearances for the club, and now he's one of their club presidents. Now he tells me I want to make Wolves one of Europe's top clubs. I am very ambitious. I know it'll take some time, but that is what I and the board want. We're looking into possible ways to raise money for the club, increase spending power, but for now you will only have 50 million to work with this season. And he says spend it wisely. So officially the Wolves career mode begins. Now for those who remember, we did a Wolves series I think in the start of FIFA 23, and it was one of my favorite series I've done. Hopefully this series can be something like that. First things first though, we need an intro to the squad we're starting with at the club. So in goal, starting keeper for me is going to be Jose Sa, a very solid keeper that I like a lot. Now our keepers in the team are all around like 30 in terms of age, so we could look into bringing in like a younger keeper to be an understudy maybe to Jose Sa or the starter. At left back we have Aït-Nouri, who's been linked to Liverpool recently, other clubs. He's a very solid left back though. Now at center back we're pretty thin here. We have Dawson, Bueno, Mosquera, and also Totti. That's like 3 solid center backs, 1 young center back, but they're all like mid 70s. For the Premier League, that's pretty low in terms of overall. So yeah, defense might be an issue for us to start. At right back, we have Semedo, who's very reliable. Now our midfield is where things get a bit better. We have Mario Lemina, the captain of the team, a player that I've always liked in career mode a lot. We got Andre, a young Brazilian CDM who looks pretty good, a lot more defensive minded. We have João Gomes too, another Brazilian CDM who I think has some decent potential on him. And then there's Bellegarde, so he's a center mid that can play CDM and also left wing. He's got 81 pace. I like that versatility a lot. We also have Tommy Doyle, who was previously at Man City. He's got potential as a midfielder too. We got Sarabia at cam. We have Carlos Forbes on loan from Ajax, which is interesting. A right wing, we have Rodrigo Gomez. And then we've got 5 good strikers here. Guedes, Chan, Larson, Kaladzic, and also Cunha. And that's not even counting Fabio Silva on loan currently in Spain. Now I like Guedes, I like Chan, but the star here is definitely Matías Cunha. In my opinion, he might be our best player on the team. So we can see that it's a decent squad, but also in a lot of areas we're just lacking a lot of depth. Defense looks very shaky, so we can see that we have a job on our hands to make this team one of the top clubs in Europe. It is going to take some time. Now, like our club president said, we have about 50 million in this first season. That's a decent amount for a first window. And yeah, the first window in this series is open, so we can make signings in this first window. And as you can see, I've assembled a starting short list of players that could be like realistic targets for now, targets for later. Of course, any comments down below who you think we should sign in this series. We're gonna try to keep the series like somewhat realistic, but also not just boring. So let me know who you think we should sign in the comments down below. We are gonna make one signing in this episode though, and it's gonna be a pretty big one. We already have some transfer offers for our players. I'm not sure if I'm looking to sell anyone to start. Kaladzic is probably one of my least favorite strikers, so I probably could sell him. But I think right now I'm gonna hold off selling any players or even loaning out players yet. I want to get a feel for the team first. So we already have our first game coming up. It's gonna be versus Arsenal, my debut as Wolves manager. That is not gonna be an easy game. So first though, we gotta talk about how we're gonna set up this team in terms of our tactics. I'm gonna use a formation that I've really not used in a very long time. We're going for the 4-1-2-1-2. I feel like with the amount of strikers we have in this team that we probably need to play a 2-striker formation, and we don't have that many like good wingers. We have Gomez and Forbes, but that's pretty much it. So I think playing a formation with only like box-to-box mids and 2 strikers and a cam, to me that seems like the best way we can start with the squad we have. Gomez as the true CDM, and then Lemina, Bellegarde as box-to-box players, Sarabia as more the attacking midfielder. We're gonna play a pressing style at first. This might change later on, but I want to press at first, be aggressive. We have Cunha playing as a false 9, Larson as a poacher, Lemina as a deep line playmaker and stuff like that. So that is our starting tactics with this team. I think the key to it is Matías Cunha, him being like a false 9. If he plays well in this setup, that'll unlock the team. But then if he doesn't, we got some issues here. So like I said, we are going to make a signing today, but first I want to get a true feel for this team. So Arsenal v Wolves, I make my managerial debut for the club. Of course, ultimate difficulty as always. And let's see how we do in our first game of the Wolves career mode. Now I forgot to mention, we also have competitive mode on and player-based difficulty on as well. So that should make this career mode a bit tougher. And considering the team we have, one of the worst Premier League teams, this series is going to be a challenge. And this first game is the definition of that. Facing one of the Premier League favorites. You got to be kidding me. They have Memphis Depay. Bro, I've said it in a couple videos. Every team I go up against always has Memphis Depay. I feel like there's a million Memphis Depays in the world. He like follows me around everywhere. It's like the Spider-Man meme. All I see is Memphis Depay. But okay, first game of the series. Let's see what we can do. As we are kicked off at the Emirates Stadium. Let's not lose this 5-0 to start, huh? Let's try and put up a fight. Yeah, Saka versus Aït-Nouri. This is a matchup that I do not like for Aït-Nouri. Saka gets it over to Memphis Depay. He's gonna go for an outside the boot shot. You gotta be kidding me. Bro, Memphis, stop following me around. He scores within 3 minutes. And it's one of the goals of the season probably. It's not even funny at this point. He takes one touch outside the box Havertz just sends in a screamer. And that is how we start this series. All right, welcome to a true road to glory, I guess. That is a wonderful start. I haven't even had the ball yet. All right, let's see if we can find some response. Now, Bellegarde's got a chance to shoot from distance, but Saliba got to him first there. I am seeing issues with our center backs already, and I'm talking about some big issues. Sterling versus Tomato. Havertz turns him. We are so disconnected. Jose Sa, good save. Bro, Memphis is about to score a hat trick against me. Kind of funny because I like Memphis in career mode. I like him a lot, just not when he follows me around in every series. Corner again sent in. Havertz. Jose Sa saves it. Oh, what is this? That was cleared. And then Larson will get it out. Okay, that was very dangerous. Now we have a chance to counter. Sarabia is going to play it up to Bellegarde, I think. Bellegarde is going to try to play a good ball. That's a great ball. Cunha shot, and that is a perfect counter attack. That is a perfect response as well. Mateus Cunha scores the first goal of the career mode. And that pass by Sarabia to Bellegarde was perfect. And that touch and control to get it over to Cunha. All right, we're seeing the potential in this team. This first goal shows it. 12 minutes in, it's 1-1. I've not played with two strikers in a very long time, also without wingers. So it's definitely going to be a little weird. Kind of funny is I think in our last Wolves career mode, I also played with two strikers. I think we played a 4-2-2-2, which is interesting. Memphis, he's trying to make a run to get the ball. Sterling's not going to get it to him though. Marino. Good defending by Totti. Good defending by Totti. Sarabia into Larson, who is on loan, I believe. What is it? Celta Vigo or what? I forgot what team he's on loan from. Kind of wish he was there permanently, but it is what it is. It seems that last goal we scored is kind of shaking Arsenal up a little bit. All of a sudden, they don't look as good as when they started. Bellegarde gets it to Semedo. Now, Semedo and Aït-Nouri need to get forward. That is how our formation, actually gets some width. Okay, Larson making a great run here. Larson. Caught by Saliba. Man, I was trying to get a pass away there. I'm seeing some very promising signs from this team here. Semedo making that run. Okay, doesn't fall down for that tackle. Into Cunha. Cunha, another chance to shoot, but Saliba gets to him first. Yeah, Cunha is a danger man for this team. And okay, you're telling me no one can catch up to Marino? He's just running through? Bro, my defense is that slow? They might be that slow. I thought Saka or Martinelli Sterling would do that, but not Marino. 32nd minute, Arsenal retake their lead. Bro, he just got the ball and literally ran right by my center backs. Yeah, I guess they're just really not quick at all. That is a concern in the Premier League. All right, Arsenal have bounced back. That is to be expected. Bellegarde into Cunha. I like our attack though. I need Semedo to get forward more, but Cunha and Larson are doing pretty well together as strike partners. Lamina. Oh man, we almost stole that. We should have stole that. Now that pass is not at all what I wanted. Sterling against Jose Sa, and Jose Sa can't come out fast enough. Do you think I actually wanted to make the pass like that? 39th minute, it is 3-1. I want to just play it fast to Semedo, and for somehow the center back just kind of hit the pass. All right, it is now 3-1. That is a horrid goal to concede. Bellegarde into Cunha. Aït-Nouri in a good spot. Wait, that's actually Cunha. I got players mistaken. That's a good cross, man. No one even went for it though. He was in a dangerous area. Okay, that's probably going to be our first 45 minutes of the series. I feel like this game really should be 2-1, not 3-1. We let those last two in so easily. So that is a concern, but we start second half here. See if we can score one and get back in this game. Amina gets it to Gomez. Gomez. And play it over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde's kind of like a winger, so I can definitely tell him to run forward because Semedo can find him. I thought Cunha was making a run there. I thought he was going to continue his run. Lamina, Cunha, over to Sarabia. Sarabia is going to try to dribble around Gabriel, but can't get by him. Okay, that's a great tackle by Bueno, I think. Now we got a chance to counter here. Cunha, wait for it. Cunha, wait for it. Oh, we got to play that ball in the space. How do we not get that through? I didn't know he was in. Back up. Bueno again. Bueno, good defending again, but we should have got it out. Oh, that's risky. Somehow we survived that though. We are asking him for this to be 4-1. Cunha tries to play tight Nori, but Ben White, that is better defending. Memphis gets it Havertz, and we got players free in the middle for no reason. Oh, Totti, what a block, though. That is great defending. If they scored that, that'd have been game. Bellegarde, Larson. Oh, he's going to be just offside, though. He was kind of creeping a little bit. I'm going to bring on Guedes for Larson. Let's do Doyle for Sarabia and put maybe Bellegarde at cam. Actually, no, let's play Doyle at cam. And I think we'll leave it at that for now. Right, Guedes swings it over to Cunha. Cunha, great turn right there. Actually, a beautiful turn. Gets away from the defender now. A cross over to Guedes. Why not Guedes? Fight for it. He's not going to win it, though. Of course, I swing in a great cross, and I take Larson off right when I swing in a great cross. Oh, man, if we get caught in behind like this, oh, Memphis should have ran. Is that Memphis? No, it's Marino. Bro, he should have ran through. They would have scored a fourth right there. We just got very lucky. That luck might run out, though. Sterling in the box. Cuts it back to Marino. Marino, good defending, though. 70th minute corner. That is going to be cleared, and that is a terrible clearance, though. It falls back to Jose Sa. Okay, we got 20 minutes to make this game. Try and fight for a point, at least. Second half has not been that great in terms of creativity. Cunha, good turn, though. Gets it over to Aït-Nouri. Now, he's got space to run, but needs help. Wings it back to Cunha. Cunha. Over to Bellegarde. He's going to try to use his pace, but Tierney's going to track him down. And they're just controlling the game now with passing and possession. I can't get it off them. Okay, Aït-Nouri's going to win that back. We have 6 minutes here, actually 8 minutes to get 2 goals. It's not impossible. Doyle gets it to Cunha. Cunha's got Guedes in space. Whoa, that defender just fell. Now Guedes is in. He's got a chance to make this 2-3, and he's going to score. That is so lucky. That was like a mix-up. Okay, Guedes scores, and it's a chance now. We have a chance to tie it up. Their defenders, I think, just fell over each other. Good finish by Guedes. 4 minutes to score one more to tie it up. Oh, gotta steal it back, though. Bro, they're playing so possession based. They're just wasting time. Bro, they're playing this like it's ultimate team. Like, give me a chance here. Bro, they're just keeping this perfectly. They're going to play a great ball to Saka. Saka cuts inside. They're just wasting more time. They have played this final 5 minutes perfectly. Martinelli turns. He's going to score that. Just turned my entire defense. It's going to be a 4-2 loss. Hey, you know what? Despite the loss, 3-2, we fought back at least. It wasn't a terrible first game. Facing one of the top 3 best teams in the league, I'm not too mad at that. We definitely had a chance to at least get a point here. They just kept the ball for the last like 10 minutes perfectly. So an opening day 4-2 loss versus Arsenal feels more like a narrow 3-2 loss. It shows this team has potential, but we also have a lot of work to do. I mean, a lot of work. This might take like 4 or 5 seasons to make this club one of Europe's top teams. But right now, we're going to make our first signing, a first step in that direction at least. What we hope is that direction. So 50 million to spend, of course. Now, I like Sarabia. I like him, but he is 32 years old, so he is getting up there in age. I feel like I don't really see a future with him. He's good for a backup, but I feel like it doesn't really fit the project I'm looking for, like the long-term project. A player that I think would fit that project, a player whose career we can try and revive, we could try and save, is Mason Mount from Manchester United. Now, whether it's injuries or whatever reason, since joining United, his career has gone downhill. Once a regular for the England national team, now I feel like he just barely plays. He totally just doesn't fit what United need, but he does fit what we need. If we play him as a cam in that number 10 spot with that playmaker plus role, I feel like we could maybe save Mason Mount's career. There's still a player there. There's still definitely a player there. Now, in real life, under Ruben Amorim, his career might change, but I want to bring Mason Mount to Wolves to save his career. And he only costs around like 24 million maybe. So we're going to try to make him the first signing of this series. So let's try and start with maybe like, 20, maybe 21.5 million. It's a pretty respectable offer to start. United are going to want, okay, they're going to want Lamina. I am not giving you Lamina. Maybe try just straight up 22 million. They're going to want 22 million plus a 2% sell-on clause. I think I'm cool with that. 2%, that's kind of nothing. I'm cool with that. So 22 million for Mason Mount. With him as our starting cam, if we get him to like, 84, 85 plus overall, that 20 million later on, we'll look back and say this was an absolute deal. And who knows, he's 25 years old. Maybe he's the future club captain of our team. That's kind of what I see he could be in the future for us. So Mason Mount is going to sign the contract. He wants a fresh start from Chelsea to Manchester United down to Wolves. It's probably not the career path that he thought he'd have, but we're here to save Mason Mount's career. And I feel like we really can. First official signing of this series. Apparently that was an A+ deal. So my negotiation skills, on display. I think for now I'll give him number 17 because that number's open. We'll give him 17. Yeah, definitely want a development plan on him. Now I'm going to train him to be a cam, which that might make his overall go up maybe like +1 or something. So we'll see how that goes. But we have found our new starting number 10. Sarabia to the bench and Mason Mount into the starting 11. And yeah, he's +1 at cam. So his overall might go up +1 to 79, which will make that an even better deal. Now I feel like rest of the window, we could either target, better center back. That might be what we need the most. And I didn't realize Bueno only has 50 pace. He actually played well, but that 50 pace for the Premier League, that is very concerning. So I feel like center back and maybe a striker if we sell one of like Chan, Kladzic, or even Geds. Kind of 2 areas I'm looking at, I think, for the rest of the window. But Mason Mount into the team, and it's now time for his debut. You know who we're facing. It just had to be Chelsea. So Mason Mount faces his former team. A reminder of that form he could reach at this club. And man, Chelsea Arsenal, that is not an easy start to the year, especially with Palmer in there, Sancho. So this might be just as tough as the Arsenal game. Mason Mount's debut though, let's see what our team can do. All right, looks like Chelsea have signed Christensen. Wait, he played for them. Wait, they brought him back? Why would they bring him back? Todd Bowley's at it again. But first home game as manager, I would take a draw this game. I'd definitely take that. I think that'd be a pretty good result, but we will see. Apparently they're playing like a different team than we saw in that pre-match thing, because I'm seeing Mark Gu, I'm seeing Mudryk. So they're playing a different team than we saw. That is interesting. And Mason Mount, welcome to the team. First touch for his new club. Gomez, that was a pretty nice turn there. Gonna play it over to Bellegarde. Now he's got space to run into. I need Tomato though. Tomato gonna try to target Larson here. Crossover Larson. That kind of falls to him, but he can't get good contact on it. I think that was handball by a Chelsea player. It was. Oh man, Mason Mount doesn't take this free kick. Do we shoot this? This might be shooting range against his former team. Can you imagine if he scores this? This would be insane on his debut for his new club. Free kick is going to, it was on target. Just didn't have enough power on it. Not the worst attempt I've ever seen. Bellegarde into Mason Mount. Mason is gonna try to, okay, I did not mean to do that. Goes back to Gomez. Gomez. That was meant for Lamina, bro. Okay, I gotta sharpen up my passing here. You try to pull them out of their structure though. Lamina, Gomez over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde, Larson is shielding the defender. Turn by Larson. That was pretty good, but Colwell gets to him first. Mudryk cross over to Mark Gu, but Bueno, good defending. Gonna fall to Madueke, who had a great turn there, but I think he fouled actually Lamina. Cunha, Mount gets it through to Bellegarde again. Bellegarde's got Larson. Larson, a chance to go for that header attempt by Larson, and Larson scores his first goal for Wolves. Man, he was going along the back line there perfectly, just staying on side, and that's a great header from the young player. All right, Wolves 1, Chelsea 0. Also, Bellegarde, he's a player that I know I'm going to like a lot in this series. That is a great cross to him, but everything's the header to score that goal. All right, 22 minutes in, we take the lead. Oh, again, bro, if a player with pace turns, we just have no chance of catching up, and Mudryk scores. Bro, Bueno's 50 pace is becoming an issue, because if he gets beaten, we're screwed. Like, Bueno's got no chance of catching up there. We got to be more disciplined not to let that even happen in the first place, though, if we know that's one of our weaknesses. Well, unfortunately, the game is tied up immediately. Okay, that was very lucky. Is that going to fall? That's going to fall to Christensen. That was almost lucky for us. Clearance is away, but man, we're not going to win that. We had numbers forward too. And our press has not been bad this game. You know, we're putting pressure on Chelsea. We're just not quite winning it back. We are putting Colwell under so much pressure here. Boy, just win the ball back. We win it. We do win it. Larson. Oh, you're going to call a foul on that, or was he offside? Oh, I think he was offside. There's no way that was a foul. That is our new Wolves philosophy, though. If we concede playing this way, then so be it. Trying to build an identity around the club. Cole Palmer. Oh, I can't take him out there. Bueno has to step up. Bueno doesn't get around him much, and then Jose Sa takes it. That was some really bad defending. Oh my, the keeper is so far out here. They're really playing that keeper is stepping up, huh? If I stole it, I would have shot. I had an open goal. Okay, now they're starting to cook a little bit, though. I can tell. Adeweke, Bueno trying to make a tackle. Bueno, good defending. He's pretty good when he's not like beaten on pace. Mason, good ball to Bellegarde. Now Bellegarde's gonna use his pace a little bit. Semedo. In behind, that should be timed perfectly. No, he's gonna be just offside. And that was a great run. All right, halftime, it's gonna be 1-1. You know, that goal they scored once again is just a very ugly and easy goal to concede. So far, though, we're not playing too bad. Does Mason Mount get a debut goal against his former team, though? That's what I want to find out. Bellegarde again, over the top to Cunha. That's a great ball. Okay, defending was awkward, but they're gonna clear it. This is where we have issues, though. Tati against Mark Hughes, and cut inside. We're blocking these lanes. Adeweke is a player we need to worry about, though. Mudryk turns. Tati, no, Tati needs to make a tackle here. Tati, that is some good defending by him, though. Oh, that's a bad bounce. Mark Hughes takes a shot, and Jose Sa, good save though. Corner by Cole Palmer. That is going to be cleared by Larson. Palmer, okay, Aitnori, great tackle on Cole Palmer there. You're just having trouble getting this ball actually out. Bueno, another good tackle. Get this ball, please. Thank you. But bro, they were just coming back with so much ferocity. Okay, we need to chill in the second half right now. Settle things down. Now, I said I'd play for a draw, so I mean, I don't want to go too offensive here. Mason Mount just got taken out there. A tough game to try and like, want to go for the win, but also I would take a point. I would take this scoreline. Bueno, beaten there. Lookman, okay, yeah, Lookman on. That's a new signing. Okay, Aitnori. Positioning saved me there. Mason Mount, great ball to Larson. Larson is going to find Cunha. Cunha is going to try to find Bellegarde. He's going to try to get to it. That's going to fall. Larson, a chance for the header, but doesn't get to it. Look him in. Oh, that's a good turn. Jose Sa, though, a better save. Yeah, I'm going to do Geddes again for Larson. And let's do Dawson for Bueno as well. Got 20 minutes to defend. At this point, I think we're prioritizing defense more than attack. But also, if we get a chance to win it, I am not going to turn that down. But Palmer in. Jose Sa, was he onside? Okay, no, he was offside. Still, Jose Sa, that's a great save. Mina, Mason Mount, over to Aitnori. Aitnori gets it back to Mason Mount. Mason plays a good ball into Cunha. Cunha gonna look for Geddes. Gets to him. Geddes, a chance to score the winner, and Geddes in off the post. Bro, he's a super sub. Maybe he should start. 77th minute. That is 2-1 to Wolves. Mason Mount, part of that buildup. That was a beautiful counterattack. We get a chance for our first win of the series now versus Chelsea. I mean, I did not think Geddes was gonna score this, but he took that beautifully. All right, 13 minutes to defend. That's still a lot of time. Chelsea are gonna throw the kitchen sink at us. Lamina, that's a strong tackle though. And something about this just does not feel good. Mudryk, what a touch there. Are you kidding me? He is gonna try to cut inside, looking for Palmer. Gets to Palmer. Okay, we're tracking him pretty well here. Mudryk, just don't let him turn and shoot. Think all the way back to Vega. Now he does a skill. Okay, we're getting torched here. Palmer against Tati. Can't get to him. Jose Sa save. Falls to Madueke though. This is not over yet. Oh, they're going to find Reece James. Reece James. Oh, he's going to score. I just could not track Reece James enough. 86 minutes in. It's going to be Chelsea equalizer to make it 2-2. We could have defended that so much better. We got 5 minutes now. Okay, I don't want to lose this. I'd rather take a point. I said I'd take a point. I'd still take that. Operation just waste time now. This would be a bad result for Chelsea, a good result for us. Semedo, get to the byline and just use your strength. If I see an opening, I'll try and go for it, but I don't see an opening. We're to win that throw-in, though. Bellegarde's going to play to Semedo. We might get the final chance here. Crossover. I see Mason Mount. He's in the box, and he can't get to the ball, though. Oh, falls to a Mason Mount. Oh, we had a chance there. The ref blows the whistle, though. All right, so I said I'd take a draw. We do get a draw versus Chelsea. Very close to our first win of the series, but honestly, that was a pretty good game from us. I'm proud of that performance. So 2 games in, we sit in 16th. Now, obviously, our goal this year is to try and not get relegated, which I've never been relegated in a series. You know, I'm trying to not make this be the first time it ever happens. Those first 2 games, though, I'm seeing flashes of potential from this team. But like I said, it's going to take like maybe 4 or 5 seasons here. So with that in mind, we obviously have to focus on the youth in this series. You know, like try and build an elite youth system. So right now, we're going to send our first scouts out. First, I got to hire 2 more scouts. I want to hire some good scouts. So let's get this guy, Austin Brown. And then 4th one, let's go for Olav Stephenson. All right, first scout we are sending to England, of course. We have to send 1 to England at least. I would like a new backup fullback. Like we have decent right backs in Doherty and Semedo. We could use a backup for Nori though. So I think I'll look for a left back, a right back, and let's do maybe also a cam. And let's look for a left back who can play wing back specifically. Now, second scout we're gonna send to Sweden. With us playing a 2-striker formation, you know, we can probably fit like 2 really good strikers in this team for the future. So we're gonna send a scout to Sweden. You probably know what kind of striker we're looking for. So a striker in Sweden. And for last one, let's do Portugal. You know, Wolves are not exactly like Portugal FC anymore. They still have a very strong Portuguese connection. So let's do left wing and right wing from Portugal. Let's do striker too. So pretty much a forward. So England, Sweden, and Portugal. That's our first youth scouting run. Let me know in the comments what other countries we should scout in this series though. So speaking of youth, our next game is versus Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. Now I'd love to go for a trophy, but I don't know how realistic that is for us to try and target a trophy in season 1. Our goal should be just, you know, like to not get relegated. So I might give some of the younger players a chance in this game. Like let's give Carlos Forbes a chance to start. Get Andre in there. Let's get Doyle. This young right back Lima looks pretty good too. He's got 85 pace. I'll give him a chance to start. Throw Mosqueda there as well, and I think we'll go with that. So for this game, Mason Mount is going to captain the side as we face another tough team in Tottenham. Like bro, this is such a tough start to this series. Like Arsenal, Chelsea, then Tottenham. Who made this schedule? They must not like Wolves. So let's see if these young players can, you know, show out in the Carabao Cup and get a win. Now they're off to a very fast start. Son finesse shot, and they've scored within 1 minute. Okay, yeah, competitor mode is not messing around this year. Great start to this game, boys. Great start. Now we are on PC for this series, so the goal is, you know, have new kits every year. I forgot to mention that. We should have like new kits every year. We might have new sponsors at some point. All that should be in the series. Now cross to Mason Mount. Mason, fight for it. Okay, he didn't even try to. I don't really blame him though. John is gonna get it over to Lima. Okay, that defender just fell. Chan is gonna pick it up though. Oh, he got taken out. That might be a red. Bro, Chan was in. Ref is going to give, he's gonna give him a yellow card, bro. That was a really risky tackle. Could have been more than a yellow card. Now fast free kick into Mosqueda over to Tati. Tati is gonna play it back to Lima. Good ball. Lima has got no crossing options. Finds Doyle. Doyle just goes for a volley. It would have been goal of the episode. Okay, that would have been insane. Aitnori cross. That is gonna be, oh, Tati, please. No, Tati should have got that. I think he handballed it though. Now another thing in this series we're gonna do is we're gonna have end of year player awards. We're gonna have like best player of the year, you know, best young player, best defender probably. And the winner of those awards, which you guys are going to vote for in community posts, they're going to get upgrades based on who wins. Son has scored again. Okay, this is shaping up to be the toughest game we've played so far in this episode. It's 2-0 to Spurs. But you guys are going to vote for those awards, and the players who win those are going to get upgrades, like potential upgrades, maybe like overall upgrades, playstyle upgrades. So it's going to be a new thing in this series we're going to do. Now, Carlos Forbes, chance to shoot from distance. Okay, that was just blocked right back to Chan. Bro, Spurs are playing out of their minds this game. Why can't they play like this in my player career mode, bro? Mason Mount, good run here. He is going to play a good ball to Aitnori. Aitnori is going to try to cross it up to Chan. Chan is going to try to fight for it, but Van de Ven's going to win that. Awkward clearance, though, is going to fall to... No, that was meant for Mason Mount. Why would that go right past Mason Mount? Bro, like, son, you are just using this as a training match. He is going to look for the hat trick. That is some, oh, that's just a good attack. And Brennan Johnson scores. Now, Brennan Johnson is a player that I would target in the future at some point, maybe. I like him a lot. But 3-0 to Spurs within 30 minutes. Yeah, this is not the start I expected this game, especially after 2 games we played solid against good teams. Forbes, good run there. No, that was meant for Mount, bro. I keep passing it to the wrong player. Is it my aim? Like, what is wrong with me? Man, Mosqueda is getting just outclassed here. That's going to be Tati with a goal-saving tackle. He's been good today. I know he's going to be good for us at least, but yeah, we might need to sign a center back in the next episode. That might be a very vital sign. Okay, Pedro Lima, he is looking good too here though. Got a chance to play it over to Chan. Chan turned. No, his touch is not quick enough. And Lima, that was a great run. I'm liking him. Maybe we don't need a backup right back. Maybe that is our backup right back. He looks solid. Right, Nori tries to flip it up to Forbes. Forbes, man, our players. Oh, that went through Chan's leg. Brennan Johnson looking for Son, gets it to Son. This is shaky, but Tati again, solid defending. This has been a first half to absolutely forget. It's gonna end at least, hopefully, just being 3-0, not 4-0. Okay, they are gonna get a chance though here, and I can't take control of a player. Block. That is going to be a volley, and that's going to be a corner. But instead, the ref ends our suffering. All right, I'm taking Chan off and bringing Geds on for him. He's had a pretty bad first half, honestly. I'll do Dawson for Mosqueda as well. And let's give Gomez a chance. Let's do Gomez on for Forbes, because this one might be unattainable to get a point or survive in the Carabao Cup. Lima, Gomez has Geddes on a run. He's going to try to feed it to him. Geddes is going to try to fight for that. Is that a foul? I guess Van de Ven won that cleanly. Yeah, Lima's a baller. I can tell already. We might be looking at our future starting right back. Now, he's got a pass up to Geddes. Geddes, good turn. Oh, man, I thought that'd be a good turn. What's not good is my defensive structure, and Bentancur scores. It's 4-0. Yeah, this is going to be a very ugly loss. You know, I was surprised by us being competitive at least versus Chelsea and Arsenal, so I guess I'm not too surprised at this performance. Let's just say I don't think we're going to win the Carabao Cup this year. Let's just say that. We're definitely going to try harder for the FA Cup. Bro, they're just doing moves around me, and Son's going to score again to make it 5. Okay, competitor mode on ultimate difficulty is the first time I'm playing on it this year. I can see that it's the real deal. Ellegard to Mason Mount. Mason Mount, long shot, good save though. Cross in, that is going going to be cleared. Dawson win that. Dawson is going to win that. Ait Nori is going to play it through. Man, we just can't get a clear chance right now. I think what I've learned though in these first 3 games is that next episode we need to sign a center back. It is 6-0. You see the moves that Madison's doing right there? That's insane though. Okay, we are getting torched here. It's gonna be 7. Timo Werner just scored that against me. Bro, this is ridiculous right here. I mean, I know it's kind of our second team, but still, I didn't expect this after the first 2 games. Apparently, Spurs are the best team in the world. Bellegarde, good turn. Now, that's a great ball to Mason Mount. Mason's get to their first, but oh, that should be a penalty. Ref! Bro, Vicario just took out Mount trying to get the ball there. You tell me that's not a penalty? Oh, that's so unfortunate. They're gonna score more here, bro. They're just impossible to defend here. Brennan Johnson, I can't do anything. Jose Sa at least saves it. Bro, Dawson, I think his time is up. This man needs to retire because right now, he cannot track anybody. Jose Sa gets it, and that is going to be another save. Okay, full time, 7-0 loss. That's probably the best the AI has played against me so far of all FC 25. So we see the challenge we're up against. Those first 2 games, though, I like how he played. But yeah, we need to sign a center back. That is for sure. That's probably the spot we need the most. So we have about 25 million left in the budget for a center back. Or if you guys think we need something else more. So in the comments, let me know who we should sign in the next episode on transfer deadline day. I got a few options here at center back, which do seem promising, but I definitely need your guys' help. So let me know. And next episode, we'll make another signing. Hopefully a next step in the direction of making this team the best team in the world eventually. It is going to be a journey, though. Okay, I am the new manager of Wolverhampton Wanderers, and it's now our job to save this football club. We just made our first signing in Mason Mount. We're gonna try to save his career, but this team simply just needs more. So it's about to be deadline day, and we're gonna be busy. So drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and let's get back into it. Now, first comment today is sign Eduardo Quaresma from Sporting. He's a Portuguese center back and has decent pace. Yeah, we definitely need a new center back in this window currently, and I think Quaresma might actually be loan listed, so that might be something we pursue. You know, next one, Bella Kotchap will be very good because he's a really good center back. Yeah, I like Bella Kotchap a lot. He was on this short list originally, so definitely a target in the future of this series, but he's just made the move to France, so we can't sign him right now, but maybe in the future. And our last one, don't stop until you win the treble. I mean, yeah, like I said before, with the current state Wolves are in, this is probably going to be a long series, and as long as you guys keep supporting it, it will be a long series just like that. So if you want to see that, then keep the support up. Now, the main thing we learned in the first episode was our center backs are not that good. Tati's decent, but Bueno is pretty good, but he has 50 pace, and then Dawson has 33 pace. While I do like Mosqueda, I feel like that's just not good enough in the center back department, so we need to make some kind of center back signing for sure. And I think we also have one more plan other than a center back. Now, we only have 25 million for the rest of the season, so I'm trying to be, you know, money conscious here. And that's why when you guys recommended Quaresma from Sporting, apparently he might be going on loan. So he's 77 rated, 22, 6 foot. He's got really good stats, like 77 pace, 76 defending. Looks like a pretty good on-ball center back. So I'd say why not try and loan him in? He can choose between us or whatever that club is. I think that's a French club. So we're gonna approach the loan. I might add a buy clause here, maybe. I think I will just in case. So let's do 1 year. And now for this buy clause amount, they want 17.4 and a 34% sell-on clause. Man, that's a big sell-on clause. And if we make this like 17, I think I'll be okay with that number right there. So Sporting are going to want 27.2. Man, that's a lot more transfer fee, but a lower sell-on clause. Now the tension is extremely high. So if I counter this, I feel like they might walk away. Then Quaresma's gonna sign for that other team. So I think I just have to accept that transfer fee. 27.2 million is a lot, but I think if he grows a lot, it might actually be a deal if we have that money by the end of the year. And that's a tough one though. I guess now we'll see if he accepts that loan move. And okay, so Quaresma has decided to join yeah, it's a French club instead of coming to us. Man, that sucks. Okay, we gotta go for a backup now. He definitely can remain a target for the future for the series, but for now, Quaresma is not gonna be an option. Now, as you can see, I've added a lot of players you guys suggested to the short list, players to look at right now, and also players to look at in the future. Now for center back, there's players here that are just too expensive. Like Beraldo's good, but he's too expensive. Also Scalvini and Chitalo kind of fit that bill too. So pretty much it's Jeremiah St. Just and this guy, Isak Hien, playing at Atalanta. Now Jeremiah St. Just would be about, you know, 18 million. If you guys remember the Journeyman series, he was like my trusted center back of the entire series. I think I took him to like every club other than just one. He's got 92 pace, you know, good defender. I wanted to sign Quaresma, but Jeremiah St. Just might be the best player here. And it's funny, he also plays for Sporting. So let's see if we can get him for like a decent price here. Might end up being a better deal. So if we try maybe like 14.5, what does Sporting say to that? They want Doyle. I'm not giving you Doyle. Let's try 14.7. Okay, 14.7 they accept for Jeremiah St. Just. I feel like that's a decent amount. He obviously becomes our best center back alongside Tati, so it was a signing that's absolutely needed. So Jeremiah St. Just from Sporting to Wolves, and we now have a new starting center back. Welcome to the club. So Jeremiah St. Just into the starting 11. I think we have enough for one more signing. It's going to be cutting it a little close, but first we have Nottingham Forest here on deadline day. Now, first 2 games we had a draw and a loss. Nottingham Forest have drew their first 2 games. I am still looking for my first win as Wolves manager. Will that new signing at center back help me get my first win? And also, yeah, you might have saw that Gonzalo Guedes is starting over Larson. I feel like so far Guedes has played a little bit better, so I'm trying him in the starting lineup. But okay, finally facing a team that we probably have a chance to win against. We started with Arsenal, Chelsea, then Tottenham. Can I get my first win? Okay, to start off, defense is going to be tested here. Nico Williams crossover. Jeremiah St. Just doesn't get there, and Jose Sa makes the save. Our new center backs were a little bit disconnected there to start. Corner in, that is going to be awkwardly bounced to them, and Jose Sa makes another save. Okay, not a good start defensively. Another corner sent in. This time it's going to be Tyztir with the clearance. Bellegarde is going to try to find Mount. That pass was nowhere near him. Okay, let's try and control the ball a bit more. It has been all Nottingham Forest to start. Mina over to Bellegarde. A chance to shoot with space. Good shot, but a good save. Okay, he's going to steal the ball too. Bellegarde plays it over to Gonzalo Guedes, and he's going to score to make it 1-0. Bro, Bellegarde is making everything happen this game right now. I'm not sure why, but the screen went dark. The cameras went down for a second. I mean, that chance was literally all just Bellegarde. From defense to attack, and Guedes gets the goal. Okay, 1-0 to Wolves. Despite them having the better start, we score first. Tati, good defending there into Gomez. Gomez over to Lamina. Lamina is going to feed in Guedes. Yeah, Guedes is just more of a pacey striker compared to Larson. That shot is going to be saved. Okay, we're waking up a little bit though. Lamina, oh, that was meant for Mason Mount, not over to, is that handball? Apparently that's not handball. We get another chance here. Mason Mount drives in the box. Mason Mount looking for his first Wolves goal. It's going to be blocked. Bellegarde over to Lamina. Lamina, okay, we need to relax here. Oh, Sangari just steals it from Lamina. How did he actually steal that? Jeremiah, though, good tackle. Tomato into Bellegarde. Bellegarde has got another chance to shoot. Why not, bro? Bellegarde, he's a baller. I can already tell. At least in this game, he's making things happen. Jeremiah, good tackle. Okay, Jeremiah is settled down now in the back line. Gomez gives it to Mason Mount. Mason Mount is going to try to feed it into Cunha. Cunha, good turn there. Oh, we could have got a shot away. Oh, Mason Mount steals that. Tomato turns over to Guedes again. Should make it 2-0. And Guedes puts his shot wide, though. Mason Mount creating another good chance. Oh, man, he's got to put that at least on target. Come on, get the second goal. We're playing good right now. We got to find it. Mount gets it over to Bellegarde. We keep getting these long shot opportunities. It's going to be blocked, though. Lamina, Mount over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde is going to try to feed in Mount. Mount first time shot. Why did he go with his left foot? I wanted a right foot shot around the defender. All right, that's probably going to halftime, though. That's probably the best football we've played in this series so far. After we scored, we played really good. It's just, can we extend this lead now? Mason Mount over to Bellegarde. Man, he's finding so much space here. Going to get it over to Cunha. Cunha, finesse shot by him. It's going to fall to Mason Mount. No one can get a touch on it, though, and it falls back to their keeper. I'm spamming shoot there. Somehow we haven't scored this second goal, though. Jeremiah, what a leap. Bellegarde into Cunha. Cunha, a chance for him. That's going to be a good save again. Gomez, Mason Mount gets it over to Aitnori. Aitnori is going to cross that. That's deflected. That's going to be handball by Nico Williams. All right, Mason Mount is going to send this in. I don't think it's quite shooting range. Going to try to curve it to the back post. Cross is decent. Goes to Guedes, but his header is going to go over the net. It just bounces over. Mason Mount over to Lamina. This is just all us still. Lamina into Mason Mount. Mount. Cunha, keep it. Oh, Cunha, that's a good tackle. Was that Medio again? He's a really good center back. Bellegarde over to Semedo. Semedo, does he have a cross? And try to cut inside. Swinging on his left foot. Goes to Mason Mount. Mason Mount header. Okay, that header was terrible. Goes over to Cunha. Cunha volley off Nico Williams. They're playing so defensive. We just can't get the second goal right now. Nico Williams in the box. Lamina. That's a captain's tackle right there. Mason Mount, good touch there. Plays it over to Lamina. Mason Mount's looking a lot more comfortable in this team this game. Now, Bellegarde again. A chance to... Oh, that's a good tackle by Danilo, though. Trying to get closer, not just have a long shot again. All right, good deflection. Lamina. Into Mount again. Mount is going to play it over to Semedo. Goes to Bellegarde instead, actually. Bellegarde into Guedes. Don't be offside. Oh, he's going to be just offside. And they're playing so defensive. They're just letting us attack and just trying to absorb all the pressure. Lamina into Bellegarde again. Man, he's got so much room to shoot. Just someone put it in. Oh, that's such a good shot, but a better save. How many long shots have we had this game? Probably too many, but it's the only thing they're giving us. Lamina, that's a good tackle. Larson, who's just on a chance to seal it. Larson takes his chance, and he is going to hit the crossbar. That is so unlucky. How is this game not sealed yet? Now, Thomas Lamar playing for Nottingham Forest, plays up to Wood. Jeremiah, good tackle by our new center back. Bellegarde, Mason Mount over to Cunha. Cunha waiting for the pass, goes to Mason Mount. Mason Mount's going to turn in the box. Going to try and stop. Play it up to Larson. Larson. Oh, the header is not great. It might have a chance though. Lamina on the volley goes for a shot. Oh, he just did not hit that cleanly. We got 7 minutes to defend right now or score a winner. I don't know how we've not in this game so far. Bellegarde over to Semedo. Semedo cross. Cunha's there for it. Can't get the header, though. They're going to try to play that to Wood up top. They're not going to get it to him, though. We got 3 minutes. I think it's now time to slow this down. Mason, get to the corner and use your strength to shield it. I need this first win as Wolves manager. 2 minutes added on. Mason Mount is just shielding this. Keeps it very well. That's going to be a corner for us. Mason Mount, good job. All right, last chance of the game. Can we score this second? Lamina almost got to that. But ref blow the whistle. Ref is going to blow for full time, and that's going to be our first win as Wolves manager. It took us, what, 3 games in real life? They've gone 9 games without a win. We played well. We just could not find that second goal, though. So after that win, we are now on transfer deadline day. We got some offers for some players here. I'm not going to sell Guedes, but Dawson from Villa for 3.3 million. I'm going to flat out just accept that one. So I do want to make one more signing, but I feel like we might need, you know, 1 or 2 more million to actually get it done. All right, so with that, Dawson is now leaving the club. You know, he's a good veteran to have in the team, but with 33 pace, he was just not going to be very useful for the long-term project of this club. So Dawson is sold, and I think that might allow us to make the transfer we want to make here. Now, from the comments, the player that was suggested by far the most is Jude Bellingham's brother, Job Bellingham, the 18-year-old currently playing at Sunderland. Now, he can play in the midfield or at striker and also cam. Like, that fits our current system so well. He's so well-rounded. So not only was he the most suggested comment pretty much, he also fits the team perfectly. Now, he would cost around like 5 to 6 million. So it is cutting it a little bit close, but I want to try and make this happen. So I'm going to offer about probably like maybe 5.1 to start. Sunderland are going to want, they want Traore plus 2 million. I'm not giving you Traore though. Let's do 5.8 million. Sunderland are going to want 6. You know, that's a reasonable counter. We have enough money to do this. It kind of means in January, we're not going to have that much unless we sell someone, but I think Bellingham is worth it. So Joe Bellingham for 6 million. We are making this happen. Joe Bellingham signs the contract to be a new Wolves player. I mean, who knows? Maybe down the line, if we ever get this club to a Champions League final, could it be Joe Bellingham and also Jude Bellingham in the lineup for us? The 2 Bellingham brothers. It's kind of far out there, but I wouldn't rule it out. But Job, welcome to Wolves. So with that, we pretty much have like no money left. That's our final signing of the summer window. And the fact that he can play also a striker is pretty insane. Like, he can play pretty much anywhere in the midfield or the attack for us in any of these like 5 positions. So that's definitely useful to have. And Jeremiah St. Just was actually really good in that last game. So I feel like with those signings, Mason Mount, Jeremiah, and Bellingham, we're in a much better spot to take on this season. And with that, deadline day is going to be over. All right, finally, Mason Mount's ready to turn back into a cam. At cam, he goes up to a 79, which is very good. So after that last win, we are now sitting in 12th place. That'd be a great spot for us to finish in this year. But now it's time for the first sim game of the series versus Newcastle United. So my sim luck to start the series, it's not going to be good. It's going to be a 1-0 loss. And also Pedro Lima got hurt as well. Yeah, that is not a good first sim game. So Lima is going to be out for 2 weeks with with appendicitis injury. Okay, that's not too bad though. That's not too bad. That does mean we drop to 14th. And now next up we face 2nd place Aston Villa and away. So this is not going to be an easy game. Now I am going to get Job on for his debut this game, but he's not going to start. We go with the same starting lineup as last game to face a very apparently in-form Villa team. I don't know how I feel about these Wolves third kits, these purple ones. I kind of like them, but I'm not sure how to feel about them. They're so like neon colored. But okay, Villa, Wolves. See if we can build on that win in the last game. Ait Nori into Cunha. Cunha is gonna dink it over the top to Guedes. Guedes, a chance for a volley, and that's 1-0 to Wolves immediately. Hold up, we just started like that. It's been 2 minutes, and Guedes scores the first goal of the game. Yeah, I think him and Cunha work a lot better than Cunha and Larson. They're both just like so mobile. Well, that's the fastest start I've had in a while in a career mode game. So much for an informed Villa. 3 minutes in, 1-0 to Wolves. Now Villa are definitely going to want some kind of response after that. Ait Nori, good defending, goes back to Konza. Also, Ollie Watkins into Leon Bailey. This is dangerous. Leon Bailey shot. Jose Sa makes the save, and we will get this out though. And our pressing is giving Villa issues right now. It's our new Wolves philosophy, and it's working. Jeremiah into Semedo. Semedo's got room here. Going to play it back to Bellegarde, who's got some more room for a long shot. Man, he's going to score one of these one day. If we can train his long shots up, he's going to score a lot of those actually. With his pace, he gets by defenders so easily. Mara gets it out to Konza. Is he playing right back this game? Isn't he a center back? Kind of surprised to see him at right back, and we're going to force him all the way back. Our press is definitely working. Bellegarde is going to steal that. Bro, he is a pressing machine. Now Guedes is a chance to run by a few defenders here. He's going to stop. Plays it to Cunha, lifts it over. Cunha gets it, and that's going to be 2-0 to Wolves. I thought Cunha might have been offside there. He is not, though. Man, these two are working so well together. This time, it's Guedes crossing it over to Cunha. And we are shocking the second-place team right now in the Premier League. Once again, though, Bellegarde getting it started with that steal. I am so impressed by him. Bellegarde into Lamina, over to Cunha. Cunha, okay, we're not going to shoot that. Oh, I tried doing a fake shot. That did not work at all. Watkins, Tati, good tackle right there. And our defense looked terrible last episode. It's been a lot better today so far. I don't want to jinx it, though. Lamina is going to get it over to Ait Nori. Ait Nori is going to go for an early cross that was meant for Cunha. Okay, Guedes' header is going to go well wide. And I'm shocked, though. I did not think we'd have this first half against the second place team. First half, it is 2-0 to Wolves. All right, though, definitely Joe Bellingham's debut coming very soon this game. Bellegarde gets it over to Mason Mount. Mason Mount's over to Lamina. Lamina, okay, don't shoot that. I was going to shoot that. Instead, Ait Nori cross it over. Oh, that was meant for Guedes. Cunha has a chance there. It's going to fall. Bellegarde on the volley, half volley. What a save by their keeper. And with this formation, you just get so many long shots with both strikers getting so much of the defense's attention. So I'm noticing that. Lamina, oh, this could be 3-0 right now. Bro, our press is insane this game. Bellegarde Plays it over to Cunha. This is going to be 3-0 to Wolves. After getting the first win of the series, we're now looking at the biggest one of the series so far. Cunha with 2, Guedes with 1, and Bellegarde is just leading the press every single time. This game might be the proof for maybe us showing why we were hired as the manager of this club. Oh, that's a good touch, but Tati's there. Okay, I'll take that tactical foul. I'll take it. I think it's time though. So Mason Mount coming off to get a rest, and Joe Bellingham coming on for his Wolves debut. The brother of Jude Bellingham. Pretty good game for him. 3-0 up to get his first few minutes for the club. Should not be that stressful an ending unless they score here and make it a game. Saying that, this is probably the best Villa looked in this game. Their attack at least. Passing is decent, but once again, our defense is just pushing them further and further back. Job is going to get over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde over to Semedo. Back to Gomez. Now we're going to extend it all the way to Aït-Nouri. Or actually eventually get it to him. Okay, crossover. That's actually meant for Job, I think. We gotta remember, he's like, what, 6'3", so he can definitely head the ball a bit. And Jeremiah, he has been so good after that first few 20 minutes versus Forest. He's just as good as when I used him in the Journeyman series. It's like he never left, although that was like almost probably a year and a half ago. Job is going to play it to Cunha. Cunha is going to try and turn. Gets it over to Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri cross over to Job. Okay, he tried to get ahead on that. It's going to go back to the keeper, though. All right, so Villa do not make this a game. I am so surprised. 3-0 against the second place team. I did not think this game would be like that. 3-0 win. You know, Job gets the first few minutes for the club. That was almost a perfect game. So we now jump up back to 11th place. You know, we're about 4 points off the drop zone, so it's still not like any indication of how the season is going to go, but that game gives me a lot of confidence. I think it's shown that Guedes should be the starter alongside Cunha over Larson. Just them two have like some kind of chemistry going on. And also rightfully deserved Cunha the team of the week for the Premier League. I kind of feel like Guedes was snubbed though. Now after that win, we have a meeting with club president John Richards. Now he tells us, we've been a consistent mid-table club for the last 6 to 7 years. As you know my ambitions, getting relegated would be a disaster for the club. We understand the situation you've been brought into, but come later in the season, if we're in a relegation fight, then your job is going to be in question. After the 7-0 loss to Spurs in the last episode, I would be a lot more worried, but once again, that 3-0 win has given me a lot of confidence, a lot of hope for us this year, that we can actually avoid relegation. Now saying that, our next game is going to be now versus the new second place team, and that's going to be Liverpool. So a win versus Forest, a win versus Villa. I'm not sure that's going to be the case in this game. Now I want to give Job a chance to start, but I feel like in this kind of game, I just can't do it. So once again, Job on the bench, we go with the same starting 11 and see how we do versus a Liverpool team that in real life is pretty much on fire. So Arsenal was a 4-2 loss. Chelsea was a 2-2 draw. Now facing another, top team in the Prem. How are we going to do with our new signings with Jeremiah St. Just in the back line? Okay, Tati, what kind of pass is that to start? That could have been horrific for us. So let's just try and play our game. Let's not think about it too much. Bellegarde, Mount slides it over to Gomez. Gomez skips around that tackle, actually gets to Aït-Nouri, who is currently a Liverpool target. Oh, he was taken out in the box. Is that a penalty? Bro, Connor Bradley takes out Aït-Nouri. Is he? Oh, it's a yellow card for him. Man, they're like fighting here. Why is Cunha? Why are they fending him off? Like I would let Connor Bradley just go at the ref, try and get sent off. That is in the box though, so a penalty early on for us. That is an absolute gift. Okay, looks like Cunha is probably the best penalty taker. So Matheus Cunha to give us a great start versus a very good team in Liverpool, and Cunha is gonna score. That is an absolute gift. Thank you, Connor Bradley. 1-0 to Wolves. Okay, let's not try and ruin this great start now. Jota, okay, so Jeremiah, that's a very important block right there because Salah was in. I think that's Salah over there on the right. Mount, Cunha is gonna play it over to Aït-Nouri. Back to Mason Mount. Mason Mount trying to get a shot away. Gomez gets to it first though. Now that's a ball in behind Jeremiah. He's got the leaping ability and also has the defensive ability to get that. Aït-Nouri is gonna feed in Guedes. Man, him and Cunha are just, oh, I should have just shot that. I went for the sweat. Bro, him and Cunha are just terrorizing defenses though together. Diaz, Jeremiah, bro, Jeremiah. Oh, he got tripped by Diaz, and apparently they're not going to call that foul. Bro, he got tripped after the fact. Diaz gets it to Jota. Jota against his former team is going to shoot, and he's going to score. Bro, Jeremiah makes a great tackle, and Diaz literally trips him, and then they score from it. Like, are you kidding me? How does the ref not call that a foul? Like, they straight up just don't deserve that. It is going to be 1-1 in the 22nd minute. This should be 1-0. How does the ref not call that foul, though? Man, that goal has now got them back in the game. Salah is running down the right here. Aït-Nouri, good defending. 28th minute corner, sent in. I don't know where Trent is. Like, they're missing a lot of players here. They're playing like Endo and also Harvey Elliott, so they're definitely not full strength. That's a good cross in. Is that Alphonso Davies? I think it is, huh? That might be him. He almost just scored that. That's gonna be cleared though. Harvey Elliott, who one of you guys suggested we should sign in the series. Definitely a target, maybe. Plays it into Salah. Salah turns, shot. Jose Sa makes the save though. That one fluke goal has got them back in this game because they're playing different since they scored. Corner in, out by Tati. Not the greatest clearance. Okay, that's going to fall. No, it's going to fall to Endo. Shot, block. Tati gets it. Back to Sa, and then we're going to get it out. Okay, barely survived that. Bellegarde, Gomez to Lamina. Lamina is going to feed it over to Aït-Nouri, who's having a pretty good Liverpool audition here. Cross in. to Guedes, but it goes to Allison instead. They got a free kick to end the first half. That is dangerous. Jeremiah, though, gets it out. Gonna fall to Tyler Morton. Yeah, they're playing a really pretty rotated team. Wait, he's gonna call that a foul? Okay, never mind. He called it for us. Never mind. I take it back, ref. Thank you. That is gonna be halftime, though. 1-1, and they probably should be 2-1 to them because they've played a lot better since they scored that goal in the 21st minute. Tyztir, good win into Bellegarde. Gonna try to play it to the top to Guedes. Guedes almost won that, actually. Lamina, Bellegarde's in turn. Guedes, I see you kind of in there. He's gonna hold it. Good hold up play. No, I was about to play it to, was that Semedo? And he was in right there. Now on the other side, Diaz is in. He's got options. Jeremiah is gonna try and recover here against Diaz. Goes back to, oh, I should not have tackled right there. I thought he was gonna shoot to the left. Jota scores again against his former team, and it's gonna be 2-1 to Liverpool. And that happened because we missed Semedo on that counter attack because there was no one on the right side to defend Diaz. That's what created that chance initially. It was also horrible defending by me. Ever since they scored, it's been pretty much all them. Right, Nori into Bellegarde. Bellegarde turn over to Mason Mount. Gonna find Nelson Semedo, who's gonna run in the box here. Semedo has options. Crossover. It's gonna find no one. Lamina. Oh, Lamina. What kind of touch was that, bro? I was going to take a volley. Ait Nori. Okay, defending Salah. Ait Nori. Come on, catch up. Bro, Salah just pushed him. Are you kidding me? Tyztir is going to miss that tackle on Salah. McAllister. Going to try and turn Jeremiah. Good tackle, though. Okay, there's going to be chances on the counterattack, definitely. Cunha. Always going to be so offside. Actually works out for us. The fact that the ball did not go through, but Ait Nori loses it to Connor Bradley. Now, same situation here, but Tyztir has got Salah at least. Hey, Semedo. Man, Semedo is looking really good so far, actually, in this series. Goes around that defender. Now, Mason Mount over to Gomez. Slides it to Lamina. Back to Mason Mount. Mason Mount. Oh, he's got some McAllister on his back, though. Davies, Jota turns into Alphonso Davies, and that's just a really good attack by Liverpool. They got back in the game by scoring that scrappy first goal. Since then, they have pretty much just taken over. We got 20 minutes to score 2 goals to try and salvage a point here. They're just catching both of our fullbacks, like when we're trying to counter, they're catching them off guard. That's what we're trying to do to them. Semedo has a chance here. Semedo plays it to, oh, Guedes had a chance there, but they're going to get to it first. Now, once again, wingers catching my fullbacks off guard. Tyztir trying to block that pass, trying to. Salah doesn't play it. Gonna be Gomez instead with a steal. We got a bunch of subs coming on. We got Chan coming on. Also, Larson, Doyle, Bellingham. Trying to get some fresh legs for the final 15 minutes here. Semedo is gonna play it through to Larson. Larson needs help. Is gonna stop. He just needs support though. We're gonna play it over to Gomez. Gomez slides it over to Doyle, over to Ait Nori. Larson, where are you at? Larson, far post. Oh, that cross was not even close to him, though. We got 3 minutes. He's like, last chance here. Oh, Larson, if you kept running there, you might be in over Trent. Just have not been able to execute against their defense this game. So unfortunately, it's going to be, you know, back-to-back wins, but a loss versus Liverpool. Now, I'm not too surprised, but we had a chance this game. It's just that first goal put us in such a big hole, gave them so much life. So it's going to be a 3-1 loss to Liverpool. You know, after the last 2 wins, I'm not too mad about this game. I'm not too mad. I mean, we just played a top 3 team in the Premier League. Next game is going to be a 1-1 draw versus Brentford with Mason Mount scoring. That might be his first goal for the club. And then after that, it's going to be Man City, which after just facing Liverpool, I do not want to face Man City. We'll play them on like the reverse fixture later in the year, probably. This game is going to be, it's going to be a 4-1 loss. Okay, that's kind of why. So Guedes scores, but that's a pretty big loss versus Man City. So kind of brought back down to reality in 13th place after 8 games. We're still 4 points off the drop zone, so that's still good. But yeah, definitely want to increase that number. And we have a chance next game as we face now Brighton. They're in 9th place. But before this game, we have some good news here. Apparently, in the Wolves Youth Academy, our youth coach, Fernão Rodriguez, yep, that is right, Fernão Rodriguez, he says that they found a star with a quote, "I know what a star striker looks like, and I think this player can be that." So we might have found our first youth player of the series. Now, versus Brighton, I'm going to play Bellingham at cam, Mason Mount in the midfield, Lamina at CDM. We're going to try that, so I give Job a chance to start, and let's see if we can get now a bounce back win versus Brighton. You know, choosing to play Brighton over Man City, hoping that we get a win versus Brighton. If that backfires and we lose this game, I'm going to be so mad. So let's try and get a win and also see a little bit more of Job Bellingham. Now, Guedes is going to play it to Bellegarde. Job in the box here. Bellegarde cross goes to Cunha instead. Header attempt, and that goes over the net. Not a bad chance created, though. Okay, Mason Mount is going to win that. Once again, our press causing issues. Didn't win a corner, though. We're going to go for a short corner here into Bellegarde, I believe. Now, he's going to get a chance to cut inside. Oh, man, he just got shouldered by Matoma, though. I was going to go for a finesse shot. Now that's a great through ball. That's going to be a chance. Oh, okay, Jose Sa. He went to like the wrong direction there. Didn't even try to make that save. Brighton scored the first goal of the game off their first attack. I mean, we let him get into a pretty bad spot, but still. I feel like this angle, Jose Sa has got to do a little bit better than that. He's been good so far in this series. Just this shot, I mean, I don't know if I'm being harsh. Maybe I'm being harsh. It is going to be 1-0 to Brighton, though. Semedo. Oh, Semedo. What is that ball, though? I wanted that to go like towards the box, not the byline. Look a little bit sloppy to start this game. Once again, maybe being brought back down to reality. Jeremiah, good tackle there. Oh, Matoma's still going to win it back, though. What are these bounces? Jeremiah can't get that. That's a shot. Jose Sa much better there, but chance is not done yet. Okay, better save there. Semedo gets it out. Okay, that's 2 good saves by Jose Sa. Now Bellegarde, steal, Job. Oh, we got to play that through, though. That is a perfect through ball, and it's going to be 2-0 to Brighton. That through ball just cut us apart. When we play with this high line, that's definitely a risk of happening, but okay, we are getting slapped by Brighton in this first opening like 30 minutes. I kind of expected the tough game versus Liverpool, but after the win versus Villa, win versus Forest, I thought this game would be more like that, but so far it has not been. Semedo, good steal. If we just score one, we'll get back in this. Semedo, a chance to cross it if he finds it. Semedo is going to try to cross it. It's going to be a corner again, though. 35th minute corner for Wolves. Decent, but Lamina, why is Lamina our biggest target off the corner? Maybe it's because Larson's not there, but I feel like it should be Jeremiah or Tati. Cunha into Guedes. We get a chance to counter now. Oh, Guedes is going to lose it, though. We're so sloppy in the attack this game. Job steals it, though. Cunha tries to find Bellegarde. Again, we lose it. Job into Guedes. Guedes is going to find Semedo. Semedo tries to find Guedes. Man, our attack looks dead this game. I don't know if we're missing Lamina in a more like pushed up position. Keep that in. Oh, it's going to be a throw in for them, too. They're just beating us on every single like 50-50 ball right now. Do not let them make it 3, though, at halftime. Do not let them score here. Lamina doing work. It's going to be a corner for them. Corner sent in. That is a very small player on a tall player. Jeremiah gets it out, and that is going to end a very bad first half from us. Okay, let's try and forget that first half ever happened and try to have a restart in the second half. Bellegarde, Mason Mount waiting for an option. Mason Mount's going to skip that defender. Back to Job. Bellegarde is going to wait for Semedo. Semedo gets it. Semedo, a chance to cross it over to Guedes is there for it. It's good defending, though. Man, that's so close to being a good chance. Mason to Job. Job gets it over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde into Semedo again. Semedo, a chance to play it to Joe Bellingham. No, he was right there for the through ball. We're looking a little bit better here. And we find that first goal. Job gets it over to Mason Mount. Mason waiting for a pass. Is going to find Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri looking for a tap in. Looking for it. Aït-Nouri's going to try to cut inside. Go for a shot. And his shot is going to go wide, though. Okay, 20 minutes. We've definitely been the better team in the second half. It's just no goal to show for it. Aït-Nouri plays it through to Mason Mount. Mason, good first touch. And keep it in and get it back to Aït-Nouri. Swing it over to Bellegarde. He is going to try to use his pace. Get in the box. Oh, his shot is just right at the defender, though. Oh my, Job gets, oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. What are they doing at the back? They're just trying to waste time here in the back like I'm playing Ultimate Team again. Like, look at this. They're just running back at their keeper, plays it back to him. We're gonna try to get something. He's gonna clear it, and it turns out to be almost a perfect pass to them. Okay, that's a chance. Semedo steals it. Semedo, early cross to Guedes. Guedes, oh, just can't get anything on that, though. Hey, Nori, Cunha, this might be our one chance to get back in it. Plays through to Guedes. Guedes, a chance to give us at least one this game, but that is the story of this game. Unable to execute in the attack. Job is gonna win that. No, he's not gonna win that. That's gonna be full time. Or they played that second half just perfectly as a team that was 2-0 up. We played better, but we can easily identify in that first half where we lost this game. That first half was a nightmare. So 2 wins today and also 2 losses. That kind of feels like a sign of how this season might go. You know, very inconsistent. Some good football and also some very bad football. While we're currently not in the relegation zone, I still feel our team is definitely at risk of being relegated this year. It's going to be a dogfight probably. Well, next episode, our scouts come back from England, Sweden, and Portugal. And like Fernando Rodriguez said, maybe this new player can help us avoid relegation this year in the Premier League. Okay, we have started our journey of trying to make Wolves one of Europe's elite football clubs. We've made signings like Mason Mount, Jeremiah St. Just, and also even Jude Bellingham's brother, Job Bellingham. This transformation has begun, but after 11 games, we find ourselves only 2 spots away from the relegation zone. This is just going to be a really tough season. Well, we may have just found a youth player here that could make it a little bit easier. So drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and also hit that sub button down below if you've not. We are chasing 250,000 subs. Now, first comment today says to develop Joe Bellingham into a cam like his brother or a well-rounded CDM. Yeah, I'm not really sure which player I want to mold Bellingham into right now. His starting stats, he's just so well-rounded. He's 6'3", so he's got the height for any position, really. You could like truly put him anywhere. So I think for now, I kind of want to make him into an all-rounder, maybe like a box-to-box mid that could play cam and also could play CDM maybe. And our next one, start the Journeyman after this series. Yeah, I missed that Journeyman series we did in FIFA 23, so I definitely want to do another one soon. I'm not sure if it'll be after this series, but definitely sometime soon. Now, our last comment today is saying to focus on the Youth Academy. Now, although I have not shown it yet, that is exactly what we've been doing. So we start this episode at the end of November. Now, I've been scouting youth players since the start of the series, like since August. We sent scouts to England, Portugal, and also Sweden. And as Wolves legend Fernando Rodriguez said in the last episode, I think we may have found a star here. So from Sweden, he's a striker, and his name is Theodor Johansson. He's 6'3", and he starts at 74 overall. Also has 84 to 94 potential. Now, I think I found him in like the second month of scouting. So since then, I've been trying to develop his stats. And as you can see, we've done a pretty good job of that. Like 74 rated at 17 is pretty insane. He's got good play styles too. So for our first youth player of the series, a 6'3" striker from Sweden, we may have found the next Zlatan Ibrahimovic, maybe Isak's new strike partner in the Sweden national team. It does kind of present an issue because we have a lot of strikers in the team already, but this kid's so good that we cannot pass him up. Now I am going to promote him, but I want to see him in a youth match. You know, get a feel for him before I promote him to the first team. So a youth match versus Brentford. Let's see what Theodore can do. See if any players can impress me here. And at 6'3", he's just kind of a bit taller than all these other players. Now he's kind of in here. Gonna turn, dribble, plays to the left winger. That should be a tap in. That should be a tap in. It's gonna be, who is that? That's Janssen, another Swedish player. All right, it's 1-0 to Wolves just like that. All right, Theodore's got kind of a funny run style. I kind of see that, but okay, long shot from outside the box. That shot had a lot of power on it. Here we go, Janssen into Theodore. Theodore has a chance to score. He's gonna take a shot, and he is going to score. All right, he's got the double wristbands. He's got some personality to him. Hey, if I'm being honest, I think I've seen enough here. Theodore is ready for his first team debut, the first youth promotion of the series. So he is going to be promoted to the first team officially. Now, as for his number, I think I want to give him something like, you know, maybe in the 30s. Yeah, let's do 39. So apparently he's an exciting prospect. So not like the highest potential, not potential to be special, but that's still pretty good. But man, we have so many good strikers now. Like, this is becoming an issue. We might have to sell some of these guys in January to make room for Theodore. But okay, first game of the day is going to be versus Fulham. This is 16th versus 14th. And we're a loss away from being maybe in the relegation zone. So we go with the same first team, same starting lineup as usual. But Johansson does make the bench, so he might get his debut this game. In any case, let's see how we do versus Fulham away. So getting to around December and still being only 3 points away from relegation zone is definitely a little bit concerning. You know, obviously you want to be a little bit more safer than that, but we knew what this Wolves job was going to be. Every win, every draw at this point is huge for safety in the Premier League this year. But Fulham are usually a tricky team, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. That's a good start, Tati. Good defending, good defending. That's going to be a goal kick. Okay, that's good defending by Tati. It's a little bit shaky to start though. Bellegarde into Guedes, who's got a turn here to get by the defender. Doesn't have a pass option. Is going to find Cunha with a shot, but it's going to be blocked though. Yeah, not enough space there for an actual shot. Bellegarde lays it off to Gomez. Over to Mario Lemina from distance. That shot went right off that guy's face. Okay, here's our Wolves press. Mason Mount's gonna steal it. No foul apparently. Mason cross over to Guedes. Oh man, that cross was too much in the air. Cunha steals it though. Cunha tries to play back to Guedes. It's going to be a corner though. Like against these mid-table teams, our press works like really, really good. A lot better than there's other teams. There's a chance. Guedes, Mason Mount, a chance to shoot, and Mason Mount's shot goes over the bar. All right, not a bad start to this game though. Not bad. That's a good steal. Mount plays through to Guedes, who is onside. Guedes has got a turn. Plays it to Cunha. Cunha, open net. Oh, I try to take a shot. Bro, he took a touch like I was going to score a tap in right there. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're creating chances though. Mason Mount, chance here. Gonna lay it off to Aitnori. Aitnori is going to try to cross this in. Guedes calling for it. Good cross. Guedes up for it. Falls to Cunha. Cunha lays it off to Bellegarde. Volley, and oh my, what a goal by Bellegarde. I said last episode, if he scores these consistently, he gets a lot of them. And that's probably the goal of the season so far. Bro, that hit was so clean. 1-0 to Wolves, and that's well outside the box on the half volley. Oh, that's just beautiful. Man, I like him so much in this game. He's such a good player. 25 minutes in, 1-0 to Wolves. Yeah, we look better than Fulham to start this game. It can always change though. Robinson gets it to Iwobi. Iwobi does some skills here. Tries to get around me. Finds former Wolves player Raul Jimenez. Lays it over to Smith Rowe. And they're being so patient. Tati though makes a good tackle. And we will get this ball out. Bellegarde is going to see Guedes, bro. Bellegarde is an absolute beast. Guedes, a chance. Oh, we got to put that away though. The balance was just unkind. Man, that was such a good pass though again. Lemina steal into Gomez. Gomez, Mount lays it off to Bellegarde again. Bellegarde, do you have another one? Do you have another one? He's got another one. Are you kidding me, bro? 2 outside the box bangers in 1 game. 2 contenders for goal of the season. He might be my favorite player in this team right now. Bro, he's just so quick. He creates so much space in this little area right here. He always has room for long shots, and that's just an absolute banger. All right, 40th minute, 2-0 to Wolves. This has been a great start to this game. We got slapped by Brighton last episode. I thought this game might go like that, but no, we have been a lot better than Fulham. And hey, the bigger lead we have, the better chance that Theodore has to make his debut. If it's not a close game, that's going to be a corner for them to end the first half maybe. So first half is going to end. It should be 2-0 to us. Menez gets it over to Wilson, into Anthony Robinson, over to, okay, what is this? This is the mess. That's going to be a tackle by Gomez, and then Aitnori gets it out, and that is going to be halftime. Who am I kidding? I got to get Theodore on for his debut this game. I have to no matter what. We get this third though, it might come sooner. Mason over to Cunha from distance. Oh, that shot was so weak. Okay, Cunha, that touch was incredible. Now Guedes shot. Guedes is going to hit the post. Or that touch by Cunha, though, was disgusting. We're having a great game right here. Gomez, Mason Mount plays it up to Guedes. Guedes waits for Mason Mount to get it to him. Mason is going to try to dink it up to Cunha. Cunha, okay, why doesn't he keep running there? He keeps running, he has a better chance. Lemina, how about a power shot? Lemina power shot goes right at the keeper, but not bad. All right, it might be time. So Theodore Johansson, maybe the next Zlatan Ibrahimovic, makes his debut for Wolves. He's on the field along with Doyle and also Pedro Lima. Theodore, first touch for the club. Welcome. Lima to Bellegarde, into Theodore. Theodore to Cunha. Theodore might be in here. Oh man, he was running though. His running style, he's got really like the, whoa. That's gonna be a pass to Mason Mount. Mason Mount's gotta score that. Mason is gonna He's gonna miss? Bro, what kind of pass was that from their keeper, though? I was gonna say, though, Theodore's got like a very powerful running style. The man like flares his elbows up. We cannot let them score, though. If they score one, they might get back in this, and that's gonna be a turn and got by Jeremiah, and they're gonna score that to make it 2-1. Bro, I missed that one tackle and he had so much space from it. All right, this game has been cruising, but all of a sudden now it's not. 2-1 with about 15 minutes to go. All right, let's just score another one and settle this. Hopefully without them scoring. Although they're finding a lot more space all of a sudden. This guy's faster than Jeremiah. Bro, Jeremiah's got 92 pace. Oh no, Raul Jimenez in the box. Tyztir tries to get him. Is that a penalty? Not a penalty. We got lucky. That shot goes wide. Theo back to Bellegarde. Into Theo. Cunha lifted up for him. Theo has the height for it. Oh man, he was going for that. Just couldn't quite get it. Mount. Doyle, Cunha is gonna turn that defender. No, I tried to, bro. We gotta score this third. Mount over to Bellegarde over to Theodore Johansson, a chance to seal it. Please go in. That's going to be cleared off the line. Get a chance for a debut goal. Doyle, cross far post. I saw that run. We're not going to reach him. Header, though. Mason Mount. Oh, it's going to be cleared. We got 3 minutes. Okay, we need to relax a little bit. Do not need to force anything. Bellegarde into Theo. Theo back to Bellegarde. Theo, again, is finding a good spot. In the box. Can he find a shot? Is going to find a shot, and it's going to be saved by Leno. All right, I think we've done enough to win the game. Final cross in. Lamina doesn't get that. One more cross in. Aitnori's going to try to look for Theodore Johansson. He's right next to it, but that's going to be full time. All right, they made it a game in the final 20 minutes, but that's going to be a solid win. Theo have looked very lively on his debut. We are definitely going to see more of him. Look at that. First glimpse today of a youngster new to senior football. We can expect to see more of Johansson in first team action soon. I mean, definitely the next game. First, though, Bournemouth is going to be okay. We got back-to-back wins here. Tati red card, but Mason Mount and also Guedes scoring. And the next game is going to be another 2-0 win against Everton. Guedes. Okay. I mean, against teams that we definitely have a good chance of winning. We're getting the job done there. We're on a 3-game win streak, and we now sit in 10th place. That's huge. So we're a whopping, 8 points away from the relegation zone now. We might drop to like around a 13th if teams play their game in hand, but that's really good. So next up is 5th place West Ham. And in training before this game, we call Theo over and we tell him Guedes has a knock in training, so he can't start versus West Ham. I'm choosing to give you the start. And Theo says, boss, I won't let you down. So Theodore Johansson gets the start along with Joe Bellingham. This right here is a big moment for him. And I really want him to score his first goal in this game, but I'm not going to force it. At least I'm going to try not to force it. Man, 3-game win streak right now, like all the way from 16th to 10th. We're on a bit of a run here before January. Saying that though, Kudus plays it into Fulkrug defense, trying to do something here. Jeremiah gets 2 blocks on that. I guess that's good enough. Corner sent in. That's going to be awkward, but Jose Sal will catch it. Tomato is going to try to find, is Theodore actually onside? He is going to be onside fights for it. He got a touch there. And he's not the quickest. Like he only has, I think, 78 acceleration, but he feels quick. Mina into Joe Bellingham. He's going to play it up to Cunha. Oh, that touch was so heavy from him, though. What kind of touch was that? Lamina into Mason Mount with a lot of space here. Mason Mount, you know, this is long shot FC, but that shot goes right at Areola. Aitnori to Cunha. Get it back to Aitnori. Great turn there. Okay, Theodore, I see you. Theodore, fight for it. He's in. Oh, he was going to go for the volley. He was just offside, though, bro. He was sizing up for it. Bellegarde into Cunha. Over to Mason Mount. Mount is going to try to play it. Oh, man, that was a good ball to Theo again. He's getting in good spots. I just can't find him right now. Awkward clearance. Mason Mount wins that. Theo into Cunha. Cunha turns. Should be a goal. Okay, Cunha shoots. He's going to hit the post, though. Oh, that's a great chance. Still no goal yet, though. I'm playing good, though, right now. I feel this goal coming. Mason Mount. Oh, I didn't see the defender there. I thought Cunha was free. Oh, okay, Cunha's gonna steal it. Cunha, a chance to give it to Theo. Theodore, a chance for his first goal for the club, and he gets it. It's an ugly tap-in, but I know he'll take it, and I will too. Theodore Johansson, remember the name, that's the first goal of his career. Bro, our press, just some of these teams have so much trouble with it. I really don't know why. Maybe it's like competitor mode, like they're really wanting to play the ball at the back. Like, I'm really not sure, but this press, when it works, it works. Theodore, though, welcome to the goal club. Bro, like, he's already feeling better than Larson, Chan, and we got another chance here, Cunha. He's going to take a left-footed shot. That's saved. Rebound is not going to fall to Theodore, though. All right, Somerville is a player who I like a lot, too, and he is kind of in here. Samato's going to get that. Samato. That's a strong tackle by him. Plays it to Mason Mount. Mason. Okay, Theo, I see you. Okay, Theo, I thought you were making a run there. We're going to fall to him, though. Theo is going to play it into Cunha. Cunha, a chance to shoot. Todibo got to it first, though. All right, first half is over. Still a solid first half. 1-0. We're not doing great on possession numbers, but I'm so surprised right now how good we're playing. And this happened last episode. We had 2 wins and then followed up with 2 losses, though, so we know we can get pretty inconsistent. Aitnori, Theodore is there for it. Oh, Theo, we got to run a little bit. I got to slow down a little bit. Mason Mount. Finesse shot by him, and it goes over the bar. Job plays it into Cunha. Cunha's gonna wait for it. Play it up to Joe Bellingham. That's a great move. Man, he was leaping for that one. Kudus gets it in a full crew defense. Recovering, though. Tati, good defending. And Jeremiah, that's a good cleanup, too. Bellegarde into Theodore. He's not gonna beat that defender, though. Tomato is gonna try to find him. Theodore, that's gonna be cleared. Mason Mount over to Joe Bellingham. Job. Gonna play it into Theodore. Oh, that's gonna find Job. It is. Joe Bellingham, a chance to score. Oh, that's a great chance. It's saved though. And that was a great run by Bellingham. Who it is? Okay, man, he's beating Tomato here now, right? Nori actually a little bit. Doesn't fill me with the most confidence. And then they're in the box here. Paqueta, chance. Paqueta, okay, Lamina gets it. That was risky. Got about 30 minutes left here. Now Cunha in space. Gonna hold it, being caught up by, I think, Todibo again. Man, Todibo has been really good for them. Right, Nori, cross, Theodore. Going for, okay, he went for a bicycle kick. I'm not sure that's gonna come off, but the ambition is there. Job. Over to Aït-Nouri from distance. Good save, Areola, but it's going to be a save. Tomato win that. Tomato does win that. Man, this is our game to win right now. It's got to score this second goal. Cunha turns, plays it back to Joe. Bellingham on a run here, trying to find something. Plays it over to Theodore. Good turn. Oh, he's so slow there, actually. He was so slow. Bellingham, Aït-Nouri a chance here. He's going to take a touch. Cross it back. That's going to go to Cunha. Cunha went for a bicycle kick, and it's going to go over the bar. Right, 75th minute. Cross in. That is going to not go to anyone. Theodore outside the box. Goes to Mason Mount. Mason Mount. That shot is going to be deflected, though. We just cannot get this second goal right now, despite, like, dominating West Ham. Tomato, Mount, over to Job again. Job, Cunha is in space. Cunha needs to go for the volley. Good first touch, and that is a great volley by Matheus Cunha. 80th minute. That might seal the win. Hey, this team is starting to take shape here. I'm seeing the potential, like, shining through a little bit. That was a great chest down and a great volley by Cunha. All right, subs on. We got Larson coming on. Let's just seal this game now officially. Bellingham, a chance to run here. He's got actually a lot of room. Lays it over to Aït-Nouri into Larson. Larson shot save. Theodore is there for the tap in. Gets a shot and Theodore does score. The youngster's got 2 on his first ever Premier League start. The next, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I'm calling it. He's got a little flair to him. It was a good shot by Larson, but the rebound just fell to him and then he got that touch and just put it in open net. He's 17-year-old making an impact on his first ever start. We're definitely gonna have like a young player of the season award at the end of the season. Theodore might be making a case why he should win it. It might be unanimous. That's going to be a shot. Jose saw a good save. What is this now? 4 wins in a row? I think it is, right? We are in some kind of form to get away from the relegation zone. Job, cross. That is going to go to Theo for the hat trick. Theo can't win it. Falls to Doyle, and the ref's gonna call for full time. All right, though, 3-0, 2 goals from Theodore. That is a really good win right there. Only just promoted into the senior squad, Johansson took a big step forward, scoring his first ever goal for Wolves today. And look at that, also won man of the match. The energy, unforgettable. Yeah, I think because of him, some players are going to be sold. Because we currently only have 2 million in our transfer budget for January. I kind of want to make at least 1 signing in January, so we need that to go up a little bit. Next game though, first, last place Ipswich, and they're going to beat us 2-1. Okay, so our streak is over against the 20th place team right there. That sucks. And then Leicester City is going to be a 1-1 draw with Johansson. He does score. All right, so the form dropping a little bit. That is to be expected. We sit now in 10th place, so that's still a really good spot to be in. We're a whopping now 11 points away from the drop zone. That's really good. We're not too far away from breaking into the top 10 too, so we have had a pretty big recovery today in this episode. Next up though is going to be, the toughest game today, probably Manchester United at home. They're in 2nd place, so they're having a good season right now. I will say though, we have sold some players to make funds for January, and we loaned out 3 youngsters on short-term loans, and then we sold Sarabia, Doherty, and also Kaladzic. Players that really just don't have a future in this team, and that's about, that's like 23 million. So they might give us about like 17-ish million to spend in January. That's not bad. We could definitely make some signing with that. But okay, let's face Manchester United. And I want to give Theodore the start, but I feel like it's too big of a game for that. So I think I'm just going to do regular starting 11, and we face 2nd place Manchester United. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed Theo will come off the bench at least this game. Mason Mount plays against his former team. I feel like Mason Mount hasn't had the best of starts to this season. He's been good, but not really scoring number or assisting number wise. I think though, if he keeps playing, if his stats improve a little bit, the goals will start coming in for him. He's still been really good, like despite the stats not showing it really. But okay, some solid wins today. Now against a better team. Let's see if it changes. Tomato cross in. Guedes tries to fight for that, but cannot get it. Garnacho, Hoyland, Jeremiah. Oh, he made a tackle there. Hoyland recovered though. That was an insane touch. That's another tackle by Jeremiah that doesn't get actually won by us. Okay, at least he gets the ball there. That was going to be so unfortunate. Mason is going to play a good ball to Tomato. Tomato's got options now. Going to drive into that space. Look at Mason making that run. Bro, he wants a goal against his former team. He can't reach the ball there though. Onana just took out Luke Shaw. All right, Mason Mount might be up for this game though. All right, 20th minute corner. Bruno sends that in. That is going to be cleared by Aït-Nouri. Mason Mount 2nd clearance. Mason Mount just put his body on the line for the team. Bellegarde though, with the control there. Okay, he's got space to run. No help though. Bellegarde, the dribbling is beautiful. This is a wild sequence. Aït-Nouri gets it back to Cunha. Cunha, good first touch. Cunha is going to go for the long shot. Oh, it's blocked by Lindelof. Man, that was quite the chaotic sequence. Aït-Nouri steal. Plays it through to Guedes. That pass needs to be sharper though. Now Mr. Ora Anthony is in. He is going to play it over to Hoyland. Hoyland waiting for that pass. Okay, goes back to Hoyland. We played that so well. Jeremiah, great tackle. We played that perfectly. Now Bellegarde out to Tomato. Tomato's got options to cross it. Going to go far post to Cunha. Cunha fighting for it. Dallo gets it out. Lamina, Mason Mount. Mason to Tomato. Tomato Gonna try to dink it up. Mason goes for a touch, tries to get a shot away. Lindelof's gonna clear it though. This game is a bit chaotic to start. Bellegarde, Mr. Long Shots. Why not? That one does go flying over the bar though. Lamina into Cunha. Chance got to score that. Oh, we just couldn't get the shot away. Martinez got to it first somehow. I tried to shoot that one quick. Mount to Lamina. That's a fired pass. Works though. Now Lamina is gonna play that on the bounce to Aitnori. Aitnori. Chance for a volley, blocked by Martinez again. All right, 44th minute. Short corner to Bellegarde. Bellegarde over to Jeremiah. Okay, don't shoot that. No, I tried to fake shot, man. I should have just shot. All right, halftime, it's going to be 0-0. The game is competitive, though. I feel like both teams have had very even chances here. Mina's got space here. Over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde, man, he's just always in his space to shoot, bro. I'm trying to be a little bit conservative. Play to Cunha. Okay, I should just shoot those, bro. I'm trying not to take a million long shots, but you see they're always open. Good still Gomez. Now Lamina. Another chance here. Mason Mount. Bellegarde. Another chance to shoot. Gonna go to Semedo this time, though. Semedo has a better chance to shoot a cross goal. Rebound Mason Mount. Mason Mount has scored against Manchester United. Are you kidding me? That's like maybe the first goal or the second goal we've scored with him. Of course, it's got to be versus United, and he celebrates. And that's good for Mason Mount. Good for him. Good shot by Semedo across goal. Just Onana could not do anything but punch it out, and Mason Mount is there for the rebound. It is 1-0 to Wolves against Manchester United. Garnacho looking for a quick response. Jeremiah, though. Okay, Jeremiah again makes tackle, but can't win the second ball. Bruno a chance to shoot. Gomez. Good tackle by our CDM. Bellegarde is going to get it to Aitnori. We're finding space right now. Aitnori is going to get it to Guedes. Guedes, great turn. Oh, that second touch, though, was a bit too heavy, just a little bit. Aitnori trying to steal it. Okay, gets by. Lamina is going to tackle him. Still going to fall to Anthony, though. All right, two subs. Job and also Theodore coming on. The youngsters. Now, that's a great ball, but Jose Sa is ready for it. I like it. Look, they're about to get a lot more aggressive. Cunha has got Theodore. Okay, Theodore, just head that down. Good work. Oh, that was supposed to go to Mason Mount, not Bellegarde, though. I went to the player that was farther away. Garnacho, Semedo. Semedo gets it. Garnacho's looking to make something happen. That turn there was really a little bit scary. Bellegarde plays it through to Mason Mount. Mason has got options. Gonna lay it off to Job. Job is gonna dink it up to Mason Mount, going for another one. Oh, man, that was gonna be a decent volley attempt. Again, Garnacho coming down this wing, fullback out of position. Garnacho looking for the shot. Plays it back to Bruno. Bruno, Hoyland. Okay, defense, get the ball out, please. Just get it out. Bruno, no, please just get the ball out. Where's the defense? Jose Sa saves it. And we do get the ball out. I'm about to have a heart attack. Mason Mount, Bellegarde, we got 15 minutes. Counter attack. Bellegarde, Cunha is trying to find a space here for a pass. Gets it to Cunha. Cunha again. Over to Theodore. Theodore. Header. And oh, the header is going to go wide. I could have maybe did a chip shot there. We got 12 minutes. A 1-goal lead on the current second place team. But Hoyland has so much space. Going to go for a slide tackle. He takes his time. Tati does block the shot, though. Oh, Hoyland again. Tati gets it. Okay, bro, we are getting so unfortunate. Hoyland is going to win it back. Tati, another tackle. Bro, their shooting has just been the definition of not clinical. Theodore is in now. Theodore, a chance to seal it versus United. Theodore Johansson on goal, and he's going to score to seal the game. Our first youth player, I think, is an absolute star. 85th minute, Wolves have just beaten Manchester United, and it had to be Theodore to seal it. Bro, like, really, he's not that quick in terms of stats, but he feels so powerful when he runs. I don't know if it's like the arm movement, the running style. 86 minutes in, 2-0 to Wolves is going to be a win. 3 wins in a row today. We are playing some very good football. That is one of the strongest wins of the series so far. Defense held up, attack held up, and the youngster scores the sealing goal to win it. So final game of December, that's going to be, okay, we do lose to Spurs 3-2. And that's better than the 7-0 loss earlier in the year. Mason Mount and also Cunha scored. That's a strong way to end the first half of the season, though. So into the new year, we sit right smack, just mid-table in 10th. 26 points, a +2 goal difference. You know, we look like a mid-table team right now. And that's all from today, this episode. Now, if you want to be a little bit ambitious here, we're what? We're 6 points off 7. I mean, if we want to try to fight for, like, you know, a conference league spot or something. Currently, though, Arsenal are invincible in first, so they have an 8-point lead. I like where we're at, though. So we officially entered the January transfer window. Of course, all those players we sold are now officially leaving the club. So how much money do we have after those players are sold? We are going to have, okay, actually 28 million. That's like 10 million more than I thought we'd have. So that is very, very decent. All right, so Forbes and Larson were both recalled. I thought I played Larson enough, but he still got recalled by Celta Vigo. So that kind of sucks, but I mean, with Theodore, it doesn't hurt as much, I guess. So I guess Theodore and Chan become like our 2 backup strikers, and that's how our current bench looks. You know, it's not terrible. I feel like we do need a backup left back at some point, whether a youth player or a signing. But Johansson pretty much replaces Larson now officially. I like Larson, but I mean, Johansson's just better, and he's got more potential too. So in terms of targets in January, I'm not sure we should try and go after. Players that I kind of find intriguing are like players like Connor Bradley to maybe replace Semedo at some point. There's still Bela Kotchap, who's a target, and then Felix Nemecha and also even Alex Scott would be 2 good players to sign too. And then if we ever choose to go back to a formation with wingers, which is definitely a possibility at some point, players like Manor Solomon from Spurs, Alex Baina, Mudryk, Jota, there's definitely some good players here that really could make this team a lot better. It's just we got to find players that fit right now. I think definitely definitely we need a backup left back. Other than that, I'm not really too sure. So let me know in the comments what you think. Who and also what position should we target in January? Probably any signing would fortify the bench, if anything. But that 28 million adds a lot of flexibility. Next game though is Nottingham Forest, and that's going to be a 1-0 loss. All right, not the greatest start to the second half of the year, but next game is going to be away versus Newcastle United. Now we're a win away from being close to like West Ham, Spurs, and Brighton. So if we could put a few more wins together, we could definitely make the season a lot more interesting. Now we're also like 2 or 3 losses away from being back into like 15th and 14th. So we're still pretty close to the top half and the bottom half of the table. Now I think versus Newcastle, I want to give Theodore the start, so I'm going to do that. Theodore starts. I'm going to also give the start to Lima. Let's do Mason Mount in the midfield and play Job at cam, and we'll go with that this game. Newcastle are a team in career mode that I feel like always do well against me. After losing the first game of the second half of the year versus Nottingham Forest in that sim game, it'd be nice to get back to winning ways here. Saying that though, Anthony Gordon is already in. Jeremiah, that is great defending by him. He is so much better than his rating shows. Now Theodore, good touch there, is going to play it back to Lima. Lima dinks it up to Theodore Johansson. Now he is going to try to take a touch. Okay, no, I tried to flip it backwards, not to the front. Okay, I tried doing his skill there. That did not work. Dope. Theodore, is he onside? Oh, he's just offside. Man, he makes a lot of good runs though. His attack positioning stat must be pretty high. He knows how to get in good spots. The guard, good pass to Lima. Lima's got space to work with now. He's going to play it into Theodore. That's a good steal by Botman. But I want to make it 4 wins out of 4 games today. That would be very special. Isak, kind of funny we got. Okay, boys. What is this, boys? What is this? Gordon gets it to Isak, and Isak scores the first goal of the game. I was going to say, you know, actually Sweden's number 9, Isak. Of course, he scores the first goal in this game. That was just like a car crash mix-up right there. My players falling over each other. All right, 1-0 to Newcastle in 14 minutes. It is the Swedish showdown. Mason, Cunha, good turn there. Now wait for a pass. Bellegarde, I see you. Goes to Theodore instead. Theodore, oh man, I gotta play to Bellegarde there. Okay, Newcastle definitely look up for this game right now. They look better than the 3 games we played today, and apparently that's a foul again. Free kick sent in. Why is Isak sending that in? Isak should be the one receiving the pass. Now a chance to counterattack. Bellegarde plays it into Pedro Lima. Lima, Cunha, I need you in a better spot. Cunha, a chance to run now. He's got to take it early, and it's a good shot. Good save by Pope. All right, Mount swings in this corner. Bro, I set Johansson to be the target there, and he's still not getting into the spot I want him to. It's still like Lamina the target from corners. I don't really get that. I set Johansson as the target. Vermento up to Miley. Now they look. Oh, that pass got through. Actually, Isak, what kind of turn was that? Take him out. Just take him out there. That's a tactical foul. Bro, that touch by Isak was like, it looked like almost a glitch. Free kick. Is he going to shoot this? He's shooting this. He is going to shoot that. That was not too far off. Okay, Isak's trying to show that he's still the best Swedish striker in the Prem right now. Miley into Almiron. Almiron. Tati's there for it. Tati is good defending. Okay, please. What is happening here? Let's get the ball out. That was risky. It works though. Oh no, we got to get that ball out, Job. We got to be quicker than that on the turn. Gordon gets by Jeremiah. Okay, Bellegarde gets it, and we should get out of it now. Yeah, we're looking a little sloppy this game, definitely. Lima has got space to run though. Lima, it's gonna be a throw in. It's gonna be a throw in for us. Feel like the chance is coming for us to tie it up. Lima into Theodore. Theodore cross up to Cunha. Okay, I thought he was gonna go for a header, not a volley. He just sent that one flying. To end the first half, Almiron has a lot of space here. Way too much space. We have no chance to catch up. Okay, I gotta go Jeremiah. Jeremiah is gonna save me at the last second. To end the first half, corner in, out by Mason Mount. And okay, Newcastle definitely the better team so far. Are we gonna get this chance? Ref, you're not gonna blow the whistle, bro. If it was me, who would have blew the whistle? Botman looking for a shot. Lamina is there for it. We're turning. Isak, do not let him shoot. Oh, I just missed tackle. This is not good. All right, Nori gets it, and we will survive the first half just being 1-0. Yeah, this is the toughest game we played today so far. They'll feel there's a chance to win it. Oh, but to Lamina, he's got to find space and execute. Lamina, oh, okay, I saw Cunha finding space, but they just took out Lamina. Gordon in space again. Jeremiah recovering. I tried to take him out there. That did not work. Oh no, Gordon, Isak, chance again. Tati gets it, and we do survive that. Defense keeping us in this by a thin margin though. I think we got a free kick in a decent spot. I mean, it's not actually that good. Maybe Mason Mount though. Mason Mount, if you could score this would be actually incredible. I'm gonna put max power on that. I feel like we have to. Max power by Mason Mount, and actually wasn't the worst take. Needed to be more over to the side. All right, Nori, does he have a cross in him? Okay, Theodore, where are you at? I'm aiming for you. Theodore. It's to him, but it's going to go to Botman instead. Job, Mason Mount volley. That is going to be blocked. We're looking a tiny better, but that doesn't make any difference if we don't score. All right, Nori, Cunha is looking for an option here. Man, they just are smothering all of our runs right now. Saying that, here's a chance. Theodore is in. Theodore, great first touch. Is being hounded. Shot by Theodore is going to go wide. Good crossover. Jeremiah has that. We still have a chance here. Need to execute, at least tie this game up. That's a weak pass, though. That needs to be stronger. We're going to try it again. Mason Mount. Good ball over to Lima. Lima into Bellegarde. These two need to work together here. Bellegarde turns. Lima is onside. Lima is going to cross it up to Theodore. Theodore is going to go for a bicycle kick again. Oh, man, that was like the only option there. Not getting any contact. All right, 10 minutes to go. Isak's taking another free kick. He's not shooting this, right? He is shooting that. Isak, why are you shooting that from that far out? He thinks he's Ronaldo. That is like extremely far out. Okay, we almost just lost that to him. 8 minutes left here. Time is running out for us. Not finding any lanes. Theodore might be in here. Theodore Johansson taking all his strength. stride. Oh, Fabian Schär just blocks the shot, bro. That was such a good run. He's the only one that's been able to like get in behind. 3 minutes, another free kick sent in. That is going to be, oh, that's going to be the winner. It's going to be Anthony Gordon. I guess it's been coming. They've been the better team, but still that hurts. We had a chance to tie it up just like 30 seconds before this. I mean, they definitely played like the best out of any team we played today. So it's going to be back-to-back losses to start the second half of the year. We got to be careful. We're in a great spot, but if we start losing games, we're going to be right back next to the relegation zone. Job, oh, I tried to find Theodore again. So it's going to be a little blemish on what has been a really good episode, but that is a tough 2-0 loss away to Newcastle. So we end the episode in 10th place. The rest of January, though, we do have Chelsea and Arsenal back-to-back. That is 2 really tough games. Then we have Villa, then Liverpool. So 4 tough games, actually. So that means this 28 million we have, we got to spend it wisely. In the comments, let me know who we should sign. But yeah, Theodore Johansson's got 5 goals in 6 games. He feels like the future of this team now. He might actually help us avoid relegation this year. Next episode, though, hopefully more additions to the team. Okay, we just found the Premier League's next young star, Theodore Johansson, a 17-year-old striker with huge potential. In last episode, that potential was on display, and he might actually help us avoid relegation this season. Now, currently we are in the January transfer window, and we've got some money to spend here, and we're looking at 2 potential signings. So drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and let's get back into it. Now, first comment today, a good pacey fullback like Joel Hato will do the job. He's a center back, but converting him to left back is probably the right choice. Yeah, I think Hato is probably the most high potential left back in the game, right? Or one of the most high potential defenders, I should say. I feel like if I signed him, I'd want him to start, and we currently have Nori, but I definitely like him a lot. You know, next one, try to find the next Paul Pogba. Yeah, so scouting for a French midfielder, you know, it's not a bad idea. I also kind of wonder how the actual real Paul Pogba would fit in this team, possibly. I feel like he'd play pretty well in either of those box-to-box spots or that cam spot. So that is interesting. And last one, how about signing Van Ewijk from Coventry? He's currently the best right back in the championship. Yeah, I know I signed him before, but I feel like I didn't use him when I signed him in a previous series, probably a while ago. I think some point soon we'll try and replace Semedo. And I think Van Ewijk and also Connor Bradley are my 2 top targets to replace Semedo. So we're going to keep our eyes on him. But okay, January, halfway through the year, we sit in 10th place in the Premier League. We're as close to like the top 8 as we are as close to the relegation zone. So actually closer to the relegation zone. So we're in a good spot, but we're nowhere near safe yet. This team recently has had some very impressive performances though. Players like Bellegarde have played so well. So in terms of the starting 11, I don't think in January I want to replace any starter. I think it's more so about fortifying the bench and also building for the future of this team. At right back, we have Semedo. His backup is Pedro Lima. He's 18 years old. He's got some potential. We don't have that kind of player for a backup left back though. All we have is Nori. I want to sign someone right now who could be like his backup. You know, he's not going to play every game. More so a young player to try and develop into maybe Nori's replacement or the future backup to our new left back maybe next season. And I think I've found that young player here. And that is Joe Johnson from Luton Town. Now he's only 63 rated and his stats do look a little rough, but he's got potential. I know that for sure. Now he would only cost around like 1.4 million at most. And speaking of potential, if Dortmund are trying to sign him here, then you know he has potential. So I feel like, you know, 19 years old, 63 rated, he could be a good backup left back for the rest of the season. And then next year can fight for a starting spot maybe. So I'm going to offer 1.3 million to start. They want 50k added to the transfer value. Am I getting scammed here for 50k? We're doing it though. 1.3 million for Joe Johnson, and he signs the contract. So first signing in January, you know, it's more of a project type player, a long-term project player, but Johnson, welcome to Wolves. I mean, from Luton Town, I feel like that's somewhat realistic. So there is my new backup to Nori. And once again, showing great potential, even though his rating looks rough, you know, he has potential that we're going to try to unlock. Now I do have one more bigger signing in mind, another position we definitely need, but first we now play 6th place Chelsea. This is the first of some really tough games today, where if we lose here like 2 or 3, we seriously could be like down to 15th and then be close to the relegation zone again. So today is a very important episode. So I'm going full strength. Theo starts on the bench and we face Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Now Chelsea was our second game of the year. We drew with them 2-2. We actually played pretty well. We'll see how it goes this time around. Mason Mount facing his former team again, his other former team. This right here is going to be the toughest part of our season, the like February, March period. Gonna either be in Premier League safety or a relegation fight. Right, Madueke, decent run here. Tati is catching up to him though. Boys, we cannot concede the first goal of this game this soon. Madueke, Tati, turns him, but he does recover though. Okay, that could have been very bad. Oh, that's so unfortunate. The tackle led to Nkunku, and then, okay, my players just kind of kicked the ball, but it falls to Bellegarde. I guess that works out. Mason Mount, Bellegarde, I see you. Bellegarde is making a really good run here. Also, great controls, and to try to find, I was going to try to find Cunha. Cunha was making a great run. Bellegarde to Lamina. This is not a bad chance. Lamina is going to try to feed it over to Guedes. Guedes doesn't get that. Going to fall back to them. You know what? I don't see Cole Palmer. Where's Cole Palmer at? It's probably a good thing for me, but okay, maybe not too good because Lookman's shot goes right at Jose Sa. All right, Chelsea get the first shot of the game. A decent shot. Oh no, Nori's got to take him out. Actually, instead, it's a beautiful tackle by Nori. Oh, then, okay, we got taken out from behind. Bro, this game is getting physical all of a sudden. Ancho to Nkunku. This Chelsea been the better team, though, so far, I think. They've looked more threatening. Corner swung in. That is going to be out by Semedo. Good clearance. Nkunku into Disasi. Gets it right back to Nkunku. We just took him out. Is that going to be a penalty? Bro, that's going to be a penalty. All I did was hold L2 and I just tried to shoulder Caicedo and he fell over. Was that Caicedo? I don't even know who that was. All right, great. So Chelsea get a penalty and Nkunku is going to, oh, he goes right down the middle. I feel like that was not a penalty, but it doesn't matter. Chelsea up 1-0 now. All right, now we got to try and respond. Mason Mount with space. You know he wants to respond. He's going to play it through to Bellegarde. An instant response. Bellegarde takes his time and that's an instant response. Chelsea just caught asleep. Hey, Bellegarde's making a run for player of the season maybe. We're going to have awards posting in my community tab, a vote for season awards some point soon, you know, before season 2 starts. And hey, Bellegarde, he's in for some award. In terms of like my opinion playing the game, he's been one of our best players of the season. Oh, their defense. We got so far back here. Okay, I thought Jeremiah cut up there. I thought I actually did well, but the shot just went right around him. And it's going to be 2-1 to Chelsea. I really thought I defended that well. Bro, I thought I got him here. Just Jeremiah made a tackle and I guess Madueke is his skill around him. All right, so we respond immediately, then they score, and that's probably going to be halftime. Going to be 2-1 to Chelsea at the half. Okay, let's try to have another response. Guedes, again, catching their defense off guard. Guedes in the box, chance to score, and that's another instant response. Bro, what is happening right now? Every time they score, their center backs just fall asleep. 48th minute, it's 2-2 right at the start of the second half. That is like horrible defending. Guedes just basically runs still for through ball from Semedo. All right, though, we got a fresh game for the next, what, 40 minutes. I don't know what Chelsea are doing, though. Bellegarde to Mason Mount. Mason Mount's in a turn. Gonna play it Acuna, back to Lamina. Lamina into Aït-Nouri. That's a good skip around. That's gonna be a crossover. It's gonna be Guedes. Oh, it's not gonna fall to him though. Bellegarde picks it up to Mason Mount. Mason over to Guedes. Is he offside? Not offside. No, he is offside. I was about to play it to Semedo. I want to give Johnson his debut. I'm not sure if this is too big of a game though. Here's Cole Palmer. Was he brought on at halftime or was he playing the whole time? I don't even know. Apparently he's on the field though, and okay, that was a good job by Semedo. But Cole Palmer is on the field. Oh, Lamina, that's a great steal in Acuna. Come on, we get counter attack off this. Lamina over to Bellegarde, get it to Semedo this time. They're onside, and Semedo has a chance to shoot across goal. That's a save, and it's gonna fall to Gusto. And I kind of want a rebound chance there. That's a heavy touch though. Cunha lays it off. Lamina gets to it. Lamina goes for a shot, and that was just a low shot though. All right, first sub is gonna be Theo on for Guedes. Maybe the next Zlatan can help us win this game. It feels winnable because their defense just does not look that great. Lamina gonna take that long shot. Okay, that went right off the defender though, like literally right at him. Thankfully, Tyztir, that is great defending. Okay, we got 15 minutes here, and this is nowhere near decided. And Gusto makes a good run of the box, finds Neto, who's gonna all cuts inside. Our former player is gonna actually steal the game for Chelsea, maybe. Bro, he just split my defenders so easily there. 3-2 to Chelsea in the 79th minute. It's honestly just a really good play by him. The way he I think his own teammate kind of shielded him a little bit, but yeah, he kind of just destroyed my entire defense. All right, 12 minutes to rescue a point here. Can we have another kickoff glitch maybe? You know, catching Chelsea off guard. We kind of are here. Semedo cross, Cunha. Oh, okay, we actually get it to Aït-Nouri. What kind of touch was that though? Aït-Nouri, what kind of touch was that? Lamina over to Gomez. Oh man, there's no shot here though. Oh man, then we're gonna lose it. That is such a wasted chance right there. And now Chelsea are looking to seal it. Plays it back to Nkunku. That is great recovery by Tati. Man, that is such good defending. Cole Palmer cross in, out by Aït-Nouri. Mason Mount clear. Do we get one more chance here? We got 2 minutes. Williams, still, we might have one chance here. Lamina, no, we couldn't get that through. That's got to get through there. Oh, it falls to Williams' shot. Jose Sa makes the save. Man, I feel like we had a real chance to win this game, let alone draw it. But it's probably going to be a loss to Chelsea, unfortunately. We got 30 seconds left. I'm going to hit this forward and try to get a bounce on. See if we can. Oh, the ref's gonna blow for full time though. All right, so a hard fought game, you know, not that great defense by both sides. Gonna be a 3-2 loss to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge though. Okay, apparently Danny Carvajal has joined Arsenal. That's kind of an odd transfer, although maybe Mikel Arteta makes sense. I also saw that Griezmann went to Tottenham, I think. Or no, Tottenham are pushing to sign Griezmann. So Premier League teams looking to strengthen here. Now, after that loss, we're still in 10th place, but we are only 9 points away from the relegation zone. That is not really safe. You know, it's a good spot where we're not safe, though. Now, next up, we face Arsenal. But we got an issue here. After that last game, Jose Sa has a minor injury, so he's going to miss this game. And with that, news breaks that we are targeting a Real Madrid player, Fran Gonzalez. Now, I want to sign a keeper who's going to be our number 2 and also like a young backup to Jose Sa, maybe the future keeper of this team. And this dude from Real Madrid is insane. He's 6'6", he's 19 years old, he's already 65 rated. I mean, he looks like the next Courtois, the next like Donnarumma, the Spanish Donnarumma. With that height, he looks actually really good. And he'd only cost around like 1.5 million. So I'm thinking for a backup keeper, I don't think we can go wrong here. Signing a Real Madrid player though. It's kind of cool to say that. So I'm gonna go for 1.8 million and Real Madrid accept that just like that. I mean, it's not Endrick, it's not Vinicius, it's not Mbappe. You know, we can't sign those players of Real Madrid just yet. But we do sign a Real Madrid player. The dude's an absolute giant. He should be playing basketball, not football. But maybe we just signed the future starting keeper of this team. Gonzalez, welcome to Wolves, bro. The man is huge. And so in this game versus first place Arsenal, with Jose Sa out, Gonzalez gets a start in his first team debut. Now, I think also this game I'm going to start Theodore. Let's also start Bellingham. Let's move Lamina to CDM. And I kind of want to give Johnson a start, bro. I'm going to do it. Johnson starts as well. So we're going pretty young here. Johnson, Bellingham, Theo in there. And also Gonzalez facing the current first place team in the Premier League. Am I making a huge mistake? We're going to find out. You know, our chances of winning this game are already pretty slim. It'll be a good game for experience for some of these young players. But okay, we are kicked off. Facing my nemesis, Memphis Depay again, though. That is not going to be fun. And Gonzalez, that's a tall goalkeeper, bro. He looks huge in goal. Question is, though, is he any good? Speaking of good, Semedo's got space here. Semedo is going to cross it up to Theodore. Theodore trying to fight for that, can't get it. Bellegarde header, 1 over to Joe Bellingham. Over to Cunha. Cunha is going to try to feed it to Bellingham. Bellingham, man, he's 6'4". He's got to win some headers, though. Mason Mount, chance on the volley. Good shot. It's right at their keeper, though. Oh, that's a great steal. Mason Mount, Mason Mount. Oh, I was going for the tackle, bro. If I get that off, that's going to be a one-on-one. Bro, I just know Memphis is going to score this game. I just know it. I can feel it in my bones. All right, Johnson versus Tomiyasu. Johnson, let's see the potential shine through. Come on. I'm putting faith in the youngster this game. Tomiyasu cuts inside Johnson. Now guarding Saka. That's a pretty tough mark for him. Saka, okay. Why are we letting him shoot? Why are we letting Saka just run right in our box and shoot? Gonzalez, though, makes a save, which is nice to see. Corner in. That is going to be out by Johnson. Bellegarde. Man, Bellegarde just fights for every ball. He's so good. He's not really that tall, but he fights for every single loose ball and like goes 100% into it. Now, speaking of him, he's leading this counter attack, which Theo is in a decent spot. Keep it. Theo, good control. Some good hold up play. Now Mason Mount is going to find him again. Play it over to Cunha, over to Semedo. Semedo's got a chance to score the first goal in this game. Oh, the shot is right at the keeper, though. Semedo back to Joe Bellingham. Chance for him. It's blocked, and it's going to fall to Timber. That's our best chance of the game so far as Lamina wins that. Bellegarde, Mount in a good spot. Mount waiting for a pass. Goes back to Joe Bellingham. Over to Mason Mount. Bellegarde, I'm just trying to find some angle here. Theodore gets it. Lamina, cross up to Theo. Theo volley. Oh, man, I was going to try to go far post. That was such a good, well-created chance. That was patiently orchestrated. Arsenal just trying to slow this game down now. They're trying to take control of it. Mikel Arteta is doing his work. Johnson is going to get a chance to defend here against Odegaard. Johnson, good defending. From a 63-rated player, that was not bad. All right, first half playing, the first place team was probably still invincible. I don't think they've lost a game yet. We're playing a competitive game right now. Maybe argue that we were the better team in that first half, too. Bellegarde, Semedo is going to cut inside a bit. Oh, okay, Marino. That's a really good tackle on Semedo. Johnson versus Saka. Johnson, that's a great tackle by him again. Bro, he is, I don't want to jinx it, but he's kind of shutting down Saka. Semedo, Mason Mount, plays it into Bellegarde. Oh, Zinchenko, bro. This is a really good defending game. Like the opposite of last game. Defense is on show right now. Saying that Memphis has a lot of space, decides not to go to the open man. Sterling now. Crossover, Johnson trying to fight for that. Goes Tomiyasu, though. And they're just playing way more possession base now, and I feel like they're gonna find some hole. Bro, this is way too much possession, like way too much. Saka versus Tati. Now Tati, good defending. I think honestly I would take a point in this game, although, you know, it would feel a little bit of a letdown considering how well we played. And Semedo, bro, Semedo is this quick? He's running by their entire defense into Theo shot. Theodore Johansson. How do you not get that on target? Bro, that was a golden chance and Theo misses it. Oh, I'm so sad. That was such a good chance with 20 minutes left. He just showed his age, I think, and his composure in a big game. Come on, there's still a chance. Keep going. That's a great ball, though. Tati needs to catch up Saka, which he does. Johnson is going to miss that tackle on Tomiyasu. It's fine, though. Oh, that's a great crossover. That's not good. Okay, Fran Gonzalez, good save. All right, I'm going to take off Johansson on for Guedes, and then let's do Gomez for Bellingham and throw him at CDM and Lamina back in the midfield. We're basically switching to our normal lineup. Okay, the ref didn't let me get my subs off. That's so disrespectful. Martinelli into Memphis. Okay, Memphis, no. Tati's gonna block that, bro. He was about to score. He's got something out for me, I think. Okay, Bellegarde, we got space here. Mason Mount is gonna play it back to Bellegarde. Bellegarde is gonna cut inside here. No, Marino just caught up, bro. He just keeps tackling me from behind. All right, Semedo thankfully has that. Okay, we gotta recover. We gotta relax here, actually. Gonzalez, play back Semedo. We got 5 minutes. If we lost this game, it would be heartbreaking, but I really want to win it. Options, Semedo, again, finding space. Semedo, Bellegarde, Theodore in again. A second chance, has the tap in, but he's gonna take the shot himself and he scores it. He doesn't need the sweat. Theodore Johansson just scores the winner versus Arsenal. I was gonna sub him off. He gets a second chance and he makes up for it, though. And that is poetic from the youngster. I'm not sure if Arsenal are still unbeaten. They might be still unbeaten, so this could be their first loss of the year. Theo, though, what a finish. If you would have missed that, I'd have been so mad. We had the tap in and the easy one, but Theodore doesn't need it. He's gonna get taken off, though, after that. All right, 1 minute plus added time to defend now, and this would be one of the biggest wins of the season right here. Johnson on Saka, just don't let him through. Ref. Okay, we got 30 seconds here. Odegaard, good tackle by Gomez, I think. And that is going to be full time, bro, with Gonzalez in goal with Johnson at left back. Wait, ref. Wait, you're going to give... Wait. No, I thought that was full time. There's no way. There's actually no way. Okay, cleared. Bellegarde, second clearance, and that is going to be game. He just gave them a chance to win it, bro. This game was totally rigged, but not rigged enough. We beat Arsenal, and the young stars, Theo, Fran Gonzalez, and also Johnson shining through this game. Bro, I am so impressed by Johnson. I really thought we might concede because of him that game. Like, I felt like I made a mistake starting him, but he's only 63 rated, and he pretty much shut down Saka that game himself. And then Fran Gonzalez, what did he make? Probably 3 or 4 saves that game, too. I think we just signed 2 players that really could be the future of this team. team. Future starters, I should say. So to me, that's 2 good pickups. And with that win, we are now 12 points away from the relegation zone. That is a very big win right there. So that does take us to deadline day. I think after those 2 pickups, I don't think we need anything more this season. I feel like I'm pretty happy with our squad, happy with our bench. We got young players that need playing time development, so I don't think we need to add anyone else to the team. Johnson and Frank Gonzalez brought in, and that is our transfers for season 1. And with that, the window is complete. Now, first game after the deadline is going to be actually a 2-1 win versus Aston Villa. Cunha scoring and also Mount scoring. Okay, that's a really good win there against Villa. Now, this one's going to be rough. We now have Arsenal, but it's in the FA Cup. Now, I just played them, so we're going to sim this. Our FA Cup dream is pretty much up to our sim luck now, and it's going to be a 2-1 loss to Arsenal. All right, so that pretty much confirms we're going to go trophyless in season 1, but that's pretty much to be expected. Our goal this year is to focus on just staying up in the Premier League, so I'm not too mad about that. Next up, though, we are facing Liverpool now. They're in 2nd place. And by the way, I don't think Arsenal were actually unbeaten. They've now had 3 losses, so I think we probably gave them their 3rd loss of the year. But Liverpool are tied with them on points, so we're facing back-to-back probably the best 2 teams in this league. Now, versus Liverpool, I think I'm going to go just a full strongest first team. Jose Sa back in the lineup, and let's see how we do against another Premier League powerhouse. If we could beat Arsenal and then beat Liverpool back-to-back, that would be insane. We are definitely going to try. Lamina is going to play it overnight. Nori, who once again is probably Liverpool's #1 left-back target. You might try to sign him in the summer. Tomato, Bellegarde, Mason Mount over to Lamina. Lamina, oh, that dribble was so tough, and that's not a foul. That might have been a foul by me, actually. Nori back to Mason Mount. Mason driving forward. Actually, a really good run by Mason Mount. A really good run over to Cunha. This could be a great start. Cunha's shot is going to be saved by Allison, though. Man, Mason Mount was looking like Messi right there. Corner in. That's going to be caught by Allison. That was a good corner. Just sort of too close to the keeper, though. All right, Diaz, you have a bit too much space here, and we have to come over to help out. Jeremiah has to. No, Diaz just scored a hat trick in real life versus Leverkusen, so we don't want to leave him. Also, Jota likes scoring against his former team as well. We know that. Salah, Soboslai. Okay, Gomez get it. We do survive. Jose Sa, just get it out. We do survive that. I think we faced Liverpool earlier in the year. We lost, what was it, 3-1, I think? I think it was something like that, unless I'm wrong. Diaz on a decent run here again. He is the danger man. Gets it over to Salah. Salah waiting for Diaz. Diaz shot. Jose Sa makes the save. Corner in by Salah. Come on, defense. Do your job. Do your job. Do your job. Okay, Jose Sa catches it. Liverpool have the better start to this game. You gotta be kidding me. Bro, I was trying to clear it with the center backs on the corner, so I was spamming clear. And it went back to Jose Sa so quickly that he then clears the ball right into a Liverpool player. Or maybe off my player. Yeah, off my own player, bro. I didn't mean to do that. And then Diaz has an open net. You gotta be kidding me, bro. I was just spamming clear trying to get the ball out, and that's what happens. That is the ugliest goal of the season to concede right there. There's been some ugly ones. And now when Liverpool get one, it seems like they usually get a few more. I think that's what happened in our last meeting. Salah is gonna take a shot there. What kind of shot is that from that angle? It forces Jose Sa to push it away, though. Okay, let's not do this again. Let's not do it again. Just clear it. Just clear that thing. Good ball behind Diaz. Diaz turns. That turn is disgusting. And the shot was almost even more disgusting. All right, 40th minute. Liverpool are now almost taking control of this game. Not a good sign. That pass, oh, it's going to be stolen by McAllister. Yeah, we are not playing like we did versus Arsenal at all. All right, first half, we were down 1-0, and we are not playing great. Boboslai cuts inside, missed tackle. He's going to try to find Diaz. Diaz, slide tackle, and he's going to score anyways. Liverpool make it 2-0 this game. Bro, they are just playing us out of the stadium right now. Like, we cannot do anything. Bellegarde, Mason Mount, a chance here. Mason, don't lose it. Mason's actually had a good game. Probably been the best player on the pitch for us. Now, Guedes is a chance, though. Guedes plays it over to Semedo. That was kind of meant for Bellegarde. Semedo, isn't it? Pass it back. Bellegarde, a chance here to get us back in it. Bellegarde scores, and it's 2-1. Okay, Wolves are showing signs of life. Can that now get us back in this game? Yes. Okay, if they score a third, though, it's going to hurt a lot, especially after we just scored. Semedo, good tackle on Diaz. Semedo, Mason Mount, Bellegarde. Over to Lamina. Lamina's going to cut inside, is going to play a long ball to Mount. That's actually really good. Mount tries to head it to Guedes, does. No, was that handball? Oh, it might have been offside, actually. That was going to be a good attack. I saw that pass down to Guedes. Salah gets by Jeremiah. Jeremiah saved us there. Oh, they're going to call it back for a foul, though. Okay, I'm bringing on Theo for Guedes. But first, Kanate to Jota. Don't let him through, boys. Stay strong. Hold the line. Jota over to, I don't even know who this is. Bard? I don't even know who that is. Jota running through, though. Salah. Jeremiah is going to save us. Semedo will get it out. All right, we are hanging on. We have a chance here. And Bellegarde, he's got space, and you know he's got pace. Bro, he is sprinting by everyone right now. Bellegarde fires it into Guedes. Guedes needs a pass. Lays it off to Lamina. Lamina's shot is good, but Allison makes the save. All right, Theodore now officially on. Ross sent in. Lamina is there for it. Man, I set Theo as our target from corners. It doesn't go to him, though. Bellegarde into Mason Mount. Mason Mount, a chance here. Oh, it's going to be blocked by McAllister. Then Allison grabs it. And we're fighting back, though, in this game. 2-0 looking like it was over. We're fighting back, though. Right, Nori, far post cross. Theo is there for it. Tried to get it, but he couldn't. Bellegarde wins that. Into Cunha. Cunha finesse shot. Allison makes the save again. Corner sent in. That's not going to go to anyone, actually. Bellegarde is going to control it. Plays it back. This is going to be Tati. I don't want you shooting, though. Bellegarde into Jeremiah. Over to Mason Mount. Mason, Bellegarde. Man, they're defending in numbers right now. Cunha plays it back to Bellegarde. Bellegarde In the box, chance to shoot. Oh, that shot went so far wide. All right, final few subs on. We got 4 minutes left here. It might be our best chance we had left. Gonna have to get very aggressive. And okay, they're getting aggressive. Salah is running through here, plays it back. Jota, Ainori still might have one chance if we get forward here. Oh, that's a risky ball. Cunha wins it though. Cunha over to Job. Out to Pedro Lima, who's on fresh legs. He's gonna cut inside. Theodore, are you onside? No, he's just offside. I saw it too late. Bro, he was in for a second there. All right, like I said, 2-0. I thought this game was over. The fact that we fought back, that we almost rescued a point, I'll take a positive in that. Liverpool were just the far better team though. So a great win followed by a loss. That's pretty much been our season. You know, literally just inconsistency. Next game is going to be a 2-0 win versus Bournemouth though. Cunha and Semedo scoring. And then Fulham is going to be, okay, that's going to be a 2-0 loss. Once again, a win followed by a loss. We're just so inconsistent. And then finally, Everton is going to be a 1-1 draw. All right, so after all that, we currently sit in 11th place. So currently we are 13 points away from the relegation zone. That's a pretty healthy amount right there with about 10 games left of the season. So I like where we're at. I think we kind of like withstood that tough schedule at the end of January and early February. We don't look that much like a relegation threat anymore, although the job is not done yet. And now before this Southampton game, we have another meeting with club president John Richards. Now he tells us that he's got some news. Apparently the current Wolves ownership, they're open to selling the club. And he says they have a potential buyer that wants to take over the club and they're as ambitious as him. So he says that it will keep us updated, but to just focus on the rest of this season. So hey, there could be some new owners at Wolves next year. That can mean new sponsorships, you know, new connections. But now we face Southampton. I want to give a chance to Johnson and also Fran Gonzalez to play again. So Johnson left back. I'm going to play Fran Gonzalez at keeper. I'm going to throw Job at cam this game over Mount. And then we're going to start also Theo for Guedes. You know, let's throw Lima out there for Semedo as well. Let's go with that. A pretty young team to take on Southampton, a team below us. So facing a team that I believe they're in like 17th if I'm right. I think I saw that. Chance for us to pick up a good win here. And these young players impressed me for Arsenal. They get a chance to impress me again versus a worse team. Bellegarde plays it over to Pedro Lima. He is going to try to cross it all the way over. Okay, that's going to work actually, I think. They're trying to find some angle here. Job Bellingham has a chance to shoot actually. Job Bellingham shot. That was a really good shot from Bellingham. Corner in. Man, Ramsdale came all the way out for that one. Lamina finds Bellegarde. Bellegarde, no chance to shoot. He's going to try to dribble around a few players though. Tries to find some space. The dribbling there is actually insane, but the cross is right at Ramsdale. Okay, is this Giovanni Reina? I see Reina. Is that actually Giovanni Reina? He's in here. It's a pretty good pickup for Southampton. Jeremiah though. Jeremiah, great defending by Jeremiah. That is so good. Now Lamina driving forward, plays it back. Okay, Job. Okay, you got to control that though. We are definitely pressing. Oh, Bellegarde almost had that, bro. That would have been a one-on-one. That's going to be a steal. Pedro Lima, great steal. Gomez, Bellegarde, Lamina's got space here. Lamina is going to find Mateus Cunha. Good turn. Beautiful turn. Good shot, but a good save by Ramsdale. And that should be the first goal of this game. Bro, Bellegarde's pressing is just insane. He's going to get a chance to cross this in, maybe to Theo. Goes to Cunha instead. Cunha header, but his header goes wide. We're definitely the aggressors in this game, though. Cornet with a decent run, but Jeremiah is not having any of that. All right, come on. First goal of the game is incoming. Cunha turns. Theo, I see you. Theo, continue your run. Oh, he's got to continue his run, though. It kind of just stopped. He was trying to stay on side. Decent ball, but Gomez. Good defending from our CDM. All right, first half is 0-0. We definitely should have scored there. Johnson again. Bro, he is so underrated. For 63, he feels like 75. Now, Bellegarde, come on, we got to find this goal. Come on. That's, oh, Bellegarde, that's disgusting. Bellegarde, from distance, why not? That was deflected, I believe it was. Wait, that was deflected? I thought it was deflected. How was that shot so far wide? Now, Reina is definitely their most dangerous player, and he just destroyed me. Jeremiah has got to make an option here. Tries to do something. That is just great defending by Jeremiah St. Just, though. Had to make a choice, and he made the right choice. Bellegarde, bro, he is just insane right now. Bellegarde is going to find Theo. Theo takes a shot, but it's going to be a save. All right, falls to Johnson. Johnson gets it back to Lamina. Bellegarde into Job. Oh, man, he's too slow on that touch, bro. He's got to get faster. I like Bellingham, but man, he's just so slow on some of his touches in the box. Lima, good defending. This game feels so winnable. We got to get this goal though. Oh, Job, that's a good steal. Bellegarde into Theo, over to Cunha. That's a great chance. Oh, it's just well defended though. Bro, their center backs just played that perfectly. Bro, this ball is not going out to give me any chance to make subs, which is great. And if they score something here, okay, Jeremiah tackle and we're going to get it out. Oh, that would have been so rough if they scored that. We got 9 minutes to find a winner maybe. This is good passing though. Job into Theo. Theo gets it back to Lima. Bro, they're just defending so well here. Gotta try and fire. No, that was meant for Lamina, not Job, bro. That was a tough pass, but that's not really where I aimed at. We got 4 minutes. Now we steal it back. Johnson, Job to Lamina. We're just not finding any space anymore. Bellegarde, he's finding space. Bellegarde is gonna go for a lofted kind of shot, and that goes wide. And their defense just shut us out this game. If we win this, we have a chance. We might have one more chance. Come on, ref, give me a chance. Bellegarde gets it. Job is gonna try to find Bellegarde. Can't get the pass through, bro. He's just so slow on those turns. All right, so I thought it would be a high goal game for us, you know, scoring 2 or 3. We draw versus Southampton away. That was actually a very disappointing game from us. You can see that Southampton just played their game plan though. So with that draw, we fall down to 13th, but as you can see, we're still well away from the relegation zone. There's like 4 teams above us or below us actually that are more threat of being relegated. So my gut tells me that we're not going to get relegated this year. We can try and fight for the highest finish possible, which could be 9th, honestly. 9th is within range, and then 7th and 8th are more like pipe dreams. But it kind of feels like we're solidified now in the league. Rest of the season is going to be about developing young players, giving more chances to Theo, our new keeper from Real Madrid, Gonzalez, who's got 2 clean sheets in 2 games. I mean, what else do you want from your new keeper? And also Joe Johnson, who's been very good too. So next episode is going to be the season 1 finale. We're going to have end of season award votes pretty soon on my community tab, my channel. And also we're going to find out who maybe these potential new owners are that are looking to buy Wolves. That could change the trajectory of the series a lot. Okay, we just made 2 signings in January. Joe Johnson from Luton Town at left back, and also a goalkeeper from Real Madrid named Fran Gonzalez. So 2 young players for the future. Now today our goal is to just solidify our place in the Premier League. I want to finish in 12th or above. That is my goal today. And also it looks like we might have a new owner coming in season 2 for Wolves. Today, that will be revealed as well. So drop a like if you want another season of this series, and I say we get back into it. Now, first comment today says to do an Atletico Madrid series. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever done an Atletico series. That sounds like it'd be a good team to go to in the journeyman save. So for now, I'll say we'll see. And now next one, Jota would be a great signing. You can get it back to the great player he was at Celtic, and he'd be a great fit in the Portuguese core. Yeah, there's been multiple comments saying we should sign Jota in this series. Now, didn't he go to Saudi, then he came back to Europe? I'm pretty sure that's what happened, right? I think right now he's on loan, so we couldn't sign him this season, but as a potential like Guedes, Cunha replacement in the future, if those players move on, that's probably not a bad idea. And our last one, Semedo is only going to age and get older, so try to sign a right back or find one with scouting. Yeah, I think both our fullback spots are positions that are going to need attention in the summer. I feel like Semedo and Nori might leave our team in the summer, so we have Pedro Lima in the team. He's, you know, as a backup, as a potential replacement, but yeah, we might need an actual Semedo replacement. Now, once again, I'll reiterate, Fabrizio Romano has said that Wolves are going to have a new owner for season 2. It's not been revealed who that owner is yet, though. That will happen today at some point. But first, like I said, it's the season finale for season 1, and I really want to finish in 12th or above. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get relegated this season, but finishing in like the 13th or below spots will be very sad for us. So 12th or above, that's my goal. And first game today should be an easy win versus Ipswich Town. It should be. Only change for us is Theo Johansson starts at striker, and let's start this season finale off strong. You know, I say this is going to be an easy win, but literally their last game, I thought Southampton would be an easy win, and it was not. So maybe I shouldn't jinx it by saying that. But okay, Wolves v Ipswich Town. I want to win in this game. A win would give us a chance to finish above 12. A loss would hurt those chances. Now Mason's in. That's a great run. Plays it over to Cunha. Okay, that's a beautiful start. Bro, what was the Ipswich Town defense doing there? I'm not sure, but Cunha scores a tap in basically around that center back. Just, man, that was almost blocked. All right, great start to this game by Wolves. I want to see more of that today. Okay, defense, first test here. Liam Delap. Yeah, is he on loan for Man City, or is he actually playing at Ipswich permanently? I'm not sure, but Jeremiah, that's great defending. Cunha plays it through to Theo. Theo can't quite get that ball though. Oh, our press causing issues. Cunha steals it. No, if that was a foul, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that was gonna be literally a tap in. Bro, the ref just saved them. That was not a foul. I simply don't agree. I just saw that Arsenal scored against Everton, making 1-0. Now, that is good for us because Everton sit 1 place above us. We could win and they lose. That is very good. Bro, since we scored, this game has slowed down so much. They're playing very defensive and very possession-based. I think they're trying to limit the damage. So halftime, it's gonna be 1-0. See if we can liven this up and score this second goal. Tati, good tackle. Now we get a chance to counter-attack, which he's got. Not really a passer. He's gonna find Mason Mount, though. Mason Mount from distance. Why not? Mason Mount just scored maybe the goal of the season. Are you kidding me? I did not expect that to go in. That might be goal of the season right there. That was so far out, and that was just hit perfectly. I mean, we scored one of these from this far out, but the way it was moving in the air, and that is just top left-hand corner. You cannot get much more corner than that. Mason Mount, what a goal. Okay, finally the second goal in the 50th minute. That is one way to get it. This is dangerous, but Tati, man, he has been so good this season. He's a player that I did not think would be this good, but he's actually an incredible center back in this game. Gomez, Lamina, Cunha has got space. Cunha, great first touch. Gonna try and turn and cross this over to Theo. Theo, fight for it. Theo, oh, he's got to fight for that, bro. You're like 6'3". He misses a lot of these crosses. Like, he's got to fight for these more. Bellegarde up to Theo. Theo lays it off to Mason Mount. Not again, right? Not again. That shot went right off the center back's chest. Ipswich, chance to make this a game here if they score, which that is actually a great run. Semedo, awkward. Semedo, get it out. Semedo. That is decent. Awkward, but very decent. Jeremiah, Bellegarde, Mount. Lay it over to Molina. Said Molina. I meant Lamina. And he's going to score because I got his name wrong. No, he does not. That is going to be Bellegarde. Was he offside? Oh, he was offside, bro. That was about to be insane right there. All right, 10 minutes left. We got a lot of subs coming on soon to wrap up this game. We're facing some tough teams the rest of the episode, so this was the one win I really wanted. And so far, it's been kind of as I thought it would go. Nori through to Theo. Theo, get your goal in this game. Get it. He is going to get it. I think next season, Theo might have to be a starter. I don't know. If we give him a chance to start and really grow, I feel like his overall could skyrocket. And also, if he wins Young Player of the Year, which we'll talk about that after this game, the end of season awards. I think this game shows the difference between us and a relegated team. Like, we can just get the job done against these bottom teams. And that's the difference between staying up in the Prem or getting relegated. That is the hurdle we have climbed that Wolves can't seem to climb in real life. At least not yet. But okay, full time, solid 3-0 win. Great way to start this season finale. Now that is followed up with a 1-1 draw versus Spurs. You know, it's actually a good result versus Spurs. And that now puts us in 11th place, a chance to maybe catch Newcastle in 10th too. Our next game is gonna be tough though. We're facing Manchester United at Old Trafford. They're in 6th. But before this game, currently we have a vote going on for player of the season. The vote is on my community tab. These are the results at the time of recording this. Now we're also gonna have 3 more awards. We're gonna have Defender of the Year, Most Improved Player of the Year, and also Young Player of the Year. Now player of the season will be decided by that vote, and the winners get +2 overall and also +3 potential. So not only do they get better, but their potential gets higher so they can grow even more. And all winners of each award get that boost. Now, once again, that vote will decide player of the season for the other 3 awards. It's going to be decided by me and also you guys from the comment section. So if you guys think any player should win a certain award, leave it in the comments down below and I'll definitely take that into account. For example, Theodore winning Young Player of the Year, definitely a candidate for that. Bellegarde winning Most Improved, because I mean, his stats have really improved a lot. He's gotten a lot better as season gone on. Also a candidate for that. And then a Defender of the Year like Semedo, Tati, and also Nori, probably contenders for that. So if you want a certain player to win a certain award, leave it in the comments down below. The winners will be revealed in the first episode of season 2, where the winners will receive those upgrades. And also let me know for any future season, like any other awards we should have. I feel like I want to have 4 to 5 per season. You can also have like most underrated players, something like that. So if you have any ideas, leave it in the comments down below too. But okay, if we can beat Manchester United, then there's a chance we can catch Newcastle in 10th and finish in the top 10. Now I'm going to give Joe Johnson the start though, at left back, and also Job start for Mason Mount at cam. Let's do that as we take a trip to Old Trafford. So yeah, I mean like +2 overall and +3 potential, that can save an older player's career and also like jumpstart a young player's career too. The winners of those awards are going to receive huge boosts. It's just who are they going to go to? But okay, versus United, I want to win this, and Garnacho is in immediately. Now, I read that skill move well. Hoyland turns, Tati, good defending, Tati, that is such good defending. Okay, if United are playing like that, though, we are going to be in trouble this game. Bellingham is going to play to Cunha, good turn there. Is that a foul? Ref, you not tell me that's a foul? Cunha just got chopped his leg. Someone chopped his leg down. And now Garnacho is on a sprint race into our box. This is not good. Tati again. Making his case for Defender of the Year. Okay, I was trying to relieve some of this pressure now. Bellegarde into Gomez. Gomez is going to find Semedo through to Guedes. This is not a bad chance, Guedes. Gonna try to feed it to Cunha. Oh, I had so much more time than I thought I did. I could have took a touch and found a better shot there. Hoyland, Jeremiah gets a foot in there, but needs help though. Okay, Tati. No, Tati tried to cover the other guy, but Jeremiah somehow got back to there and we prevent a goal. They're in form today, so this game is gonna be tough, I think, unless we score like 2 quick goals. They are playing very good, as case in point. Anthony over to Hoyland, and they're going to score that. It has been coming. They've started this game off very well. United 1-0 in the 23rd minute. Now, can we find a swift response? Guedes in immediately. That would be a swift response, but the shot is right at the keeper, though. And we just almost caught him off guard again. Bro, they are cutting us apart right now with their passing. This is definitely not Ten Hag's United. Corner in by Bruno. This might get bad. And Dallo scores from a corner to make it 2-0. Okay, we are getting trashed right now at Old Trafford. Bro, I could feel it when the game started. They're playing just differently this game. Garnacho is making Semedo look terrible this game. Okay, I say that, and Garnacho has a horrible touch. That is the reverse Tyztir jinx. Semedo, that's actually a great ball to Guedes. Guedes needs to cross this over to Cunha. Good cross, but it's gonna be cleared. Mason, it's actually Johnson. Oh man, you could have took a volley there. 1 goal at a time. Try and get back in this game. Bellegarde over to Lamina. Lamina is gonna feed in Cunha. Is he onside? I think he is onside. Shot. Is he onside? Is he onside? Cunha, how do you miss that though? I was more worried whether he was onside or not. Not that he scored it. I thought that was in the bag. Oh, it just clips the post. It's like, can anything else go wrong in this game? It'd be 2-1, but instead halftime, it's going to be 2-0. That is unfortunate. But that's good turn over to Semedo. Semedo trying to dink that up to Cunha. Oh man, he got to him, but just still. We're not good at like winning these crosses. The crosses are good. We just can't win the headers. Johnson, great tackle in there. Johnson is so underrated for his rating. Okay, Joe Bellingham, that's a very good turn. Over to Bellegarde now. Bellegarde gonna try to find a shot of his own. Wait for Semedo, wait for him. Oh, we just lost it the final second to Shaw. We need more support. Like, we just need more movement right now. Now that is Hoyland though, thankfully offside. Otherwise this game might be over. Still have time. If we score this second, it will turn into a game. Semedo up to Guedes. Guedes turns. Semedo, there's the run I need. Oh, Guedes, that ball was so bad though. That was right at Shaw. Bruno into Hoyland. Tati is kind of turned there. Plays it over to Anthony. Anthony is gonna, oh my, Jose Sa, what a save. I thought that was 1000% a goal. All right, Johansson on for Guedes. Let's do Mason Mount for Gomez, Lamina to CDM, and Mount to Cam, and also Lima for Semedo. though. Semedo has not had his greatest game in this match. Corner sent in. That is going to be Johansson. Good clearance. And then Cunha, second clearance. Actually, that's actually a great pass to Lima. Oh, Lima can't control it, though. That was going to be a breakaway. Crossover. That's going to be Anthony volley. Jose Sa makes this. Okay, he doesn't grab it, though. Boys, what are we doing here? Jose Sa, you should have grabbed it. Okay, please grab it. Thank you. He took his sweet time to grab that one. Oh, no. Xerxes over to Bruno, and that is going to be game sealed for Manchester United. I mean, it's been coming. They were by far the better team in this game. If we scored one to make a comeback, that would have been pretty shocking. We have just been outplayed by Ruben Amorim, I think. From the beginning, they were just the more intense team. We get any type of consolation, though. Johnson, gonna try and stop. Get it back to Bellingham. Bellingham over to Mount, into Bellegarde, into his long shot spot. Delic blocks it, though. Okay, they might make this worse. Anthony, don't let Anthony score, please. Anthony, slide tackle Jeremiah. That is a perfectly timed tackle, though. You can't get much better than that. Cunha, could we just get one goal for consolation, please? Cunha is going to cross this thing all the way over to Theo. Theo, win that. Theo wins the header. Oh, the header goes so far wide, though. That is the story of this game. Unable to execute in those pivotal moments. This sucks because our next game is versus Man City, so an even tougher game than this one, I think it'll be. But that was a 3-0 loss where we were not that competitive at all. So after that loss, we're still in 11th place. I just don't want to drop any lower than this, so we got to make sure to not drop into that like bottom 12. Next game versus Leicester City, that is a 4-0 win. Okay, Bellegarde, Mount, and also Lamina. That is a really good win at home. And then now we have Manchester City, the third place team. Another extremely tough game. But before we play this game, it's finally going to be revealed. Wolverhampton has officially been sold. Officially new owners for season 2. And the new owner is going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo, the NBA superstar. He's brought on a group of investors that are now taking full ownership of the club. So he's not the only owner of the club now, but he's probably the most known. So this club is now owned basically by an NBA superstar. That is going to take Wolves into such a higher level of just, I guess, popularity. Of course, Giannis is from Greece, so that might have an impact on our future scouting plans. We're going to learn more about the new ownership, but first we face Manchester City. Now in this game, I got to go full strength. So full strength first team and the first game under new ownership. Well, I want to celebrate the new ownership by winning maybe a huge game versus Man City, you know, an upset. That would be huge. Now, it's not exactly a like financial takeover. Like Giannis is not going to inject 500 million to the club. It's not Newcastle United. Basically, we're just being run by higher profile ownership now that have more connections, I'll say. I mean, as we know, Giannis is a Nike athlete, so he's got very high connections at Nike. But okay, let's try and beat Man City. Go for a shock win towards the end of the season. Let's not have a 3-0 loss like Manchester United. Crossover, that is going to be right to Ederson, though. Doku versus Semedo. That's a great tackle on Doku. I think Doku is going to be pretty tough for Semedo this game, but to start, that's a good move by him. All right, Nori Cunha over to Mason Mount. Mason looking for a pass here. Is going to find Bellegarde. Great pass. Bellegarde for the first goal in this game. And Bellegarde, what a finish. 10 minutes into this new ownership group, and we're 1-0 up at Man City away. I guess we got the new owner bounce. That is a great finish by Bellegarde, though. Oh, Haaland, bro. What is that? What is that skill? I can't defend that. They're going to make it 1-1. That skill was just too good. Okay, so our first goal immediately canceled out. All the excitement gone. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough game. That first goal, though, gives me some kind of hope. Bellegarde to Semedo. Semedo, decent first touch. Gets by that defender. Semedo looking for Guedes. Guedes, lay it off. It's going to be a Mason Mount shot, but it's going to go wide. Man, I need him, like, closer there. Jeremiah can't get that tackle. That's going to be Doku. Semedo with a goal-saving tackle, though. That slide was amazing. Not over yet, though. Haaland is going to try to turn there. Semedo tries to get the ball off Nunez. This is that Man City pressure. Bellegarde gets it, though, and we will... Oh, that's a rush pass out, though. Bro, this is so much pressure to withstand. Jose Sa's save, and we are just going to kick that out. Semedo, once again, making things happen on this right side. Semedo, oh, he's going to be so offside. Oh, I was too late for that. Guedes was in. Okay, this game is definitely... we're definitely capable of doing something this game. Playing better than we did versus United. Gomez, great ball to Mason Mount. Mason, oh, I need some run, though. I need Guedes to make a run there. Win the header, win the header. Oh, we're going to win that. No, not to a teammate. We do steal it, though. Lamina plays through to Cunha. Cunha turns. Has a chance for a finish. It's going to be saved by Ederson, though. Bro, our press is causing them issues. Foden made a good run. Okay, don't let them score in halftime. That'd be so bad. That could be game over if they score here. Foden. That is going to be Jeremiah with a very important tackle. In halftime, hey, we're competitive with Man City. It's 1-1. I'm going to be honest. Second half started. Man City look a little different here. They look a lot more sharp. So Pep must have given them a pretty tough second half team talk. Going to try and not make any costly mistakes. Bellegarde is going to feed in Guedes. That is a perfect ball. Guedes chance to score. Scalvini, though, what a block. 65th minute corner. Lamina there for it. Ederson. Man, Ederson always comes out for corners so far, bro. And now they're going to find Foden in way too much space. Bernardo Silva's got a lot of space. Gets it to Haaland. Tati gets on the right side. Tati doesn't get a tackle on that, and if Haaland scored that, I would have just literally left the stadium. Like, bro, I am out. Savinho gets it to Haaland. Could don't want to score here. If they score here, it's game. Haaland turns into Foden. Foden shot and in off the post. They are going to score. Oh man, I feel like we defended that well into the final second there. All right, Theo on for Guedes again. We got 15 minutes to salvage a point. Mason, good turn there. Mason, actually a really good turn. Cunha, I see you. Are you onside though? Cunha is going to be, I think he was onside. We're going to go for a short corner here. Play to Bellegarde. Bellegarde is going to look for something. Plays it into Tyztir over to Mount. Oh, Mount was taken out. That should be a foul. Lamina gets it though. Lamina gets it. That's another steal. Oh, that's just an absolute mess. Our corners are just so bad in this team. Tyztir is going to steal that though. Cunha, a chance here, is going to cut inside. Cunha, what a move. No, man, they're just right there at the last second, right when I'm going to shoot. And all of them score. Guedes or actually Gomez. Oh, that's a steal by Haaland. Tyztir blocks it though. Bellegarde, get this ball out, please. Get it out. We have 4 minutes, maybe one chance. Semedo turn over Rodri into Mason Mount. Mason Mount over to Theo. Lamina over to Semedo. Semedo is going to try to cross it at Theo. Theo, oh, there for it. It's going to be cleared. Mount still in the box. Mount turns. Mount over to Theo. No, I saw the tap-in happening. Final cross sent in by Lamina. That is going to be Theo there for that. It's going to be cleared though. And that is going to be full time. It's going to be a 2-1 loss versus Man City. We fought so hard that game. Hey, I mean, even though we lost, I feel like the new ownership has to be happy about that performance. You know, the fight shown by the team. We played well enough to at least deserve a point. So that leaves just 3 games left of the season. Now, if you're wondering, John Richards is still the club president of the club. We basically just have new owners. And that new owner has decided to fly us out to an NBA game. Giannis gave me and Richards, you know, VIP access to a Bucks game in Milwaukee, where we got to sit courtside. Now, after that game, we have a conversation with Giannis. He says, me and my group have big plans for the club. I got a lot of smart people around me, and I think we can do something special. Now, he also says, but my first request, send some scouts to Greece. I want you to find the Greek Ronaldo. So I guess in season 2, we're looking for a Greek player. We got to fulfill Giannis's request. And also, like I said, this means we got new sponsors coming up. We got new kits for the team. It's a lot more than just new owners. But okay, let's say we finish this season in the Premier League. Next game versus Brighton's going to be a 2-1 win. Lamina and also Bellegarde, followed by a 2-0 win versus Crystal Palace. Man, that new owner bounce is real. And then finally, last game is going to be a 2-1 win versus Brentford. Mason Mount and Cunha scoring. Man, that's a really strong end to the season right there. So with that finish, we actually end in 9th place in the Premier League, just barely on goal difference, +3 over Brighton. Bro, that is an insane finish from like midway point being that close to being relegated or in the relegation zone to finishing 9th. That is huge. That's great foundation for eventually getting this team, you know, into the top 7, top 6, top 5. So all in all, a great first season, I think. Final stats, Cunha scored 15 and 13, Guedes 12 and 5, Bellegarde 8 and 7, Mason Mount 8 and 6 as well. Johansson 7 and 13 is pretty good in only 13 games. So I like the way this team looks in season 1. Season 2 though, we're going to see some changes to the team. You know, we're still a small team, so if a team like Liverpool, Man City, Bayern, Real Madrid, Barcelona, if they come in for one of our better players like Cunha, Guedes, Semedo, even Lamina or Gomez, depending on how those players feel about it, we can't do much. It's pretty much up to the players to decide whether they want to leave or stay. So I think there's going to be some big changes to the squad, but new owner, new kits, new sponsors, and also of course, go vote in the poll for the awards. Let me know in the comments if you think a certain player should win a certain award. As first episode of season 2, the winners will get those attribute boosts. They really could change like their entire career trajectory in this series. Okay, I got hired by Wolves to be their new manager. The board wanted me to avoid relegation at all costs, which we not only did, we finished in the top 10 in the Premier League. Now we begin the challenge of breaking the top 6, getting Wolves European football. And as we learned last episode, Wolves have new owners, an ownership group headlined by NBA star Giannis Antetokounmpo. They've taken over the club, which means we got new kits, we got new sponsors, we got a new budget, all to begin a brand new season here in season 2. So drop me a like if you want to see more of this series, and we are chasing 250,000 subs, so hit that sub button if you've not. Now, before we officially start season 2 of this series, we gotta have our end of season 1 awards. So we have 4 awards here, and each award winner gets +2 overall and +3 potential. So these awards actually mean something. Now, first one we're gonna reveal is Defender of the Year. Now, there were some pretty good candidates for this award, but to me, it was almost unanimous. That award goes to Tyztir, our starting center back. Since day 1, he was just so good. So he goes from 79 to 81 overall, and potential for him goes from 81 to 83. So he has a chance now to like grow more in this series, actually reach like 83, 84 maybe. Now, next we're gonna do a young player of the season. You know, I think Joe Bellingham was a pretty good shout for this one. He would have been a pretty good candidate to win it, but he didn't have like an amazing first season. And a player who did have an amazing first season here, it has to be Theodore Johansson, our first youth player. He wins young player of the season. I think he's gonna be huge for us in this series. So he goes from 75 to 77 overall, and potential from 87 to now 90 potential. Now, third of 4 awards is gonna be most improved. We can say this this award goes to a player that, improved the most throughout the season, was the most consistent, just seemed to always get better with like each game. And that award is going to go to our midfielder, Bellegarde. He was a big shout for player of the season. He was a very big shout for it, but he still wins an award for most improved. So 78 to now 80 overall, and 81 potential to now 84 potential. And lastly, we have player of the season. Now, Bellegarde came in second in the voting. You guys voted on this one, but the player who won was our top scorer last year. Matheus Cunha wins Wolves player of the season for season 1. And I think pretty well deserved. Like I said, top scorer of the team. It was very close between him and Bellegarde though. So 82 to 84 overall and 84 to 87 potential. So that's a good example of a player that probably wasn't going to grow more in this save. He's 84 overall, or at least this season. And now he has 87 potential. He kind of has a new life for his career. But okay, with the awards now done, we can truly start season 2 here. Our main goal, get Wolves somehow into European football. Even though that does sound pretty tough. Now, I did kind of mention this in the season 1 finale, but some players have already been sold that have already left the club. Those players include Aït-Nouri, Chan, Fabio Silva, Hugo Bueno. I had a feeling a big club was going to come in for Aït-Nouri in the summer, and they did. Now, I thought it might be Liverpool, but it was actually Man City. So we lost our starting left back, but Aït-Nouri is definitely the biggest departure for us. So this means currently our starting left back is going to be Joe Johnson at 64 overall. Now, he's much better than that 64 shows, so I think I'm willing to give him a chance to start this year. Now, we also have a bunch of players back from their loans from last year. Players like Keanu Hoover, who's on loan, former Liverpool right back, and also Chiquinho. Now, he's a player that I'm intrigued about. He's 25 years old. He's 73 rated. To me, he's kind of like our Chan replacement, like a backup striker off the bench. He could be a good option for us as a backup. But my main plan this year is to start Johansson over Guedes. And if we receive an offer for Guedes that makes sense, we might sell him. I want my front two to be Cunha and Johansson. I think it's time for him to start, especially with that potential boost from the Young Player of the Season award. Now, there's still a chance we might lose more players. It depends on if a big team comes in for one of our better players like Gomez, Cunha, Lamina. We just gotta hope that we can keep on to some of these players because we need them to get European football. Now, from all those sales and also, of course, our new ownership, our budget this season after selling all those players too is pretty big. We got 171 million to spend. That is way more than last year, and we can do some serious damage with that if we need to. That is, if we need to. I think for my first signing of season 2, I'm looking at here, it's a player who's not really getting game time at his current club, and that player is Arda Güler, one of the highest potential players in this game. Now, I'm thinking if we could loan him into Wolves, have him for a season, maybe put a buy clause on his contract, could we try and sneak him away from Real Madrid? I just feel like he's not really breaking into that team, so it might actually make sense. Okay, they're actually going to let us loan him, so apparently he is loan listed. I mean, to start season 2, this kind of signing, this kind of player would be insane. I'd have to figure out some way to start him. So let's do a loan to buy with Carlo Ancelotti, just in case we have the money and in case we want to buy him permanently if he even accepts the loan move. So 1-year loan, and what price do they want for him though? They're gonna want 130 million for the future transfer fee. Man, that's a lot. Now, can I get this down to like 115? I wonder. 115, and they're gonna want 127. That might be like the lowest they'll go. So 127.2 future buy option on Arda Güler. Now it's up to him whether to say yes or no to Wolves. This would be a humongous pickup though for a loan signing. So we're gonna wait to see what he decides. So first game of the year is versus Fulham. Now before the first game, we gotta show off our new kits though for season 2. Now some are messed up. Like this home kit's supposed to have a white collar on it. For some reason it doesn't. I gotta try and fix that. But you've seen the home kit. I feel like it's pretty clean. I always like white collared kits. Now the away kit's kind of like kind of a sky teal blue with pinstripes down the middle, some black and yellow stripes on the socks. And our third kit is a simple black and orange combo. Now notice the new sponsor, Spotify. Yep, we have a new sponsor. Like not only kit manufacturer with Nike with that Giannis connection, our new owner has got Spotify to sponsor us. Probably explains our increase in transfer budget. With owners like that, our club is definitely going higher in popularity. But okay, first game of the year, Joe Johnson starts left back for now. Johansson starts at striker. The goal is European football, and that journey starts with this game. I think we're definitely gunning for Conference League. I feel like Europa League might be a little bit too out of our grasp, and definitely Champions League a bit too far out of our grasp. I think Conference League can be a great level for us to start in Europe. It's still not going to be easy though. First game, let's get this journey started again. Gomez plays out of Bellegarde, the improved and upgraded Bellegarde, who's got a chance for a first goal of the season from his long shot. Bro, that is Bellegarde's long shot spot. He scores. Bro, that's literally just his long shot spot. Once he's there, he like scores 80% of the time. That is the first goal of season 2, and that's a screamer. Bro, Bellegarde is an absolute beast. He's almost too good. Like, I'm worried if a team comes in for him, we have to sell him. If Man United or some team like that came in for him, would we really say no? And what a goal to start the season though. All right, let's keep that up. Bellegarde now plays a through ball into Theo. Oh man, he got out muscled there. Bellegarde Mount isn't a played over to Semedo, who we've been able to hold on to in the summer. Not received any offers for him. Okay, Theo, great ball into Bellegarde. Ball can get a chance to shoot though. Yeah, I thought we might lose Semedo too. I mean, we still might, but so far really no big offers for him. Johnson, great tackle at left back. Bro, he is way better than 64. That's insane. Semedo, Mason Mount in Bellegarde's long shot spot. He's not Bellegarde though, so he's not going to take it. Lamina, a chance for an across goal midfield shot. It's going to be blocked. Mason Mount corner in. Lamina is there for that. Bro, I want Theo to be the target. For some reason, he's never the target though. Gomez long shot, and and that's going to be caught by their keeper. They got Pickford in goal, so Fulham has signed Pickford. That is interesting. I gotta say, though, we look pretty decent to start this season. Cunha looking to make this 2. That's the new speed by him, and it's going to be 2-0 to Wolves. And I can feel the upgrade he got for player of the season. I can feel it. We are looking pretty sharp to start the season here. 2-0 in 26 minutes. We will be into Vinicius. That's a good tackle, though, by Semedo, and we will survive that. So far, they have not been too threatening. Cunha into Mason Mount. Mason over to Theo. Theo turns, has a chance for 3. Theo's gonna shoot, and Theo scores his first goal of the season too. 3-0 in 34 minutes. That is a strong start to the season right there. I mean, now 90 potential. If we can unlock that, we're maybe gonna develop one of the best strikers in the world. This has been demolition so far by us. I mean, if we play like this, we have a good chance of getting European football, but our problem is just consistency. Mason Mount's got space though. Mason, finesse shot. Oh, we just let time to get a block in. Oh, that's gonna be stolen. No, it's not. It's gonna be almost a really good steal by Mason Mount. Bellegarde to Mason Mount again. Mason's got Cunha. That's a decent ball. Cunha is not gonna reach it though. We are just putting Fulham in a torture chamber, bro. Bellegarde, his long shots are insane from that spot. Anywhere else, they're terrible, but that spot though, he's lethal. And halftime, it is 3-0. Bro, it's like Arda Güler. Are you watching this? This is the team you could potentially join. If Arda Güler joins us, I might have to find a way to start him because I don't want him riding the bench here like he does at Real Madrid. So that's going to be a little interesting. Gomez, Lamina looking for a shot here. Plays it back to Mount. Mount is going to go for a shot. That one's blocked. Their passing is a little bit better, but Jeremiah, that's a good tackle. Gomez over to Tati. We get a chance for another counterattack led by Joe Johnson. Skips that tackle. Johnson over the top to Theo. Theo wins the header, but it goes right to Pickford. Yeah, Fulham definitely do look a little bit better here to start. Tati, good tackle though. They're trying to make some kind of comeback in this game. Gomez over to Semedo. He's gonna play to Mason Mount. Mount, Cunha needs to stop. Does he have a pass? Mount's there for it. Oh man, I tried getting that backwards to Mount. He was in there for a free shot. All right, 2 subs for us. Cunha, Gomez off for Chiquinho and also Joe Bellingham. So Chiquinho's first appearance of the series for us. Emmanuel Hansen could be like a force up top as strikers. Semedo cross and go to Chiquinho. Chiquinho header attempt, and that's okay. That's not much power on that. At least we forced the keeper to do something. Bellegarde gets it over to Semedo. Semedo, another cross option. Oh, that was gonna go right to Chiquinho, I think. His 4th goal was close. Semedo lofts it up to Bellegarde. Bellegarde pass over. It's going to be Chiquinho, and he scores on almost his first touch. Okay, was on loan last year. He's here this year, though. And he's another player with a lot of potential in this team. Once again, though, Bellegarde with the assist. And 4-0 in 67 minutes. That is quite a good start to this season. And it's not done yet. Chiquinho is in again, looking for a brace on his first appearance of the series, and he has a brace. Fulham just cut apart now. And I was thinking about changing our formation this season. Good thing I did not, because we are playing great in this setup still. Playing that shot, Jose Sa does make the save. Oh, man, Johnson just got taken out. Is that gonna be a red card for them? That was a bit dirty, to be honest. That is gonna be okay. The refs in the stands, it is a red card. And Fulham 5-0 and down to 10 men. What a horrible day for them. Chiquinho up to Theo. Theo, oh man, I wanted him to control. He does control that. Theo over to Mason Mount, looking for a goal of his own. It's gonna be blocked though. And we are just like demolishing them. Bellegarde into Joe Bellingham. Joe over to Mason Mount. Mason finesse shot. Oh, that could have been 6. Bellingham, a chance for a long shot of his own, and Bellingham scores. Is that one of the first goals of his career in this series? I'm not sure, but that's almost goal of the season already. 2 goals today from Bellegarde and Job could be goals of the season. Bro, left-footed shot off the crossbar. I was not expecting that from Bellingham. Yeah, this has been quite disgusting. I bet our new owner is going to be happy after this game. And that is just not the first game of the season I was expecting at all. Like, not even close. But okay, match day 1 is in the books. 6-0 versus Fulham. That was maybe the most dominant performance of the series so far. So after that, my question now is, does Arda Güler accept the loan move from Real Madrid to Wolves? I'm seeing good news. Arda Güler is coming to Wolverhampton Wanderers on loan from Real Madrid. It's actually happened. Honestly, I thought he might reject it, but nope. He sees that 6-0 win and he says, at least for 1 year, I want to be part of this project and see what this team is all about. That is a huge loan pickup. Arda Güler, welcome to Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's a big signing right there. Now that does present a little bit of an issue though. I feel like I cannot bench Arda Güler. Like I have to start him. Who does he now start over though? I don't know, but he's gonna take number 11. Now, as I look over, I see Joao Gomez approached by Spurs. Now, he falls in that category of players, if we receive offers for them, can we really say no? Apparently, Man City have 2? Okay, hold up. Apparently, I missed a deal from Lille, but Spurs and also Man City have offered for Joao Gomez. And he's one of those players, I feel like both Spurs and Man City, we really can't say no to either. Now, considering though, we just loaned in Arda Güler, so if we did lose Gomez, I think I'd move Lamina to CDM. He'd play more of his natural position, and then probably Mason Mount would drop back to be a number 8, and Arda Güler would play Cam. So if we lose Gomez, Gomez, that might be our new starting 11. So I think we might be selling Gomez here. I'm gonna get the best offer from both Man City and Spurs and then see if he wants to leave. All right, so just like that, it happened literally in 2 seconds. We get a great signing followed by losing one of our starters. Ait Nouri and now Joao Gomez, 2 players from last season now gone. And who did he go to? Did Man City sign another one of our players or did he go to Spurs? Gomez has gone to also Man City. Okay, Man City are buying all of our players. That's great. But honestly, the fact that we got Arda Güler makes that less, I would say less of a blow to our team. So Lamina now starting CDM, Andre is his backup, and Arda Güler into that starting cam spot. Okay, I'm curious how this new lineup looks now. And our first game is going to be a big test. We are facing Liverpool now. And man, with Johansson and Arda Güler, we might have 2 of the best young players in the world right now. Like, that is really exciting, but I want to see how it looks on the field now. Facing a true test, you know, it's not Fulham, it's Liverpool. If I remember last year, I think they beat us in both matchups. I think like 3-1 or something like that. So Arda Güler, his debut for Wolves, and let's see how we do. Bellegarde over to Semedo. Semedo's got space here to start, and he's got a cross. No, that was meant for Theo, bro. The cross is meant for Theo. Mason Mount into Arda Güler. Arda Güler, a chance to go for a shot. Oh man, Kwanzaa gets there first. He was about to have room to shoot. And that's a steal by Arda Güler. Cunha over to Theodore Johansson, and that is going to be 1-0 to Wolves. I can't believe it. Look who started that counterattack. It was Arda Güler making the steal, and then Theo gets the finish, and we look great to start this season right here. Cunha, great assist to Theo. All right, 1-0, 11 minutes in. If I remember right, I think last time we faced Liverpool, we scored first, and they ended up winning like 3-1. So the first goal doesn't mean too much in this matchup. It's just what happens after. Gakpo against Jeremiah. Jeremiah, good tackle right there. Over to Szoboszlai. Lamina gets it. Okay, Bellegarde, a little risky, but it is going to work out. A little bit risky. Griezmann, okay, they got Griezmann up top. That's an interesting signing. They're playing like Tyler Morton and also Endo. Their team does not seem that good, actually. Like, they're not fielding an A team, whether they have those players still or not. Arda Güler's in a turn. Good dribbling. Gets it out to Johnson. Back to Mason Mount. Okay, Johnson, we just lost it there. That is not a good spot to lose it in. Salah's still here. He is going to play it up to Griezmann. Griezmann. Okay, we got to defend this. Jeremiah blocks the pass. Oh, we can't get over quick enough to Salah though, and Salah's gonna score to make it 1-1. But once the ball got to him, I knew I just could not get over to him. Okay, just like last time, I said it. We score, they score, and it's 1-1. This is like exactly how the last matchup went. That was just great attack meets very bad defending. Is that not a foul? Hold up, Griezmann's in here. Oh my, Jeremiah just saved a goal. But how was that play on? I'm so confused. Did we foul him? I'm like so confused here. Salah again coming forward, goes to Szoboszlai looking for the shot. Lamina tries to block that inside angle. Jeremiah though, good defending. And Johnson, we're gonna clear that for a corner. I feel like I was gonna lose it there and they were gonna score. So we're gonna be safe with it. Corner in, that's gonna be out by Semedo. Chance to counter now. Cunha, gotta control that. Gotta control that over Bradley though. It's such a bad spot to lose it in. Good ball into, is that Endo? Who is that? Bard? Bro, this is just like last time. We score first and then they score 2 to make it 2-1 in the 40th minute. You know, I always score first against them and I think, you know, we're actually going to beat Liverpool. And then they make the full comeback. Once again, I feel like it's not horrible defending. It's just a really good shot. All right, 2-1. We got 5 minutes to go for halftime. Arda Güler into Theo. Oh, I need to turn there quicker. We just keep losing it in really bad spots. That is why we're losing right now. Johnson, good steal. Gets to Lamina. Over to Bellegarde, has room to run, but oh man, he was just tackling from behind. They're just simply the more intense team right now. And halftime, if Salah scores that, it's 3-1. No, it's not. It's going to be 2-1. Okay, this game feels like a game that could get out of control for us. We beat Fulham 6-0, and I feel like we could lose. It's probably 6-1. Bellegarde over to Theo. Theo's in. Theo, oh, he was just taken out there. That should be a red. Probably gonna be like a strong yellow card. Nate, it's gonna be a yellow. Right now, it's not really a shooting range. We're gonna give it to Mount. I'm gonna try to swing this in the middle for Theo. So can we hit Theodore? Theo, it's going towards him, but it's too close to their keeper though. Oh, that's not Allison. That is Maradashvili in goal. I don't know where Allison is at. Mason, Cunha is gonna feed in Mason Mount. Mason, do you have a pass or a shot? Pass or a shot? Mason's gonna cut inside. Goes for a shot. Oh, that was worked beautifully. What a save by Maradashvili though. Balls into Arda Güler's left foot. Good shot. Good save though. Man, that's 2 really good chances, just good saves. Oh no, Salah's in again. Jeremiah has to come over, and Jeremiah, that is an amazing block. If they score a third, that might be game. I'm not sure we come back from that. Johnson, Cunha, turn into Arda Güler. Arda Güler is gonna try to feed it to Theo. It's not the greatest pass by him. Oh, they're just cutting us apart now. Griezmann in, and Tati makes an equal of a good challenge as Jeremiah. Both center backs keeping us in this game. Can we find this second goal to tie it up? Semedo, great run. Semedo is gonna feed in Cunha. Cunha shoots, and it's going to be 2-2. That is credit to our center backs. They are the reason we're even still in this. We have a chance. Okay, unlike previous matchups, we do tie it up again. That shows signs of improvement at least. Cunha, great finish, and we still have a chance to win this game. We got about 30 minutes left, or 20 minutes left actually. There's still a chance though. Okay, Mason Mount, great steal. Has options into Arda Güler. Lays it off to Theodore. Theo's got an easy shot, and it's 3-2 to Wolves. Oh yeah, this is way different than the previous matchups. Theodore scores. We get a chance to beat Liverpool at home. Arda Güler's first assist for Wolves, I think. It's a tap-in, but we'll take it. 20 minutes left still, man. I thought it's more time than I thought we had. A chance to beat Liverpool, though. Defense needs to stay as good as they were before, though. Gakpo. Griezmann over to Bard. Griezmann over to Szoboszlai. I don't like any of this. I feel like they're going to shoot at any moment and probably score. Szoboszlai, Lamina, good tackle. Mount into Joe Johnson. Okay, that ball was going to get by him a little bit. Johnson, good turn. Good pass to Mason Mount. Mount, cross over to Cunha. Cunha is going to be cleared. Arda Güler into Bellegarde. Bellegarde chance to seal it. Oh, that's going to be blocked. Is that handball? No, I wish it was. I would like a fourth rather than trying to defend a 1-goal lead. Okay, 5 minutes. Keep our heads on straight. 87th minute. Free kick for them. That is going to be sent in. Tomato clears it right back to them, though. Gakpo, Bellegarde. That's a good tackle from him. Okay, now it's Operation Waste Time. Do not lose this ball. Just work it around, and we are going to the corner to waste time. Mason, don't lose it. Mason, good dribbling there. This is going to be such a good start to season 2. A comeback win versus Liverpool at home. Something we have not been able to do in the series so far. Beat this team. That right there is a true sign of progress. 3-2 win over Liverpool. And Arda Güler, welcome to the squad. What a first game for him. You can see 6 shots of 6 shots. That game was so close. So 2 games and Wolves sit in first place in the Premier League. That is kind of wild to see. I mean, I really was almost close to switching formation. I'm really glad I did not. We're still playing so well in this 4-4-2 basically, even without like wingers. Now next up we have West Ham, and that's another, it should be another tough game. I usually say they give me issues, but now it's time to send out our youth scouts for this season, at least the first scouting run. Now for our first scout, like Giannis said in the last episode, our new owners, we gotta send some scouts to Greece. Now Giannis said to find the next Ronaldo. So I'm looking for a left wing, striker, right wing. You know, I also wouldn't mind finding a left back too, a backup for Johnson, or maybe even like a player like Johnson to switch in and out. So we're gonna do that. So Greece is gonna be scouted. Now for the other 2 countries, from the comments, which countries have I seen recently? I saw someone recently comment San Marino, so we're gonna do San Marino for our second scout. There we'll look for maybe a midfielder, like a midfielder slash CDM. And then for our third scout here, let's do Japan. So Japan for 3 months, let's look for a right back, a center back maybe, and also let's do a cam. So cam, center back, right back in Japan. So Greece, San Marino, and Japan. Those are 3 countries I usually don't send scouts to, so we'll see if we find some unique youth players there. But okay, West Ham next. Can we keep up our perfect start? Finally a chance to wear our away kits now, and we go with the same starting lineup. You might have noticed it, but Theo is already up to 78, so we started at 77 after the initial boost he got from winning player of the season or young player of the season, and I think that potential upgrade means he's going faster now, you know, 90 potential, so he's already up to 78. Once again, he's already Guedes' rating, so I feel like if he starts and continues to score like this, his rating is going to skyrocket. Bellegarde though, over to Arda Güler. Arda Güler across goal, looking for that long shot. Oh, it goes right off the defender though, and his left foot seems powerful. He's going to steal that. Arda Güler dinks it up to Theo. Oh, what a goal by Theo and Arda Güler. The bicycle kick, bro. He is truly the next Zlatan. With goals like that, I think I can say that. Bro, we look different to start this season. Arda Güler, that's our press. He just steals it and then has like the Mesut Ozil type pass to Johansson. That finish is insane though. I went for this and I did not think he would score it that nicely, but he just got it past the keeper. 2 of the best young players in the world combined, and that is 1-0 to Wolves. Come on, I want that 3-0 start. Oh no, they have Openda, bro. Openda is my nightmare in this game. Bro, he scores against me every chance he gets. So he's playing for West Ham. That's a pretty good signing for them. Ball to Cunha though. Cunha has got Theo. Theo in. Looking for another one, and oh, Theo should have 2, and that should be 2-0. I was like, seriously, a golden chance. Corner in. That is Lamina. It goes back to Bono, though. Okay, apparently Jeremiah is injured, which is really not good. Hopefully it's not a bad one. Arda Güler is in a turn there around the defender. Arda Güler from distance. Why not? Arda Güler, welcome to Wolves, bro. Are you kidding me? Not only the skill, but also the finish. That is how you announce yourself at your new club in game 3. This formation just gets so many long shots, like opportunities. And right now, the players are taking advantage of that. Bellingham, Mason Mount, Bellegarde, and now Arda Güler. And we are just seriously like looking dangerous this year. And it's going to be Bellegarde in for 3. Bellegarde hits the post, bro. This should be 3. Oh man, Jeremiah is hurt though. I gotta take him off probably. That's not good. Hopefully that's not a long injury. Bellegarde, why not from distance? Why not him? A good shot, but a good save. Yeah, Jeremiah can't run it off, so Mosqueda is on for him. Simply better defending. Hey, Johnson. That's a bad place to lose it. Johnson needs to come over. Shot. Oh no, it's gonna be a penalty. No, it's not apparently. I just got away with that, bro. I am so lucky. That was a stonewall penalty by Johnson as that guy shot. Bellegarde over to Arda Güler. Arda Güler, oh, the turn. Goes for a finesse shot. Oh, it's gonna be blocked though, bro. He is good though. Might I say special again. Finesse shot. It's gonna be saved by Bono. Okay, Jeremiah, with him not there, Tati, I mean, Mosqueda is not that quick, and they're actually gonna score that. Of course, it's gotta be Openda. Bro, if Jeremiah is there, I think he catches up to him and he probably makes a tackle or something, but Mosqueda is just not as fast. So West Ham get one back in this game. It's been domination. Now it's gonna be a game. Mason, good run. We're gonna try to cross it over to Arda Güler. Okay, he went for a bicycle kick. Trying to do his best Johansson impression. Bellegarde, steal. Cunha over to Theo. Theo gonna try to cut inside. Left-footed shot. Oh, I thought that went in. Bro, this really should be like 3-1 or 4-1 right now. Cunha, dink over the top. Johansson, this is your chance. You should make it 3-1, and he misses again. Are you the next Zlatan, or are you Darwin Nunez? He's looking like Darwin right now. Scores a great goal, then misses like the next 3 or 4 chances. Lamina misses that tackle. Now Openda turns, and that's a great ball over to the right. Kudus tries to take a shot. He is gonna take a shot, and it's gonna be 2-2. Right when Jeremiah got taken off, they've been playing so much better. I don't think that's any coincidence here. On one side, Theo should be scoring his chances. It should be 4-2. Instead, it's going to be 2-2. It's all tied up. Bellegarde in the box. Trying to get closer here into Cunha. Cunha. Chance for a finesse shot. Oh, it's going to be saved though. Bro, we should have literally like 5 goals in this first half. Mason Mount lofted corner. Oh man, he went all the way out for that. He also kicked my player. All right, halftime, it's going to be all tied up. I don't really understand how, but it is. Bellegarde gets it over to Mason Mount. Let's try and get back this lead. Try and find how we were playing before. Arda Güler, great first touch. And oh, that was such a good attempted finish too. Mason Mount, corner in. That is going to go to Tati. Good header. Oh, it could be a tap in. No, it's going to be caught. Bro, how many chances do we have this game to score? Like good, clear chances. Bellegarde is going to steal that. This should be a chance. Cunha, you better score this. Cunha, please. Cunha shot. It's going to be 3-2. We're getting so many steals here this episode. I feel like his back lines just aren't ready for our press. Bellegarde gets the assist, the steal, and all is restored. 3-2, 1-goal lead for Wolves. You know, they're coming right back though. That's a crossover. That is going to be, okay, that's a rushed clearance. Tomato plays it back to Jose Sa, and we do survive that. Yeah, West Ham are definitely not going to go down without a fight this game. Lamina into Theo. Theo, why not try your long shots? I just wanted to try that. It was on target, to be fair. And they're seriously playing some great passes here. Crossover. Johnson will clear that. Defense needs to stay strong. Just don't concede any more goals. This game will win. It is as simple as that. Okay, that's going to be a good ball into Theo, though. Theo just got out-muscled. That is very surprising. Somerville is running past my defense every chance he gets. Lamina, that is some captain's work, though. All right, 25 minutes left this game. Arda Güler has got a pass to Cunha, which, okay, Cunha stopped running. It's actually a beautiful ball. Cunha just stopped running, though. Oh, no, that's going to be a rough tackle. It's going to be yellow card. It's going to be yellow card, I think. Bro, without Jeremiah, our defense is struggling so much. Free kick, that is Ward-Prowse. He can definitely send them in. Tati clearance. That'll be a second clearance. Now, can we counter off this? Oh, Johansson blocked it. He also handballed it. Okay, Johnson needs to block that. Jose Sa makes the save. That was close to being very unfortunate. Corner in again. That is out by Semedo. Not really out, though. Irving shot. Jose Sa another save. Yeah, this is now getting rough. Third corner. That is cleared by Johansson. That's a good clearance. Bellegarde win that. Bellegarde win it. Oh, man, if we won that, he's in. That'd be game sealed. Oh, Mason Mount is going to steal it, though. Theo, Cunha, are you in? Oh, man, this got it behind. I shouldn't have passed that. I should have played it slower. I just thought maybe he had a chance to get in there. Now a good ball into Openda, which defenses are not going to catch up to him. Tati. That is some good defending, though. That is defender of the year defending. We need to stay strong here. Up to Arda Güler. Gonna wait for an option. Johnson's trying to run to give him an option. Instead, Arda Güler does see Theo. Theo, header by Theodore, and he somehow misses that. Oh, Theo, this has been one of your worst games, I think. He's had now like 3 chances. He should have scored. Bro, like, how does that header go wide, though? The growing pains for a young player. I'll give him that excuse. 7 minutes to hold this lead. Bellegarde, good turn there. Trying to create some space. Bellegarde, cross up to Cunha. Cunha is not going to win that. Oh, that's a little awkward, man. We almost made space for Arda Güler to steal that. 4 minutes to defend. That's it. We're now shifting to defense. Who it is? Okay, Johnson needs to come back. Johnson is going to get that. No, he's not going to get that. It goes to Ward-Prowse, and they're going to score. 89th minute equalizer for James Ward-Prowse. And our defense looks nothing the same without Jeremiah, though. That is very, very concerning. We got a minute left. This game might not be over just yet. We are going to push for a chance to win it, maybe. Arda Güler over to Mason Mount. Get it back to Arda Güler. Arda Güler's got a chance from a long shot. Falls to Bellegarde. No, I saw him down the middle there. Oh, I went into a fake shot. Okay, just get a point now. Just get a point. It'll still be a good point away from home. They get the final chance. No, they don't. Ref blows for full time. Arda Güler was down the middle there, free for a winner chance. But okay, it's going to end 3-3. I mean, that was a competitive game. Definitely showed our defensive weaknesses, though. So we're now on transfer deadline day. And thankfully, Jeremiah is only out for 5 days. So that's nothing to worry about. We avoid disaster right there. But still, though, it's deadline day. We have an extremely large budget here. I think we could make, like, 1 or 2 signings on deadline day. We could look at a defender, maybe a new backup midfielder. And if we want this team to qualify for Europe next year, maybe we do need 1 or 2 signings on deadline day. Okay, we just made the biggest signing of this Wolves career mode so far. Arda Güler on loan from Real Madrid, a player who has 90 potential. We have 1 season to try and convince him that his future should be here at Wolves. But now it is currently transfer deadline day. And if we learned anything from last episode, lack of depth in the defense is a big issue right now. An issue that we will try to solve today. So drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and I say we get back into it. Now, first comment, I think Arda should play next to Johan as a false 9 role and Cunha back to Cam. Yeah, I mean, while that does kind of make some sense, that would completely ruin our team roles. Pretty much due to Arda Güler, he just can't play striker. You know, next one, re-sign Ruben Neves, bring back a club legend. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about potentially bringing Ruben Neves back to Wolves. I like him a lot as a player, but the question is, does he fit the future plans of this team? If we let go of Lamina, maybe he could play CDM for us, so maybe that's an option. And speaking of that, his contract is expiring in 10 months. So could that be a pre-contract signing? And now this last comment is saying to sign Tomiyasu from Arsenal. Yeah, I mean, that's another player that I would not mind having in this team. The fact that he plays center back and also right back. So he joins the potential options for a replacement for Semedo at some point. But okay, it is deadline day. We got 213 million to spend. Now we're not gonna spend all of that. We're gonna try to be somewhat realistic here, but the defense just needs to be reinforced. In our last game, we lost Jeremiah to an injury like in the middle of the game, and what should have been like a 3-1 win, it turned into a 3-3 draw with West Ham. So that tells me we need more defenders in the team, a backup center back, and also a new starting left back. As much as I like Joe Johnson, he's only 65 rated, so we can't go into the season with that being our only left back. So my first of 2 targets here. The first one's gonna be Eduardo Quaresma, the Portuguese center back playing currently in the Bundesliga. Now we tried to sign him last year, but it didn't work out. This time around though, we have money, and for a third choice center back to replace Bueno, I think he's perfect for that role. So for 28.5 million, we've signed a new center back to be our third choice. Quaresma, welcome to Wolves. So now, for example, Tyztir or Jeremiah gets injured for a long period of time, there's a solid backup there to rotate and also to replace temporarily. Now though, we need a new starting left back, and one of you guys suggested this player, and I think he's honestly perfect, and that is Milos Kerkez, the former Bournemouth left back. Well, former in this save as he's now in the Bundesliga, but looking at his stats, I mean, he's like a perfect left back for our system, a true replacement for Ait Nori. So new starting left back is signed up. It took $40 million, but I think that's well worth it. Kerkez, welcome to the club. So we go straight into the starting 11, and that is our first transfer window of season 2 complete now. I'd say that's a very solid window. So officially the window is shut. So first game after making those signings is going to be a 1-1 draw with Everton. That's not a great result. And then that is followed up with a 2-1 win versus newly promoted Norwich with Mason Mount and also Cunha scoring. So after 5 games, we sit in 3rd in the Premier League. That's honestly not bad. You know, we've not lost a game yet. So it's been a very nice start here in season 2. Now, next up we face Arsenal. They're down in 15th. They have 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses. So not a great start for them, but I doubt this game is going to be easy. So first time using Kerkez and also Quaresma, probably make an appearance off the bench at some point this game. Look at that, all eyes on Theodore Johansson. I think he's the top scorer of the league right now. So him now becoming a starter, he's taking that next leap. The last episode would be Liverpool in a pretty close game. Let's see if we can now beat Arsenal. Kerkez, officially, welcome to the club. Now he's got a lot of pace. He's a lot quicker than Ait Nori, I think. So that should help, you know, like how Semedo gets forward. Kerkez should do the same thing on this left-hand side. He is going to play it into Matheus Cunha. He's got room to take a shot away. Shot is going to be saved by Raya. Corner and Mason Mount to now the rightfully in place Theodore Johansson. Now he's going to be our target off corners. Hold up, Tati. Wait, they handballed it? Or did we? Oh, I thought we had a free kick chance. But yeah, Theo's now in the right spot on corners. It's been finally fixed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I tried to clear it with Bellegarde. I thought we were gonna clear it. It's always Memphis Depay. It has to be him, right? 10 minutes in, 1-0 to Arsenal. That's just a sloppy goal. We should not concede. Right here, I thought Bellegarde, I was pressing clear and Memphis got to it first. That is an absolute ugly one. Okay, let's try not to let that dictate how this game is gonna go though. Lamina into Arda Güler. Man, he's got space here. Arda is gonna get it to Cunha. Cunha, okay, Cunha didn't even reach that. Cunha, you gotta sprint there. And Arsenal are moving this ball around well. Some of these players, though, I'm kind of surprised. Like, who is Jordan? They got Memphis. They got Nuno Mendes. It's kind of a weird Arsenal team. Memphis in the box. He's gonna score again. I feel it. Goes back to Nanto. He's going to shoot, and they're going to get their second in 20 minutes. All right, first reality check of the season already. We are getting dominated by Arsenal at home. Arda Güler up to Cunha. We have some kind of response here. Oh, Cunha, that second touch was so bad, though. Okay, Arda, that is a great steal. You know, he's not known for his defensive ability, but that is beautiful. Now, no, I wanted the pass on the left side of Theo. And our attack is so sloppy to start this game. Bro, I just can't defend Memphis. I just can't defend him. Jose saw a save, and it's not 3-0 somehow. And this is just so ugly. That's going to be a corner that Semedo will at least get control of. Oh, and he's taking out behind. Send him off. Send him off. That's a red. Come on, give us a lifeline. Send him off. Ref is going to, was that Lakonga? I think it was. Lakonga is going to get a straight red card. Okay, so that gives us a lifeline in this game. Yeah, that's a very just unnecessary tackle. Oh, and Memphis got taken off. Thank you. Okay, Memphis off. Down to 10 men. We have a chance this game now. Into Theo immediately. Theo, a chance. Oh, that was well defended, though. Arda Güler in the box looking for the shot. He's going to try to get a shot away, but that shot is going to be blocked. It definitely feels like we have a chance, though, now. And we got numbers here. Arda Güler plays it over to Cunha. Cunha has got one defender to beat. He beats him. Cunha to get our first goal of this game. Good save by Raya again, though. Might have one more chance here. That's going to be to Theodore. Theo, is he onside? Oh, man. Arda Güler and Theo. What a combo there to score finally our first goal. Right on halftime, too. That's a perfect time to score. I totally thought that Theo was offside. Like, Arda just timed that perfectly. Good finish, Theo. Halftime, it's going to be 2-1. We are in this game now. I mean, at this point, if we don't get at least a point from this game at home when they're down to 10 men, that will be a disappointment. Mina, Arda Güler is going to try to find Theo there. He's not going to find him, though. I feel like Theo and Arda Güler are building a little chemistry or a little duo. Oh no, is that gonna be a red now? That's a penalty actually? It's okay, it's a yellow for Tyztir. I thought that was outside the box though. Oh, we might have just gifted Arsenal this game now, bro. That was close. Kai Havertz from the spot is going to put away his penalty and it's gonna be 3-1 to Arsenal. We just gifted them this game. Bro, whoever that Jordan guy is, he is so fast. Bellegarde, instant response. Bellegarde, instant response to make it 3-2. Okay, literally, what is this game right now? That penalty immediately canceled out, and it's back to being a 1-goal game again. Okay, it's like the first 10 minutes, second half didn't even happen. We are lucky that Tyztir didn't get sent off there. Bro, this Jordan guy, like, who is this guy? He's so quick. He just blows by every single player I have. Mendes over to Jordan. He's gonna turn and plays it back to Mikel Merino. I don't like any part of this, bro. He is, like, insane. Tyztir will tackle Ben White, though. Bellegarde, no, I tried playing it back to Arda Güler. Okay, we got to execute here. They're giving us chances. We got to take them, though. Oh, Mason Mount. Come on, they're playing so possession based now. They're playing so defensive. I thought that was a decent chance for a tackle. That is going to be over to Havertz. Havertz, don't let them score again. Odegaard doing some moves here. So now the ball is just glued to their feet. That is a great ball from Darwin Nunez. Shot. Jose Sa makes the save. Nanto into Nunez. Nunez shot. Another save by Jose Sa. Okay, we got 12 minutes now to find an equalizer. And honestly, Theo might be in. Okay, he definitely needs help though. Theo into Arda Güler. Arda Güler's got a chance for a finesse shot from distance. It's right at Raya though. All right, two changes. Bellingham and also Guedes on. Guedes for Cunha. Nunez again a chance to see what Jeremiah comes over. Jeremiah, good defending. Time is running out for us though. Theo into Arda Güler, into Guedes. No, the ball wasn't really at Guedes' feet. We got 2 minutes at it on. This is it. Arda Güler in space is gonna try to feed it to Theo, but Alaba steps up. Bro, this game was so frustrating. What a weird game. So we're gonna lose 3-2 to an Arsenal team that was down to 10 men. We just were not that sharp, and then they played good enough to defend their lead. So first loss of the season, we dropped down to 6th in the Premier League. Next game is gonna be a 2-1 win versus Leeds, and then we're gonna have a 2-0 loss to Brighton. Now that inconsistency reminds me of last year. So 8 games in, we sit in 7th. Next up is 15th place Burnley. Now this would be a great time for a bounce back win. So same team as last game other than Bellingham and also Quaresma come in. Beat a newly promoted team like Burnley. If we want to get European football this year for next year, then this kind of game we have to win. We cannot mess around with this kind of team. Our first time using a new center back Quaresma. Jeremiah is so good, so I mean it's a hard comparison, but hopefully he'll be good for us. Mato into Theo. Theo lays it off to Arda Güler. Great run by him. He is gonna dink it over the top. Gets it to Theo. We got a pass over to Cunha, but I probably should have just shot with Theo. Semedo. Oh my, Semedo. What a run here. Semedo on the run of his life. Okay, rebound goes in. Cunha is onside, and that's 1-0. Bro, that was all Semedo, though. Semedo with a run like he's a right winger. I mean, sloppy rebound, but it's going to be 1-0 to Wolves. I will take it. Cerquez plays it at Bellegarde in his long shot spot. That time it's blocked. But Theo is going to get to it first, I think. Oh, man, I thought he got to it first. Okay, he was offside, though. But Quaresma, that's good defending from our new center back. That is what I want to see. Bellegarde turns into Theo. Theo, good hold of play. Gets it to Arda Güler. Arda's got space. No, man. Okay, Cunha was so offside there. He was making the worst run I've ever seen. That much space should have been such a better chance. Semedo on their winger, which he's doing well here. Okay, not well, actually. Tyztir gets the stronger tackle in, though. Cerquez gets another new signing making a tackle, but the pass is not that great. I did not aim there, though. Quaresma again. That's a good tackle from Quaresma. Job into Cunha. Cunha's got a pass to Theo. Oh man, he just can't get any much space there. He was a lot more open than the last one though. Bellegarde into Arda Güler, swings it back to Job. Bellingham has got Bellegarde on a run, goes to Cunha instead. That's a decent touch. Volley, and it's going to be saved. Arda Güler cross in Theo. Therefore, Theo, man, Theo's got to score some of these corners, bro. He's got so much size. Like, how is he not getting at least some headers on target? But another steal by him. Arda getting a chance here, going to play it through. That was actually meant for the other player, but you know what? It works. Cunha's got his second. That works. That was actually meant for Cerquez, I think. 43rd minute though, I do not mind. All right, now we're taking control of the game. Mato through to Theo. Theo in the box. Now he needs to beat a few players here, but he's gonna win a corner instead. All right, Theo, win this corner. Just get something on it. 2-headed on target, please. Theo. Oh man, he's got to beat like 3 players though. Try this again. That is gonna go back to Theo. Theo there for it. Okay, at least he won the header. That's all I asked for. It was so off target, but he did what I asked him for, so I'm not too mad. 2-0 at halftime. Theo is in for 3. Theo, good first touch. Has a chance to take his time, and he will score 3. Okay, we're playing much better this game. Theodore Johansson joins the score sheet. 3-0 in the 48th minute. And Quaresma is having such a good game right now. He's won the ball probably like 3 or 4 times. Cunha, good first touch. Gonna go for a finesse shot. That did not work. Theo back to Arda Güler on the volley. It's right at the keeper, though. Cerquez is gonna win that. Man, Cerquez is having a much better game, too. Both new defenders looking great. Arda Güler from distance. Oh, that's going to be blocked. Theo, give me a corner goal. Give me one. Theo there for it. Oh, man, he's got it again. They're just like swarming him in the box. They know he's a threat. Bellegarde in his spot. That is going to be blocked. Now we go right back in with Job. Turning over to Cunha. Cunha is going to stop. Going to try to cross it over to Theo. That's actually Bellegarde. Balls to Theo. Oh, we can run fast enough, though. Bellegarde over to Arda shot, and Arda joins the score sheet as well. 4-0 to Wolves. This is how good we can play consistently if we find this level. Oh, man, Arda is so much better in this game than he was last year. I remember I used him in FC24 and I thought he wasn't that good. In 25 though, he is incredible. He might score again here. Okay, he might. No, he's gonna go back to the keeper. Burnley are falling apart now. Arda feeds it through to Cunha. That should be 5. Cunha shoots, and Cunha is gonna hit the post or crossbar actually. Oh, Kirkez steals it. Kirkez up to Theo. Oh, he went for a bicycle kick. Kirkez back to Cunha. Lays it off. That's going to be Bellegarde's shot, and Bellegarde, what a finish. All right, finally, there's 5-0. Yeah, this has been a very good performance. Now they get their chance to get one back. The defending is not that great, and it's going to be 5-1. Yeah, that defending was not that great. Thankfully, though, it simply will not matter. All right, and that's how the game's going to end. So a 5-1 win away to Burnley. Like I said, if we want to get European football for next year, these are the games we got to win, and that's exactly what we did. So after that win, we sit in 6th place in the Premier League, and we're still within striking distance of the top 4, so that's good. Now though, we got some Youth Academy news. If you remember from the season 1 finale, one of our new owners, Giannis Antetokounmpo, told us he wants us to find the Greek Ronaldo. So we sent one of our youth scouts to Greece to find a star, and apparently our scout Benjamin Rigby, he might have actually found that. Now this player is on his way to England already. We might have fulfilled Giannis's request. But next up, another tough game, this time versus Spurs. You know, we're trying to kick this inconsistency bug in the team right now. So a win here could do that. So the regular starting 11 versus Spurs, you know, the dream would be Europa League football for next year, but more realistically, maybe Conference League. If we play like we did against Burnley consistently, I think we seriously can get Europa League for next year, especially with our 2 new signings today to, you know, make the defense a bit deeper. Those 2 signings are going to be huge. Tati, great tackle there into Kirkez. Speaking of new signing, now he is on a run. You know, I'm taking a shot. Why not? I'm taking a shot with Kirkez. You know what? Okay, Kirkez, that's a decent shot. This team is just long shot FC. You know, I'd like us to be corner FC. If we can ever score from a corner, it's not going to be this time though. Bro, this passing from Spurs is insane. That's going to be a good chance for Son, but Tati, that's better defending. Wait, that was a foul? Wait, how did I just foul Son right there? I thought that was great defending. All right, Son from really close in here. Son is going to, oh, I thought it was going to be Madison, bro. I thought he was going to leave it, so I didn't jump. That is such a soft goal to concede to start. It's a great free kick by Son, though. I guess you got to give it to him. All right, we were 1-0 down early on. Arda into Theo. Theo needs a little bit of help here with Bellegarde. Bellegarde's going to cut inside. Now that's his long shot spot. Oh, man, I just got the long shot bug right now. I can't stop, especially if it's Bellegarde in that spot. Okay, let's try and get a better shot here. Arda is going to play it up to Cunha. Cunha cuts inside beautifully. Oh, man, he's going to be offside. I think he is shot. He's going to be offside. Man, he is offside. Theo was in such a better spot there. I feel like if I shot that with Cunha, it was going to be blocked. And Son is in again. Son is torturing me. That is going to be, I thought he was going to pass it. Oh my, what a pass. A bad finish though. They should have scored that. That was a great move by Son. Players running through the middle. It's Arda. Arda, time it. Is he onside? Theo, please. No, it was time just off. Mason through to Cunha. That pass is easily read by Van de Ven. And Spurs are playing way better than I thought they would. Another good chance. Jeremiah makes a very good tackle though. This is dangerous again. Okay, new signing Kirkez gets that, and then Tati's going to clear it. Kirkez just saved a goal right there. Not over yet. Okay, Lamina, no foul. Good tackle, counterattack. Arda is going to dink it over to Cunha. Cunha is going to try to play it over to Theo. Oh, it's not didn't really have momentum on that cross though. Okay, let's try and find a better shot here. Arda, oh man, that was actually meant for him. Cunha crossed over to Theo. Theo has a chance for that one. Header is decent, but it does go over the bar. Kirkez, decent run here. Now, can he find Theo? Crossover. Theo is there for it. Theo, header. Oh, it's a good header, but it's right at Vicario. Okay, this is a highly competitive game right now. Arda cross over to Theo. Oh, was he onside? Man, that was a good cross by Arda Kirkez, great ball to Cunha. Cunha through to Mason Mount. Mason's gonna turn. That's a great turn by Mason Mount. What a goal by Mason Mount to tie this up. Okay, finally it's 1-1. All right, tied up with 40 minutes left. It is game on. Jeremiah up to Bellegarde. Bellegarde's got Theo in space. Theo, one man to beat. No, I should have stopped, bro. I really thought Theo was gonna blow by that defender. Could have been more patient. Tati is not gonna catch Kulishevsky. I'm trying to block the pass though. Tati. That is such good defending from Tati. Cross in. That is out by Kirkez. That is going to be Semedo. Almost won that Semedo. Oh, man. Okay, that's good defending still. At least slow down the counter. Oh, that's a good pass, though. Thankfully, he is going to be offside. Again, Tati, good defending. Good steal. Now, Mason Mount got space to run, and he's going to play over to Kirkez. Kirkez is going to cross over to Theo. That's actually Bellegarde. Bellegarde's going to not get that one. Into Arda. Apparently, that's handball by who? Handball by them. All right, this is going to Mason Mount, I think. I think that sucks. We have no one with the dead ball play style, so our free kicks just kind of suck. Mason, we can do this, though. That's a lot of power on it. Mason from the free kick. Oh, man, it's not bad, but I wish someone had the dead ball play style. Cooler into Semedo with space. Semedo gonna try to play it all the way to Kirkez. That works out. Kirkez, again, he's having probably his best game today. Kirkez into Cunha. Cunha shot. Rebound. Theodore Johansson's onside. That's going to be 2-1 to Wolves. It's another scrappy rebound goal, but I will take it once again. Vicario just can't punch it out farther enough. Great run by Kirkez. Cunha, decent shot. Theo, right place, right time. 15 minutes, 1-goal lead. Oh, Semedo, beautiful tackle. Now Bellegarde's got space. Play it up to Theo. We can seal this Theo using all his strength. across goal should seal this, and Theodor Johansson's gonna seal it. 3-1, that's gotta be enough to win this game. We got 10 minutes left. Oh, that was a perfect finish from Theodor Johansson. Bro, I don't know if it's like the running style. He just always feels so powerful when he runs. I think it's the running style. The way he like flares out his elbows. All right, subs on. We got 10 minutes to just seal this game now. And honestly, that goal should have already sealed it, but you know what I mean. To see the game out, I should say. You can also score more. Bellegarde skips around that defender like he's not even there. Bellegarde is just running through it out. Bellegarde, a chance to add one more, and we're gonna add one more. Their defense is now just crumbling. They're playing so aggressive, trying to get some kind of consolation, but instead they will be punished. Man, what a game this is. Kirkes has been so good this game. Like, other than that free kick they scored, it's a 4-0 scoreline. Other than that, Kirkes to Theo for the hat trick. Theo's not gonna get that. Does Theo already have a hat trick? I don't know, but he just pushed Vicario. I know Theo's got 2. Does he have 3? I can't even remember. Yeah, I think this game shows though, with Arda Güler in the team, you know, the defensive reinforcements, we get a chance to finish really high this year. I think in the table, top 6. I think it's a real possibility. Bellegarde again from the other spot, bro. His shots right across goal are so good. Final action of the game. Theo, go for the corner. Give me a corner goal. That's gonna fall. No, it's gonna be cleared. Okay, though, it's gonna be a 4-1 win versus Spurs, though. That's a really good win. The potential for us to become a European football playing team, it was on display this game. And look at that. So 10 games in, we sit in 4th place. Now we're a loss away from going back down to 8th, so it's a very close table this year, looks like. Or very, very competitive. Now, next episode, we have made it pretty far in the Carabao Cup, actually. We've not really played any good teams. Like, our last round was versus Sunderland. We're in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. We're facing Spurs, so there's a chance for a trophy there. That's another way to get European football. So we'll maybe see if we can go on a cup run next episode. But more importantly, next episode, Youth Academy from Greece, a youth player will make his debut. We made 2 signings that could be crucial for us this season. Milos Kirkes and Eduardo Quaresma. Defensive reinforcements try and help us get our goal this season, getting Wolves into Europe. And it feels like now we are ready to take on the season. And qualifying for some kind of European competition sounds like a possibility. And we may have just passed the transfer window, but there might be some more help on the way from our youth academy to help us reach our goal. So drop me a like down below if you're enjoying the series, and I say we get right into it. Now, first comment today is saying to sign Kelleher from Liverpool, the goalkeeper. Yeah, with Allison and also Mardashvili coming to Liverpool, I feel like Kelleher's time is probably up at the club. He is just way too good to be like a 3rd choice keeper. And if we decide to replace Saw at some point, or Saw decides to leave, that's definitely a possibility for us signing him. And now next one, start a career mode with Jurgen Klopp, where he convinces the Red Bull company to make a football club in England. Yeah, so basically like Red Bull London. You know, that's not a bad idea. The one thing that sucks though is Jurgen Klopp said he would never manage another team in England, so I'm not sure he could be the coach of that team, but that's not a bad idea for a create a club. And now this last comment is saying to sign Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, I believe we did that in the last Wolves series we did like 2 years ago. Now, it's not going to happen in this series. I can say that it's not going to happen, but our new owner, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the NBA superstar, he wanted us to find the Greek Ronaldo, and I think we may have actually done that. So our scout, Benjamin Rigby, was scouting Greece for 3 months, and he has come back with this player here, Troy Castellanos. Okay, hold up. I gotta pronounce this. Castellanos? That is quite the last name. I think I'll call him Troy. You know, that's a bit easier. So he's a Greek left winger who's 70 overall. He's 16 years old, 85 pace, 66 shooting, 61 passing, 74 dribbling, and also 79 to 94 potential. He's got kind of the same pace, you know, physical profile as Ronaldo. So I think we found the Greek Ronaldo. Like, first was Theo, and now I think Troy is our 2nd youth player graduate, because he looks like he could be a really good player for this series. So Troy, found in Greece, is going to be promoted to the 1st team officially. Now, the one issue here is that he doesn't really play a formation or a position in our formation. He plays left wing, and we don't play with wingers. Okay, his status has potential to be special, though. That's even more potential than Johansson started with. So technically, he's got more potential than Theo. That is pretty insane. I mean, he's younger, so I guess that makes sense. He's a year younger. But Troy, the Greek Ronaldo, welcome to Wolves. So I think he's going to take a Luke Kundle's spot on the bench. Now, if I play him at striker, what is his overall, though? So at cam, he's a +1. Striker also a +1. So I think he can play striker in cam, but obviously his best spot is left wing. I think I could still find him game time this season, because we got to see if he's really good and see if he is actually the Greek Ronaldo. So officially, 2nd youth player graduate is found, and our attack, you know, gets a little bit deeper with that, a little bit deeper. Now, first game of today, though, is going to be a 3-2 win versus Southampton. That's a nice way to start the episode. And now next up is Spurs in the Carabao Cup, and this is the quarterfinals. And winning the Carabao Cup is a way for us to get European football. So I am taking this very seriously. I want to start Troy, but I think I'm going to go my strongest first team. I'm going to try to get Troy in the game off the bench at some point, but we go with our best team, and we try to reach the Carabao Cup semis. Now, we just played Spurs in a game recently, and it was a really tough game. So I feel like this is probably going to be a tough one for us to survive in the Carabao Cup, but we're going to try our best. We are kicked off. Cunha gives it to Arda Güler. Arda Güler on a good run here. Needs some help though. Is gonna play it. Oh no, that's not the pass I wanted. Acuna. Güler, what was that? That wasn't even close. Okay, what a cross, bro. Spurs played you last time. They look like they are just continuing that. Semedo. Oh, that's a bad missed tackle. Jose Sa save, and Tyztir gets the clearance. That is good enough, I guess. All right, looks like Spurs are up for this game again. Arda Güler. Now that is a much better pass to Theo. Theo in on goal, and that is a perfect finish from Theodore Johansson. Him and Arda Güler got some like telepathic connection, I think. Just a simple like over the top through ball, and Theo makes it 1-0 in the 12th minute. All right, let's keep this up. We are trying to deliver the first trophy of the series. Bellegarde into Arda Güler. Arda Güler. Oh, that's a great turn, bro. His dribbling is so good. Arda Güler on an insane run here. Oh, again, though, the ball to Acuna is just not good. That's such a good run. He's just got so much potential. Mason Mount, Acuna, good turn. Okay, he just got tackled, actually like destroyed. And that goal is definitely settled us in this game now. Mason Mount, Acuna, timed perfectly. Theo is right there. Theo for the tap in, and it's going to be 2-0 to Wolves. Okay, now we are cutting them apart this time. 24th minute, Theo has got a brace already. Hey, if this game is a blowout, 3 or 4-0, Troy Castellanos, oh, I forgot his name already. He's definitely going to make his debut. Yeah, I'm going to stick with just Troy. Kirkez into Arda Güler. Bellegarde, I see him making a run. Oh my, what a ball by Arda Güler. Bellegarde shot. Oh, went for power. It's gonna fall though. Bellegarde lays it off. That's gonna be Mason Mount's shot, and he kind of sliced it. And we are playing well this game though. This is some nice football on display. Bellegarde into Mason Mount. Cunha. Man, they keep getting in behind so easily. Theo. Oh, he does get that. I go for the shot, and Theo's got a 35-minute hat trick. That finish was disgusting. We are seeing Theodore Johansson have even more of a breakout season here in season 2. So he's gonna become the best striker in the world in this save at some point. I feel like I can guarantee that. He's so good. Was that Arda Güler again with another pass? It might have been, huh? And Spurs are getting destroyed in this game, like absolutely destroyed. Bellegarde, Acuna lays it off to Mason Mount. Kirkez making a run over the top to Kirkez. He is gonna swing that cross into Theo. Okay, we're not gonna shoot that. Theo, Bellegarde on the volley. Oh, that was going to be disgusting again. All right, I think second half, we are definitely going to see a Troy, Greek Ronaldo debut. 3-0 though. That was a perfect first half. I think give it like, 15 minutes-ish and Troy's coming on. Oh my, Cunha steals it. And Theo's got a chance for 4 first Spurs. Oh, Vicario, that's a really good save. Cross in. That was Jeremiah. It's going to be go wide though. We have these games where we just play so well like this. We beat teams like 3-4, 5-0. I feel like we're really just like flashing our potential. All right, I think it's time though. So Troy is coming on for Cunha. So he's going to play in that like a little deeper role, the striker, more like a false 9 really. But the youth player Troy is making his debut. Mason Mount into Arda Güler. We got 3 extremely young players in our attack right now. Okay, that is a disgusting pass right there though. Brandon Johnson, Kirkez doesn't do great there, but Tati recovers very well. And we're gonna block that shot. Oh, that's a cutting through ball. See, that's what they were doing to us last game. All right, so Spurs get one back. It's fine. It's only 1. We cannot let them get back in this though. So we got like 30 minutes in this game. All right, Troy, see his first touch. He looks pretty good. Gonna play it up to Kirkez though. Kirkez cross over to Theo. He's gonna head that perfectly to Arda Güler. Oh, what a move by Theo and Arda Güler, bro. It's telepathic. That should seal this win. But these two players are combining so well. Like the intelligence of Arda Güler to make that run because he knows Theo's gonna win that header. It could make a grown man cry. That should stop any hope for a comeback for them. Theo into Troy. Troy really couldn't take a first touch there. It was a tackle. That was a welcome to a professional football moment. Arda Güler is gonna try to feed in Troy. Man, I'm trying to get Troy to go on a run. He's really playing out of position though, so he's definitely not like fully comfortable in that striker spot. And seeing like he doesn't really know where to go, so I see the not having a role. That can definitely hurt a player's performance a lot. We got one final chance here for the game's over. Now Troy is nowhere to be found. Kirkez though has a chance. Kirkez gonna try to play it. We try to fire it over to Chiquinho. All right, though, full time, so a solid 4-1 win. Troy got a little cameo, no pressure to really perform. A little cameo for his debut, and we are through to the Carabao Cup semis now. I'm gonna try to find more game time and also maybe a start later in the episode for Troy because we got to see more of him. But our next game is a trip to Old Trafford versus Manchester United. Now they're down in 11th and we're actually above them, so that's pretty crazy to think of. We're currently in 5th and we're only 4 points off 2nd, so we're still doing great. Now I should note here that we are pretty close to the January transfer window. We're only about like 3 weeks away, so we're starting to get some news coming in here. And apparently Simeone at Atletico Madrid wants Gonzalo Guedes, and rumors say they're gonna make a move for him in January. I mean, right now he's kind of falling out of favor just because Theodore Johansson's got so much potential, and you can see the thumbs down for playtime. So I'm not sure we can say no to that if Atletico Madrid come in for him. And then also apparently Inter Milan are looking at Semedo for a right back signing. Now losing him would hurt a lot more. I mean, he's been arguably, a second best defender tied with Jeremiah. Now he is 32, it might be his final chance to play some Champions League football. So once again, like Guedes, if those teams actually come in for them, I don't think we can say no out to that. Now, the silver lining is we have money to spend. We still have 134 million in the budget. And we also got to keep in mind though, Arda Güler is only here on loan and his buy option is like 127 million, I think. So end of the season, if we have that kind of money left in our budget, we could sign him permanently. So if we lose those two players, we're going to have a lot to think about. For now though, let's focus on Old Trafford, Manchester United. I think for this game, I'm going to give Bellingham the start. And once again, Troy makes the bench. And we may be above them in the table, but still on paper, they're probably the better team still. We cannot take this team lightly at all. Bellegarde through to Theo though. Theo is going to wait for Semedo. Semedo, good run. Now I'm going to try and cross this and in swinger over to Cunha. Great cross. Cunha got to it, but it's going to go over the net. Arda Güler to Bellegarde in his long shot spot. He's got stride. He takes the shot. That was actually a weak shot from Bellegarde. That's usually a much better shot from him. Cunha over to Kirkez. Once again, we're finding space in this formation a lot of the time, no matter like what team we face. And so far in this game, it's working. Cunha can't get by a Mazraoui though. Oh, Kirkez steal. Cunha into Johansson. Is he onside? No, he's just offside. That's a really good finish though. Oh man, that should be 1-0. Güler, Job over to Bellegarde again. Bellegarde not going to shoot that. Going to wait. Oh, I tried to play it to Arda Güler. Lay it off to Joe Bellingham. Over to Bellegarde. Flip it up to Bellingham. Bellingham, good header right into the feet of Onana though. Oh, bro, they always score from these. I just don't expect it. I never expect them to score from these. We have had a great start to this game, but Man United score first. These free kicks from the middle of the field are always like just sneakily dangerous. Sneakily, is that even a word? Or like, there's no reason we should lose that. There's no reason. De Ligt's on the wrong side of Jeremiah. All right, against run to play, but Man United score first here. See if we can have a quick response here. Arda Güler is going to tip that over to Bellegarde. Cunha making a run. Bellegarde, Cunha gets in a good spot. Cunha, great first touch, and Cunha is going to tie it up immediately. That was a great first touch by him. Okay, it's almost like that free kick goal never happened. It's 1-1. That is a swift response. Bellegarde over to Arda Güler. Back to Bellegarde. He's gonna go for a... Okay, I thought that would be a better shot. It was not. I think I held L2, so Bellegarde went for like an outside the boot, like a special shot. That did not work. Oh, Tati is gonna win that. That's a beautiful touch. Up to Cunha. Cunha lays it off to Arda Güler. Arda Güler. Good dribbling. Cunha isn't timed that perfectly. Cunha. Oh, that touch was awkward. He's still going to finish it though. Another assist for Güler, but another goal for Cunha. In 10 minutes, we have flipped this game on its head. Bro, Arda Güler is like transformed our attack. We might have to find some way to save that 130 million we need to make him a permanent signing because he is just so good in this team. All right, second half begins though. We're currently up 2-1. Tomato up to Bellegarde. Bellegarde. Theo should be still onside. He is going to be onside. He's going to try to go for a skill. Oh, Theodore, that was disgusting. And that's going to hit the post. Bro, did he just nutmeg that defender? I'm actually not sure. I got to see it. Did Theodore nutmeg Martinez? He did. Okay, I think that counts. I think it does. You know, it wasn't like the cleanest nutmeg, but I think that counts. Theo showing some skill there. All day, good pass into Bruno. Bruno over to Jonathan David. Good pass again. Tati just stopped that third pass though. It probably would have been a goal. Arda gives it to Bellegarde. Over to Semedo now. Semedo into Bellegarde. No, okay, we're getting surrounded here. That's a foul, right? Wait, that's not a foul on Casemiro? Oh, he just like absolutely just ran right into Bellegarde. Now they have a chance on the counter, which Jonathan David, I thought I was going to block that. Instead, Jose Sa makes a good save though. Oh, Bellegarde, that touch is disgusting. Now he's got space to run. Okay, he needs help though. Okay, I see Theodore. Theo, okay, that is not the Theo. That kind of works though. Cunha over to Kirkez. Kirkez is going to go for a lofting shot that is going to hit the crossbar. Bro, that just sat up so kindly for him. Bellingham into Bellegarde. Bellegarde into Theo. Theo tries to find some space. We dribbled right into Balde though. And we are close to like maybe sealing this win. Tomato into Bellingham. Over to Kirkez again. I want this third goal. Arda Güler's got a chance here. Hold up. Plays it to Cunha. Cunha is gonna wait for Kirkez. Kirkez overlaps. Kirkez right into Arda Güler. Arda Güler doesn't have a shot though. All right, be smart. Work this around. Over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde in the box. Dribbling is very nice, but Balde is just ready for it though. Tomato beat by Garnacho, but Jeremiah, that's a strong tackle right there. All right, 2 minutes left. Troy is actually gonna come on here for Theodore. So some fresh legs up top. We got 2 minutes, so at this point we're just defending our lead, which that is a good cross in, but Jonathan David header is not good enough. We might be taking all 3 points away from Old Trafford. Tomato, that is a beautiful ball to Kirkez now. That wasted enough time, and that's going to be full time. All right, so went 1-0 down off a free kick, but after that we scored 2 quick goals, and we just won at Old Trafford. That is again a really good win. Now a game after that, it's going to be a 2-1 win versus Bournemouth. So back-to-back wins sees us now in 3rd place, only 3 points off Man City in 1st. Now we've conceded like 12 more goals in Man City, so it kind of feels like we're kind of imposters here at the top of the table, but this has been an incredible start to season 2. Saying that though, we are still a loss away from dropping down to 7th potentially. It is still just so close. Now next up is an away day to Crystal Palace. It's actually a Christmas Day game. And I think I'm giving Troy the first start of his career here. I think I want to play him alongside Cunha though. So Theo gets the rest off the bench. Troy Castellanos gets the first start of his young career. This is a chance to really prove himself. You know, much more than like a 5-minute cameo, even like a 30-minute cameo. So Troy gets us kicked off, and let's see what the kid can do. I'm expecting big things in this game. With that potential in the tag of the next Ronaldo, we need to see more. Okay, Troy is going for a tackle there. Okay, don't get sent off though. Do not get sent off. That'd be so bad. Gonna be a decent ball to Joaquin Mila. He's gonna get by Kirkez in a pretty good move. Good chance for Crystal Palace here. Defense doing good though. Tati, good tackle. Jeremiah does get it out. Now, great ball on Arda Güler. He's gonna play it up to Cunha. Cunha gets it back to Arda Güler. Arda Güler's gonna occupy that space. Now, where's the pass though, bro? No one's in a good spot for a good pass, bro. He made that good run. Someone's gonna follow him. Tati win that. Tati is not gonna win that though against Andre Silva. All right, Crystal Palace are looking decent in this game to start. Jeremiah though, that is just an even better tackle. Saying that they are right back though. That's a shot. Jose Sa saves it. And okay, we have been second best to start this game, I think. Bellegarde win that. Bellegarde, that's a good win. Troy gets it to Bellegarde. Over to Arda Güler. Arda Güler feeds it into Troy. Oh, that was a good tackle. He was in for his first shot. That was a perfect tackle by whoever that was. Tomato, Arda Güler over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde's got chance for his patented long shot. Oh, that wouldn't look good. Just went wide. Arda into Cunha. Oh man, that's another good tackle by Mark Gahey. That's the guy who made a first tackle on Troy. Apparently he's having a good game. And okay, looks like that is going to be halftime. So game is currently 0-0. Now into Lamina. Bellegarde is going to try to play it to Mount. Man, they're defending our passing really good right now. Saying that though, Troy was in there for a half second. Troy is going to try and steal it. He does steal it. Troy's got a chance to shoot. It's going to fall. Henderson clears it, and that's going to be cleared again. Mason Mount finesse shot. That will be a corner. Okay, that was Troy's best chance so far. Mason Mount cross in. Lamina. Therefore, Lamina. Oh, he climbed for that one. Chance not done. Tati. So swing it back to Jeremiah. We need a better shot. Kirkez. Same spot as last game. Long shot. It goes right to Henderson, though. Kirkez up to Mason Mount. Mason's going to play it back to Kirkez. Kirkez got a far post cross to Troy. Troy gets to it. Oh, it's going to be a corner again. We got 20 minutes left. We're going to go for a short corner here. Bellegarde is an aim for Troy. Okay, Troy just kind of fell over there. What was that? I don't know what that was. Arda Güler into Mason Mount. Mason turn into Bellegarde. Bellegarde, man, just where's the pass at? Give it to Troy. Troy running in the box. Just not many options, though. Gets it back. Oh, that was meant to go to Bellegarde. Crystal Palace just defended us the best so far today. Mason over to Arda Güler. Arda Güler is a long shot opportunity. It's going to be blocked though. Troy is going to win the header to Bellegarde. Arda Güler. Oh, it's a good tackle, bro. Their center backs have had great games. That's a bad pass by Eze. 6 minutes now. That is going to be a missed place ball. Mount gets it, but it's going to go back to them. And we got 3 minutes. Is that going to be it? Been a competitive game. They've played definitely defensively good enough to get a point. Okay, that's a bad pass. A chance here. Last chance. That's a great ball. Cunha tries to cut inside. Does cut inside. Chance for a winner, and we're gonna score a winner. I'm not sure we deserve that, honestly. But 92nd minute, Mateus Cunha scores the winner in this game. Man, that feels very lucky. I do not feel like we deserve that, honestly. Crystal Palace defended well enough to earn a point at least. But you know what? Sometimes football is not fair, and this time it's in our favor. That is gonna be so far today 3 played games and 3 wins, and that one was by far the luckiest of all 3. Now, still, I feel like we haven't seen the best of Troy. You know, Troy had a few moments that game where he flashed what he could do, but he didn't have that great of a game. Definitely not as good as Theo's debut yet. But also, the episode is not over yet, so we'll see. Next match is going to be a 2-2 draw versus Man City. You know what? That is a very solid result. Like, played games and also sim games right now, we're playing great. Now, we are officially about to enter the January transfer window, though, so now we're on the Gonzalo Guedes and Mr. Semedo watch. Fulham is going to be, okay, that's another 2-2 draw. This time, you know, not as good as a result as Man City. And now we are in the Carabao Cup semis versus Newcastle. I think the plan is we're going to sim this first leg and try to play the second leg, which second leg is like in February. So if we reach the Carabao Cup final, we're going to need some sim luck in this first leg, which first leg is going to be, we do get some luck. 2-1. Mason Mount and Cunha gives us a 1-goal lead in the semifinals. Man, we have a chance to actually reach our cup final this year, our first cup final. But now we have our first FA Cup game of the year versus Leicester City. I think I'm going to give Troy another chance to start this game. I might try him at cam though, maybe give him a different position to see what he could do. So Arda Güler gets the rest as Troy starts at cam. You know, maybe this Troy is not cut out to be a striker. Maybe in the midfield at cam, we'll see a better performance. So we'll see if that happens this game. It'd be like a low pressure game against a team we should beat. But I also don't want to get knocked out of the FA Cup in our first game of the year, our first matchup in the round. That would be disastrous. Now, saying that ball is through to Patson Daka. Long shot. Jose Sa makes the save. Tomato through to Bellegarde. Bellegarde stretching the field. I like it. He is going to skip by his defender. Man, he is just so good. He plays like a right winger. Saying that, okay, he brought the ball that far, though. I still see that as a win. Now, Theo into Troy. Troy got a chance to dribble in the box. That is much better from Troy. Yeah, I don't think he's a striker. I think he's more of a cam. If in this formation, in this setup, I think he's definitely more of a cam. Troy gets it to Bellegarde. Bellegarde is going to get it back to Mason Mount. Mason is going to go to Kirkez. Kirkez, good first touch. Play it back to Troy. Troy into Bellegarde. Bellegarde into Theo. Is he onside? Is he onside? Oh, he was onside. And that was an insane save too. Bro, Theo, score from a corner, please. Score from a corner. Oh, it's gonna happen at some point. I was saying that Troy does have the dead ball playstyle, so his corners are actually pretty good here. Troy Castellanos. Okay, corner is actually terrible. I jinxed him. Mason, that dribbling is disgusting. Long shot by Mason. That's gonna be blocked, and then that's gonna lead to a counter attack. That is insane. Totti, though, a much better tackle to save us. Mason to Kirkez, who's getting better, honestly, with each game. Into Troy. Troy over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde's gonna go for a long shot. Man, all these shots getting blocked right now. Mount, Cunha, over to Kirkez. Kirkez, crossover. That is not Theo, though. Oh, Tomato. Oh, is that going to be a yellow card? Oh, it's going to be a yellow, huh? I thought we got them all clean there. They got a free kick in a pretty dangerous spot, actually. Going to be sent in. That is dangerous, but Joe. Oh, no, no, no. Jeremiah off the line. I don't know how that fell. That could have been so bad. Was someone injured there, too? Okay, we survived that sequence, though. Throw away, good pass to Mason Mount into Cunha. Cunha sees Kirkez making that same run. Now, Kirkez back to Cunha. Cunha in the box. Oh, okay, that touch is actually great. Cunha tries to find Theo. Theo gets to it. Theo fake shot to create all that space. Oh, that was just perfectly executed. If I would have took that first shot, it would have been blocked. Theo faked out the defense, though, and had basically a tap in. All right, 1-0 to Wolves, and that is pretty much halftime. Bellegarde, Theo into Troy. The two youth players combining, and Troy gets the first goal of his career. Look at that. The youngster scoring his first goal. Yeah, he looks way more at home in that cam spot. At striker, he kind of just stood there, wasn't doing anything. At cam, he's actually making runs, and that is a solid left-footed finish, assisted by Theo. That is youth player to youth player. That was a pretty nice pass, though. All right, Troy is finally showing his potential. Definitely more of a goal scorer than Arda Güler at cam, but I am seeing that potential. Okay, first goal. What does he got now? Do you have a long shot? Got space now. I'm not going to take that, though. He's going to play a decent ball to Cunha, who hopefully is onside. Going to cross it to Theo. Theo's there for it, but the header, bro, the header's got to be better than that. Bellegarde over to Troy. Troy dribbling in the box, tries to fight for it. That's going to be, oh, that's a bad pass, Cunha. Oh, trying to steal it. We don't steal it, though. And they're playing with fire right there. Okay, Kirkez steal. Troy is going to now maybe assist Theo, and we're going to score our second to make it 2-0. So even the second goal is still youth player to youth player. It's actually 3-0. I forgot we scored that first one. It's 3-0. I am liking what I'm seeing, though. Bellegarde now from distance. Why not? Oh, of course that has to be blocked, though. Mason Mount, good first touch. Now he's going to go for a finesse shot that looks decent. He is going to hit the crossbar. Mason over to Kirkez. Do we have any more goals this game? Kirkez, cross over to Theo. Theo. Oh, decent touch. And is he onside? No, he's offside. I was going to say, why the defenders let him shoot? It's because he was offside. Bellegarde to Semedo. Now Troy is making a decent run. That's an even better ball, though, by Semedo to Cunha. Cunha, good dribbling. Troy over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde's got an option. Bellegarde, no, I wasn't going to play to Semedo. I just wanted one touch to the right there. Does Troy have one final action this game? Does our attack have one final action? Bellegarde up to, oh man, was a really good cross. No one went for it, though. Lamina. Bellegarde into Troy. Troy, it's going to be a tackle. Hey, still though, he played much better this game. That was his best game by far. So 3-0 win. We stay alive in the FA Cup. You know, today, 4 games, 4 wins. This is one of the best episodes of the series so far. And yeah, we figured out that Troy is a lot better when he's deeper. He's more effective. So definitely not going to play striker majority of the time. Him and Theo are going to be a force, I think, in this series at some point when they develop. I mean, honestly, Theo is already a force. So we end this episode sitting in 4th place in the Premier League and 1 foot in the door to the Carabao Cup final. Once again, we are looking great, but now the January transfer window is open, and those rumors I talked about earlier on, it sounds like they're a lot more than rumors. They might come true. So if that happens, we need to spend money in January to reinforce any players we lose. Okay, we just found the next Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, he's not from Portugal, though. He is from Greece, and his name is Troy Castellanos. But yeah, I'm still just going to call him Troy. But he joins Theo as our 2 Youth Academy graduates of the series so far. Now, it is currently transfer deadline day in January, and I thought it'd be, you know, relatively quiet, but we just lost 2 of our best players to bigger European teams, and now we have some moves to make. But drop me a like if you're enjoying this series, and hit that sub button down below if you've not. We're on the road to 250,000 subs. Now, first comment today, for an attacking right back, I would go for Rico Lewis. Yeah, I mean, Rico Lewis is very interesting. He's a very good right back, but I'm not sure he fits our system. Since we don't play with wingers, I really want like a really quick right back who can get forward. And I feel like Rico Lewis is more like a false back, more like a tucked in center midfielder at times. I want a player that's just like Semedo pretty much. Now, next comment, we need a star player in this team. As we know, a new owner always wants some established star. How about signing Marcus Rashford? Yeah, so Marcus Rashford going to Wolves, that is so hard to imagine. I'm not going to rule it out at some point, you know, later in the series, like season 3, season 4, season 5. But I think first we got to get European football before we get a signing like that. Now, last comment, maybe you can try Troy as a wing back. Yeah, that's something I did not even consider really. With his pace and his dribbling, I feel like he could be good there, but defensively, it would be a big liability. But at 42 defending, that's not the worst for a winger. It's not the worst. So that's a very interesting idea. But okay, as we just saw in the intro, 2 players have already been sold. There was rumors of it in the last episode, episode, and those rumors became true. Semedo has gone to Inter Milan, and Gonzalo Guedes has gone to Atletico Madrid, both chasing European football later in their career. Like, while we are sitting in third place in a Champions League spot, I don't think anyone expects us to still be here at the end of the season, so they went for the safer option, transferring to a better team. And now we have a defensive issue again, because that means our current right back is only Pedro Lima, and kind of like Joe Johnson, I feel like he's just not ready to really start, so I want to sign a new right back, but I also want to sign Arda Güler permanently. Now, his buy option is 127.2 million, so if we want to make that deal permanent, which if we don't, I mean, he might be like 150 to 160 million next year, we have to make sure we save that at the end of the season to make that signing permanent. Now, currently we have 170 million in the budget, so this is possible. Basically, we need to sign a player for around like 30 million-ish to give us a shot to sign Arda Güler permanently, and I think I've found that player. He's been on the short list since day one, Connor Bradley from Liverpool. Now, look at his stats compared to Semedo. I mean, they're very similar. It's just Bradley's quicker, and he's also 10 years younger. He knows how to play as an attacking wingback, and he's within that price range. So he's -2 from Semedo, but I think it's still an upgrade because he's 10 years younger. He's got more potential. It feels like the best option we can go for right now. So I'm going to start with like, let's start with 20, maybe 25.5 million. Okay, Liverpool want Lamina. I'm not giving you Lamina. Let's make it 26 million for Connor Bradley. 26.2 they come back with. That is a done deal right there. And Connor Bradley has no issue with joining Wolves, so we have our new starting right back. It sucks so bad to lose Semedo. That was the bigger loss than Guedes, but bringing in a young, exciting right back like Connor Bradley, that does make me feel a bit better. So now that leaves us in the budget with 140 million. That should be enough to make Arda Güler signing permanently if we can convince him, I guess. But there we go, Connor Bradley into the starting 11, and that is it for our January transfer window. I think with Troy and Chiquinho, we don't need to replace Guedes really, so we are sticking with this team for the rest of this season. And our one goal is to get some kind of European football. Now it's kind of funny, but our next game, we might have a chance to get close to that. So it's the Carabao Cup semis, and we sim the first leg, and we actually won that 2-1. So we're going to the second leg with a 1-goal lead. If we win this, we go to Wembley, probably facing Chelsea, and a chance to get European football. So this is a very big game for Connor Bradley's debut. Look at that. Theodore Hansen is the current Carabao Cup top scorer. I gotta see if he's actually like near the Premier League top scorers, because he's playing so good this year. He's our club top scorer, making a run for player of the season. But okay, Newcastle Wolves to reach the Carabao Cup final. Hopefully I don't ruin this 1-goal lead. Mason Mount over to Arda Güler. Oh man, if that pass was better. Theo was already in. Now that is a great through ball, and Kirkez is nowhere to be found. Almiron, oh, got by me there. Is going to get a shot away. The dribbling is insane. Jose Sa save, but Connor Bradley cannot get the clearance. It is going to be tied up immediately. Bro, that was just a mess. So Connor Bradley's first involvement in the team is getting beat on it's really unfortunate. It's a loose ball. Like, I don't blame him there. All right, so much for the 1-goal lead. This is now tied up. We might have a game on our hands. All right, Kirkez. See Theo in the middle kind of open here. Theo, I don't think he's going to beat those defenders. Going to get it over to Connor Bradley. Bradley, good first touch. Get it back to Theo. Lamina into Bellegarde. Bellegarde is going to try to go for a shot. Man, I tried to draw a foul. Oh, no. Jeremiah pickpocketed by Anthony Gordon. Newcastle, the much better team to start this game, and that was a decent header chance for them. Okay, yeah, this is very dangerous now. Okay, once again, Almiron, or whoever on this right-hand side is just beating Kirkez and Isak. That's a good chance, but Jose Sa, that is one of his best saves of the season right there. Corner in by Gordon. That is going to be, that's cleared by Mount. Oh, they are all over us right now, actually. Okay, I need teammates to help out. Kirkez on Isak. Skips that tackle though, and Isak has 2, and Newcastle have taken the lead. Bro, that was such a good skill by Isak. Is our Carabao Cup final dream just like falling apart before our eyes? Cunha, Arda Güler. Oh man, we just cannot find anything in the attack right now. Kirkez up to Cunha. Cunha, we just can't find our strikers at all. This is not looking good for us. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that too. Bro, nothing is going our way. Free kick to end the first half is going to be Isak. Sent in, and that is going to be cleared by Tati. Not a good clearance though. That's going to fall. Kirkez will get it, and that is halftime. So it came in with a 1-goal lead. Now we're down a goal. That might have been our worst 45 minutes of this season right here. Still have time to turn around, though. Still have time. Arda Güler into Cunha. Cunha. Okay, we got more space now a little bit. And we're just getting hounded, though. Mason Mount. Cunha, get it to Kirkez. Good ball. Kirkez, far post over to, I'm not sure what it is, but it's not going to get to him. Mason Mount, chance for a long shot. That's blocked. Bellegarde picks it up. Mason again. He's got Cunha on the inside. Cunha. Good first touch. Oh, it's a better block, though. Okay, better spell, but still not scoring yet. Bellegarde, Arda Güler over to Cunha. That's better. That is much better. And Cunha has tied this up. That is much better right there. Okay, showing signs of life. Another great assist for Arda Güler, though. The through ball right there was perfect. All right, score is currently 3-3 in aggregate. Now Jeremiah has to catch up to Jordan here. And Jeremiah, that is just an insane tackle right there. Yeah, Connor Bradley's having a bit of a tough game right now. Not really impressing me that much, but it's a tough game. Bellegarde into Arda Güler. Arda Güler gets it to Cunha. Cunha is going to get it over to Arda Güler. Arda Güler tries to find a shot. Arda Güler, that's a nice finish. Okay, now second second half, we have turned the game around again. I almost meant to do a fake shot there. I didn't really put a lot of power in that shot. He just went for like pure technique and placement, and that was just perfect. Arda Güler leading this comeback. All right, 1-goal lead restored. This has been a wild game so far. Probably not the last goal of it. Connor Bradley, show me it, show me it. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Please tell me he's offside. Isak's offside. That was not bad defending. Theo is gonna play it over to Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley's got Cunha. Connor Bradley, decent cross. Cunha. Oh man, he's too deep for that. He's gonna win it though. Cunha, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Stay with it. Oh, he's gonna lose it though. I try to stay with it. All right, Connor Bradley wins that from Gordon. He's getting into the game more. He's getting into it. Kirkez over to Arda Güler from distance. Takes his time. It's gonna be blocked though. Tati, good defending. I'll be on a beautiful defending actually. We got 10 minutes left. This game has gone by so quick. Currently just a 1-goal lead. We don't need to force anything, but I would like to seal it. Connor Bradley is gonna play a ball into Bellegarde. Bellegarde skips around that tackle, and that is full comeback complete right there. Assist by Connor Bradley, goal by Bellegarde, and we are heading to a Carabao Cup final in this episode. And 2-0 down, I thought the dream was done. This second half, though, we just turned this completely around. I'm so surprised. I feel like I'm playing a different team in this second half. All right, 3 minutes. Don't score. Lamina, that's a really good tackle right there. Yeah, this game is gonna be done. Theo is kind of in here though. Theo is gonna try to dink it up to Arda Güler. Oh, Arda Güler went for something. That was actually not that far off. Bro, the keeper barely reacted. So 2-0 first half, and that was then a 3-0 second half for us. What an insane game, but now we face Chelsea in the Carabao Cup final. And unless it's changed, like we get European football if we win that final. So next game after that's gonna be a 2-1 loss to Manchester United, and then a 2-1 win versus Southampton. So after those games, we're still in 4th place. It's kind of crazy, but technically we are title challengers at this point. Although once again, we're a loss away from dropping down to 7th or 6th. So it's a very fragile position we're in right now. But Brighton is gonna be, yeah, very fragile. That's a 2-0 loss. And then FA Cup versus Fulham, we do stay alive in the FA Cup, 3-1 win. So yep, as I thought. So with that loss, we drop down to 6th place now. Only 4 points away from Arsenal and Newcastle. So we could drop down to 8th after all that actually. So that makes this next game kind of big to at least get a bounce back win. And we're facing 17th place Leeds. We got to jump in and make sure we don't drop any more points here. So I'm going to give Joe Bellingham the start. I want to start Troy too, but I think I'll maybe bring off the bench at some point. Otherwise, same team, just Bellingham in there. Now I haven't said it because I don't want to jinx it, but I mean, we're still in play for Champions League, like actually finishing top 4. Kind of reason why I don't want to send this. I want us to get a bounce back win, try and build some like momentum back up. So let's try and beat Leeds, who are in the bottom of the table, a team we should beat. Kirkez crossed over to Theo. Theo's not going to win that. That is going to fall to Arda Güler into Joe Bellingham. Joe trying to get right. Man, that was a foul right there. I don't think that was that clean. Mina, that's a great ball to break the press to Job. Job stays with it. Now on the breakaway, we're going to find Cunha actually. Cunha has got a pass to Theo. Theo get into a good spot. Oh, they did not have the air on it though it needed. Needed lift on that one. Bellegarde back to Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, Cunha. I think he's offside. Okay, got intercepted anyways. Yo, hard. Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley. That is some good defending for a new right back. I like it. That was very clean. Bradley over to Bellingham. Bellingham's finding space this game because can he find the pass? That's a good pass. Cunha is going to stop in the box. That's good defending again. All right, Leeds not look that bad this game at all. Corner in though. Theo, fight for it. Theo, he still cannot score from a corner. Okay, that just fell in front of him. Lamina from distance, right-footed shot. Is that handball? No, I wish it was handball. I want a free kick chance, bro. Bellingham, great ball to Kirkez. This is his chance. Kirkez in front of goal, left-footed shot. Good save. Oh, Theo, I tried to pass that back. It's going to be a goal kick for them. Gelhardt gets it over to Rafa Mir, who I think I've seen him in the team of the week, so he's actually a decent player. Did I just do that? Oh my Jose Sa, save me. I almost just made a huge mistake. Corner in. That is going to be a header, and they are going to score from it still. 44th minute, Leeds take a 1-0 lead. And that is just casual defending and just a mental mistake. Arda Güler trying to get something on halftime. He's going to try to play it to Theo. Oh, that was almost a really good ball. All right, we are not playing that great today. We're down at halftime again. I mean, this is why, like I said, people don't expect us to be in the top 4 end of the year. And those people that thought that, we are proving them to be right now. They'll have a chance though. Tati, Arda Güler over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde, oh, Cunha, he's going to be offside, bro. They keep playing my strikers offside. Bellegarde, Connor Bradley's got space now to run though. Connor Bradley needs someone who's onside, bro. No one's onside. Everyone's just, they're playing such a high line or something. He's like, oh, my 2 strikers are always offside right now. Oh, Lamina, that's a great tackle on Gelhardt though. We're showing fight. We just cannot find any clear chance. Connor Bradley, there's some pace right there. Now he's going to stop. Play it back to Cunha. Cunha gonna dink it. Oh, what a ball to Arda Güler. That is just disgusting right there. 63rd minute, this game is tied up. That is one of my favorite goals of the season, I think. The timing of that pass was like perfect. Connor Bradley played a good ball, but Cunha, that first touch, just, oh, it was literally timed to perfection. All right, game is tied. Now I get a chance to win it last 30 minutes. Arda Güler steal. Theo. This could be a quick turnaround. It happens for us a lot, and it's going to be a quick turnaround. It's been a span of 4 minutes, and it's 2-1 now. Theo scores. That is how quick we can, like, pounce on teams. It's all led by Arda Güler again, though. He is, like, made our attack so much better this year. All right, 25 minutes left. 2-1 lead. We got Troy coming on, and also Mason Mount for Bellegarde. See if Troy can help us seal this now with one more goal. Leeds got to be shell-shocked after that. Okay, that's a good pass, though. Jeremiah against Sam Byram. Jeremiah. That was easy for him. Arda Güler up to Theodore Johansson. Now he's going to try and turn that defender. Oh, skips one again. Oh, no, man, the second touch, man. His ball control isn't quite good enough for that. Oh, that's going to be a steal, though. No, that's a foul, ref. Oh, they're giving the softest fouls to them. And they're finding space, though. That's a good ball in our box. Rafamir plays it back. And, okay, Lamina, I need you. Lamina, that was a little bit casual, but I guess it works out. Oh, Mason Mount has got... Bro, that's not a foul. Bro, these refs are like... They got to be Leeds fans. Kirkez, Troy, over to Arda Güler. Arda Güler could dink it up to Theo. Oh, Theo's not going to get that. Mason Mount over to Bellingham, though. Bellingham gets it to Troy. Troy, good first touch. Arda Güler. Back to Troy. No, that was going to be perfect. Troy was in. Okay, now they're counterattacking so quick here. 2 minutes left and defense is literally nowhere to be found. Tati comes over. Tati, that is game-saving, game-winning defending. Okay, Leeds gave us an absolute fight in this game, but we are going to come out victorious. Connor Bradley. Crossover, that is to Troy. Troy, okay, he got no contact on that. But we're going to beat Leeds 2-1. We turned this game around in 4 minutes, and that's pretty much how we won it. Now, I'm seeing some of our players, receive praise in the media, like Cunha, who apparently is leading the Premier League in assists. We got Arda Güler and also Jeremiah St. Just winning Team of the Week. And also, rightfully so, Arda Güler, man of the match in the last game. So if we check like the top scorers in the Premier League. All right, so Ollie Watkins, top scorer. Florian L. Coleman, that's a new player I've seen in the top scorers list. Cunha is in 5th, and then I feel like, where's Theodore Johansson? He's got 14 in the Premier League. Yeah, 22 goals and 5 assists. Cunha 21 and 16. Even Mason Mount 10 and 10. Like, he's having a very underrated season right here. And he's up now to 84 overall. That reminds me of his time at Chelsea, like that level he reached. He might be reaching that again. But okay, next game, it's time for probably the biggest of the series so far. Our first cup final of the series, our first chance for a trophy, Carabao Cup final versus Chelsea. The European format has changed so much. Like, is it still, if you win this, you get European football? I know it probably matters like if an England team wins the Champions League or wins the Europa League or something like that. So I'm not 100% sure if we get European football if we win this, but I'm not going to think about that. I just won our first trophy of the series. Mason Mount facing his former team, by the way, in a cup final at Wembley. I'm kind of worried because I feel like we have not played that great today. Newcastle, that first half was horrible. Then that Leeds game, was shaky. But now in a cup final, everything changes. For a lot of players in this team, it's their first experience of a cup final. Now, why is the Premier League trophy still there, though? Why is it not the Carabao Cup? I think it's a glitch they're trying to fix still, but apparently we're playing for the Premier League. But okay, Carabao Cup final, Chelsea kick us off. Wait, is that Sadio Mane playing for Chelsea? That is a horrific signing. Seeing Sadio Mane in Chelsea blue, that is disgusting. I feel sick. Honestly, Sadio Mane could have been a good signing for us. Jeremiah up to Bellegarde. Bellegarde's and it played over to Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley, good turn there. Now I'm gonna wait for a better pass though. Connor Bradley in the box. Gonna try to pass it back to Cunha. Oh, it goes back to Petrovic. Really good run though by Connor Bradley. Jeremiah, Mason Mount, don't lose it there. He's gonna turn. Kirkez making a very good run. Kirkez in behind. We just got no crossing option though. Arda Güler swings it over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde, okay, I'm not gonna shoot that. Whoa, that was actually a nice skill. Theo's gonna keep it. No, he doesn't keep it. We need to settle down a bit. Mason Mount over to Arda Güler. Arda Güler gonna take a right foot long shot. You know what? Give me that free kick. I'll take that. That is handball by that Chelsea defender. Now, I think I'm gonna give this one to Arda Güler. I feel like it's for a left footer. So Carabao Cup final, Arda Güler on loan from Real Madrid to give Wolves a lead in this final. Oh, that was not bad, but man, they just need the dead ball play style. It doesn't have enough power on it. Bellegarde over to Mason Mount. Mount's got Kirkez in space. Kirkez over to Cunha. Cunha feed in Kirkez. That's a good ball right there. We're gonna go for a cross. Just hope someone gets to it. Theo. Oh, what a good touch. No, it kind of worked. Oh, man. If it was more straight, that would have really worked. Okay, Bellegarde, I see someone making a good run. It's going to be Bradley. Bradley, crossover. Okay, Arda Güler. Why would you not go with the header? Bro, I was not holding out too. Like, I wasn't going for a bicycle kick there. What did Petrovic just do? I don't know, but I guess I'll take that. I'm just not sure what he just did. Apparently, we blocked every passing option. Now, Mario Lamina over to Mason Mount. Mount trying to find space. Kirkez gets it to him. Oh, man, we don't have any crossing options right now. Mason Mount to Lamina. Bellegarde, I see you. Bellegarde in a good spot for him. Shot, and Bellegarde scores the first goal of this Carabao Cup final. What a finish by Bellegarde, though, bro. Like, his shots are insane. It's been coming. We've been the better team so far. Or let's say we've created the better chances. Man, outside the box, though, that is powerful. It's probably swinging like left to right. All right, Wolves strike first in this Carabao Cup final. Cole Palmer, now Madueke is offside. Yeah, they're attacked. They haven't been able to do much right now. Our defense is doing a pretty good job. Kirkez, Arda Güler over to Bellegarde. It's space to run now. Bellegarde's going to try to do a move. Lavia just stopped him, though. All right, halftime. It is 1-0 to Wolves. Will this be our first trophy of the Wolves career mode? Mason Mount, great pass to Bellegarde. Bellegarde Now, Connor Bradley's not running too much. Okay, beats that defender. Connor Bradley, this is his best game so far in a Wolves shirt. Looking for a pass. Gonna try to feed it at Theo. Theo gets to him. Oh, man, the box is so congested. All right, Sadio Mane offering Nkunku. That's a pretty good change for them. I don't know why Nkunku wasn't starting. Oh, I almost stole that, bro. If we steal that, we're in. Lavia is gonna play it up to Cole Palmer. Lamina. Cole Palmer does a nice skill there, though. Over to Nkunku. Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley. Good defending from him, though. He's gonna play it up to Bellegarde. Man, we gotta find space here on the counter or something. Bellegarde. I see Cunha. Okay, yeah, that was probably... You know what? It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but definitely not going to reach Cunha with that. Gusto, good pass. Connor Bradley again has to defend this. Connor Bradley. Okay, and Nkunku just did a skill there. Crossover. That's going to be Kirkez versus Palmer. Jose Sa makes the save. Not over yet, though. Bradley, tackle on Jackson. Okay, they're definitely coming into this game a little bit. Maybe a bit more than a little bit, because right now they look like the more aggressive team. That's going to be a long shot. Jose Sa full stretch save. 15 minutes to go. Corner in by Palmer. That is going to be header off the line, and Jose Sa grabs it. That is the closest Chelsea have been to scoring. Yeah, I do not like the way this feels, bro. They're getting just way too much space right now. Oh, that's Arda Güler. No, how we not steal? That Lavia is just too strong for Arda Güler. All we need is a steal like that and a breakaway to seal this game. 5 minutes left. This is going by very quickly. Oh, once again, they skip a tackle, though. 4 minutes. I gotta go here. They're losing time. They're trying to be so patient. We have 1 minute left, bro. They're just like chilling at the back, just waiting, trying to get their final chance, but we're not letting them. And ref, he's gonna give them one final chance, or he gives them one chance. We defend this. We win our first trophy of the series. Jackson on Bradley, and Nkunku gets that. That is going to be Bellegarde with the clearance, and we have won the Carabao Cup final. Bro, they had a chance there. They just kind of stopped playing aggressively. They got so passive. They ran out of ideas in the attack, I guess, and we win the Carabao Cup trophy. Man, that was a tough game, though. Bellegarde's goal, you know, barely won it for us. But man, this is a big moment in this series. Our first trophy, beating a team like Chelsea in a cup final, from trying to avoid relegation to now lifting a cup trophy. Now, again, it's the Premier League trophy. It's glitched, but we can pretend it's the Carabao Cup. So Mario Lemina steps up to the podium. A well-earned win by the whole team. First trophy in our cabinet, the Carabao Cup is secured. And once again, I'm not sure if this means we get European football. I'm not sure. I feel like it should, but I'm just not 100% sure. We'll see. But man, first trophy of the series, that feels good. We still have a lot left of this season though, so we're gonna celebrate and then get back to work really quickly here. And now definitely that game, Connor Bradley showed to me I made the right choice there. In a big cup final like that, he came through. He was our best defender, maybe. Now, next game after that's going to be a 2-1 win versus Stoke City in the FA Cup. So we're still alive in the FA Cup, probably maybe the round of 16 or quarterfinals now. Actually, that was the quarterfinals, so we're in the semis now. And we've not played any really big teams, though, in the FA Cup yet. That might change in the semis. Another trip to Wembley, I guess. Yeah, so FA Cup semis, we're facing Crystal Palace. Look at this FA Cup semis. Brighton, Newcastle, Wolves, and Crystal Palace. Bro, where all the big teams got knocked out, I guess. Like Chelsea knocked out by Preston. Gillingham knocking out Liverpool. What are these sim results? These are crazy. Hey, that gives us a chance, though, to reach the FA Cup Final 2. The domestic double is still a chance. All right, 2 more games of sim. First one's going to be a 3-0 win versus Burnley. And then Chelsea again, and we beat Chelsea again in the Premier League. Okay, Cunha Johansson, 2-1 win. Now, that makes the Premier League table very interesting, because with that win, we are back up into 4th place. Now, we are not in the Premier League title race. We're 7 points off Liverpool. You know, we'd still need to make a huge comeback to be title challengers, but 1 point clear of 5th, 2 points clear of Chelsea in 6th. It looks like, you know, at least finishing 6th feels like our best chances here. I mean, 7 points above Newcastle. So we are in a great spot. Now, next game, we're facing a 3rd place Villa. If we could win this game, that might make us actually have a real chance at finishing top 4 this year. Now, we need to rotate a little bit. So Troy starts at cam and also Quaresma at center back. Otherwise, a very big game in the race for top 4. Yeah, finishing in 3rd or 4th would be insane this year. That is way more than I thought we'd have. You know, last year, what did we finish in? 9th to 4th? That's a big jump. Hey, there's still a lot of Premier League games left, so there's a lot of chance for things to happen. Lamina, great ball to Theo. Theo, great ball to Cunha. Theo's got one more pass over to Bellegarde, and that is a perfect start for Wolves. And after 2 seasons of playing in this formation, the players, we just know how to win in this setup. Like, I thought we'd switch away from it at some point soon, but we're playing so well in it. I thought no wingers would be like a short-term thing, but we just create so many goal-scoring chances through the middle. 1-0 in 11 minutes, courtesy of Bellegarde. Matson, crossover, that is going to be Kirkez. Kirkez, good clearance though. Bellegarde is one of my favorite players in this team. If you'd asked me that at the beginning of the series, I would not have believed it, but he is just so good. Skips a tackle there, goes for a long shot. He just hit the crossbar, the right corner. Bro, he is incredible. We're getting to a point now where if we don't get Champions League, don't get Europa League, some of these players might be poached by bigger clubs. Troy looking for a shot, goes for a shot. It's going to be blocked though. Okay, we steal it back. Troy, Bellegarde dinks it up to Troy. We're not going to win that. But yeah, like Semedo and Guedes, I mean, if Champions League teams come in for Bellegarde, Lamina, you know, Mason Mount, how much longer can we keep them? I don't know. Theo, Troy gets it over to Mason Mount, who I just said. Now he's got a long shot chance. Good shot, good save. Theo, score a corner. I'm still asking for it. Okay, he just got destroyed though on that one. Mason, Bellegarde. Oh man, I tried to find Kirkez. Mason, is that a foul? That is gonna be clean. Clean tackle by Mason Mount. Lamina, Bellegarde, Troy, swing this over. That is gonna be Cunha. Okay, I tried to go for a cross there. You know what? It might work out still. Bro, we are just all over them to start this game. And Troy in the box, the other youth player, he's going to score his goal, the next Ronaldo. Or I should say the Greek Ronaldo makes it 2-0. This end of the season is feeling just special right now. It feels like everything is falling into place for this team. Kind of like the season that Villa had last year in real life. 2-0 though in what, 40 minutes. Mason Mount, Bellegarde, he's got space. We're going to go for a power shot. And you know what? I probably should have went for just a normal shot. Troy, good skill there into Mason Mount. Mount over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde gonna try to find a better shot though. Wing this around. Mason Mount has got an option. Mason in the box, shots blocked. Theodore though gets it, and that is 3-0 to Wolves. We are just destroying Aston Villa right now. Back-to-back youth players scoring, and man, that is gonna be halftime. Troy over to Mason Mount. Bro, this might get ugly for Villa. We just look in form this game. Bellegarde, it's gonna be 4-0. What are they doing defensively? They're in third place. We are destroying them, even without Arda Güler. It's kind of crazy because before the season started, I actually started using some sliders to make the game tougher in this season. They're basically our old sliders from like FC 24 and also FIFA 23. I'll show them after this game, but I have noticed the game's tougher this season, but there's games like this where we just dominate. Now, I'm about to jinx it, huh? Am I about to jinx it? Quaresma, Bailey. Oh, I just jinxed it, bro. I'm never saying everything again. How do I actually jinx things that hard right there? All right, 4-1. I'm never saying anything ever again. Cunha, Johansson. Man, we might score off a kickoff right here because Cunha. No, man, Theo was in there again. Their defending is just absolutely shocking. Troy from distance, a handball. Give me that free kick chance. Okay, Troy doesn't have good free kicks, but he has the dead ball play style. He's got 65 free kicks. No, he's going to Troy. Why not? Show me you are the Greek Ronaldo. Troy Castellanos is going to go for a free kick. And oh, that was not bad. Man, needed more power on it. If more power on that, he might have scored it. But it's like, I don't know if I should make the sliders even more tough. Although I'm not really sure how to. Like last episode, we played 4 games and we won all 4. This episode, same exact thing. Kirkes, Theo trying to get one final chance to be caught though. All right, full time. 3rd versus 4th, and we just beat them 4-1 at home. That win makes top 4 a real possibility actually. But yeah, if you want to see my sliders, I mean, basically it just makes the CPU, you know, faster. Their shot error is way down. Their pass error is way down at 10. The shooting and passing is way better. And then their first touch error is also much better at, at 25. So their first touches are like almost so OP that the ball is like glued to their feet. I've been playing on these for the entire season. Maybe this team has just gotten so good in this setup, you know, developed so much that top 4, maybe it's not too out of the question for this team. So next episode, season finale, we could finish as high as 3rd, but also as low as 6th. We have a chance for another cup final at Wembley. And also I'll say this, we might not be done with signings this season. Maybe I should say it's a different kind of signing. Okay, we are on the verge of doing something special, getting Wolves European football for next season. Our team has made a lot of strides this year, including winning the Carabao Cup, but can we qualify for the Europa League? Even maybe the Champions League? Today, we are gonna find out. So drop me a like if you're enjoying this series, and I say we get right back into it. Now, first comment today, Bellegarde is undoubtedly player of the season. Yeah, no, while I agree he's definitely gonna be a candidate for the award. Of course, those awards are gonna be revealed in the first episode of season 3. There's definitely some competition here with Johansson, Cunha, Mason Mount, Arda Güler. I think last year was pretty much straightforward, like Cunha won it. This year, it's not straightforward though. And now next one, you should give Theo number 9 if he gets to 30 goals this season. Yeah, currently Theo is still rocking that number 39. I think next year it's pretty much confirmed he'll get the number 9 shirt. And our last one, I think it would be unrealistic for a team like Wolves to be spending 100 million on a player. Yeah, so this is about Arda Güler. He's on loan from Real Madrid, but we have a buy option for him for 127 million, which right now we could afford. So what we'll say is if we qualify somehow for the Champions League for next year, then we can sign Arda Güler. He'll join us. But if we get Europa League or Conference League or something like that, then he's going back to Real Madrid. Basically, he just wants to play Champions League football. So we're in 4th with 5 games left. There's definitely a big chance for us getting Champions League, but Chelsea and Villa are right on our back. So it's pretty much a 3-way race for that final 4th spot. And we have an extremely tough schedule to end this season, facing teams like Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool. And those are all away games. So if we finish top 4, we're going to have earned it with that final schedule. And that will determine Arda Güler's future in this team. Now, first up though, we have the FA Cup semis. We've made it here pretty much playing teams from like the championship. We've not faced anyone that big. In the semis is Brighton, Newcastle, Wolves, Crystal Palace. So a very weak semifinals. After winning the Carabao Cup, this trophy is up for grabs too. So another trip to Wembley, this time win, and we get to another cup final this season. Now I'll say this, currently behind the scenes, we're working on a transfer that's not Arda Güler. It's not quite ready yet, probably be after this game, but it will be a big signing for this team. But okay, FA Cup semis, Crystal Palace, I feel like these are the kind of teams that give me more issues this year rather than the big teams. So I have no clue how this is gonna go. Okay, this guy is just running through the defense. Could we sharpen up and wake up, boys? Silva running forward. Jeremiah doesn't get that tackle. Okay, they're getting too much space in our box. That's a good tackle, I think, by Kirkes, right? No, Connor Bradley, our new starting right back. Now Arda Güler is gonna try to feed this to Cunha. Cunha dinks it over to Johansson. What a ball. Johansson goes for a volley. I had to go for that. And that'd have been a nice goal from kind of our front three. Now, when this video goes up, there's probably going to be a vote for player of the season on my community tab. So go vote in that if you have not. Okay, hold up. That's chance. Jose Sa saves it again. But maybe some players' performances this episode might tip the scales of that vote. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. So that's game. Crystal Palace maybe have had the better start. Oh, that almost got to Kirkez. Cross in. Tati, easy clearance. That's easy. Mina is going to find Kirkez this time, though. Now, Theo's trying to make a run. I see it. Theo, fight for it, Theo. He's not going to win that. Going to be a pass, though, over to Bellegarde. Left-footed finesse shot. Man, even on his left foot with the finesse is still decent. Cunha putting pressure. I like the pressure. Can we win this? There's a chance if we do. Cunha does win it. No foul. Cunha, Kirkez. We have a chance here. Oh, we just don't have a shot, though. And then Lamina just got destroyed. Kirkez, good tackle there. We're getting into this game a little bit more. Cunha has a chance here. Cunha is in a turn. Play it over to Kirkez. Kirkez, shot across goal. Decent power. What a finish by our left back, Kirkez. I feel like we've been second best today, but what a finish. Not gonna lie, I'm not sure I was exactly expecting that kind of shot from him. All right, Wolves take the lead in the 42nd minute of this game, and that is gonna be the first half. And that goal might allow them to play a little bit more aggressively, which might give us chances. Cunha's in here. Cunha on the volley. Rebound. Okay, he had a second chance. That was a tap in. Bro, it was an open net, and we just played it right to the keeper's feet. Bellegarde into Mason Mount. Mason. Oh, I tried to go for a fake shot. Arguler picks it up, though. Mason gets another chance. He's got space for the shot, and it's a good shot. Good save. Theo, are you ever going to score from a corner? Are you ever? Oh, Theo, as I say that, he's going to hit the crossbar. That's the closest he's been. I got to say that more often. I did the reverse jinx. Oh, my Kirkez. No, no. How does that actually fall to Munoz? Okay, we're good. Jeremiah's got this. We're good. Jeremiah's got this. No, he doesn't. Tati, he's got it instead. That would have been so unfortunate if they scored from that. Ruler into Cunha. Cunha's got space here. A lot of space. Cunha is in a, oh, fake shot. Takes the shot, and Cunha is going to score. Just a pure counterattack. And that is 2-0 to Wolves in the 61st minute. And we might be going to Wembley for another cup final. All right, 2 subs on. We got Troy coming on, the next Ronaldo, and also Bellingham. Now can we just seal this win? Not been an easy game, but we just had 2 really good attacks that result in goals. And Bellegarde is pushing their defense all the way back in. Oh, he could have blocked that goal kick. Troy to Bellegarde. Bellegarde is in a feeder right back to Troy. Troy over to Cunha. Another chance for him. That should have been 3. That was such a well-worked move right there. Yeah, 1 minute left. They have just been not been able to do anything after we scored that second goal. So no comeback for Crystal Palace. And we are heading to another cup final at Wembley, this time the FA Cup final. So we got a chance to win 2 domestic cups in season 2. And we know we're not facing like a, a top 5 team. There's a real chance for 2 trophies. Now though, the race for top 4 officially begins, or at least this final lead into it. Now currently we're in 6th with the game in hand. But as you can see, if we lose this, we're already out of the top 4. And we still have like 5 tough games left. Now before we play this game though, we currently have 140 million in the budget. Once again, that's enough to sign Arda permanently, but there's also a bit more left over. And with that extra money, we've been trying to convince Ruben Neves to come back to Wolves. He's played a few years at Saudi, but he's still 29. I feel like he still has a lot to give. Like he could be really good for us for like 2 or 3 seasons. And as we saw earlier in the year, his contract is expiring in 1 month. He has not signed a new deal with Al Hilal yet, which makes me think there's a chance he wants to come back to Europe. I mean, I don't know if I'd call him a Wolves club legend. I think maybe some people will. He's a former captain though. And for a pre-contract signing, this might be a really good pick up no matter what happens in season 3. Whether we keep Arda Güler, whether we don't, I see Ruben Neves fitting in this team no matter what. And especially if we get European football, we're gonna need a player like him. And okay, it looks like Ruben Neves wants to come back to Wolves. The deal is made official. Ruben Neves is returning in season 3, a club legend. I mean, Wolves fan in the comments, let me know, is Ruben Neves a club legend? I know he's a player that was like beloved, but a free signing for a player that's valued at 63 million, that is an A+ signing if you ask me. But okay, now let's play Arsenal. And this final fight for top 4, it officially begins. Now, I think in this series, we've beaten Arsenal. We've also lost to them. Bro, okay, their captain is that regen. Who is this guy? I remember his name Jordan because he's like rapid fast. So that is Stanley Jordan, 76 overall. He's their captain. That is so weird. Like, who is that? He's not even high rated. I don't know, but we were kicked off though. A win might put us back in a 4th, but a loss means we're in 6th. So that is a big difference right there. Cunha, Arda Güler. Okay, I think the ref, I keep thinking he's my player, but he's not. He's just wearing the same colors as my team. Arda Güler finds space into Theo. Theo around, I believe, Calafiori. Theodore, what a finish. I just said his name in like 3 syllables. That finish was insane though. I was not expecting that. 1-0 to Wolves early on. Calafiori cannot mark Theodore. It's got around him and then a powerful right-footed shot. Okay, good start. 12 minutes in. Nunez. Okay, Nunez gets by Tati a little bit there. This is dangerous. Nunez. Tati though recovers. Some solid defending, although that was their decent chance, or a decent chance for them. Now Mason Mount, that ball to Theo is terrible. That can't be a red, right? There's no way that's a red. That's got to be a yellow. There's no way that's a red, ref. There's no way. It's going to be, okay, thankfully a yellow. I was going to say, the crowd wants a red. That's not a red. Gotta be careful with Bellegarde now, though. Nanto gets it over to Memphis Depay. Bradley, good positioning. Their attack is starting to look better here. Lamina out to Kirkez. Kirkez finds Cunha, though. Cunha, wait for a pass, wait for it. Cunha's in a turn. Cunha, don't lose it there. Good turn, actually. Bellegarde. Oh, there's no shot, though. Where's it at? Bellegarde feeds it to Theo. Oh, that's a nice pass. And that's Theo with 2 goals this game. Bellegarde and Theo working so well together. Yeah, Bellegarde just slipped it through that back line. All right, we are 2-0 up at Arsenal at the Emirates. Bellegarde into Arda Güler. Now he's got options. Gonna go to Theo. If that's timed right, it could be good, but it wasn't exactly timed right. Headers one though in Acuna. Acuna. And it creates space. Now Arda Güler goes right where Güler was, or right where Cunha was, but Güler's gonna hit the post. That would have been such a nice goal. Bellegarde. Oh, he just took him out. Wait. That's not a foul on Bellegarde. It is? Okay, apparently it's not a second yellow, though. He's not sent off from that. That could have been Bellegarde sent off. Okay, halftime, it's currently 2-0 to us. I really thought Arsenal would give us more issues, but so far, that's not the case. Odegaard just sat down Connor Bradley into Nanto. Tati has to be good here. Tati recovers pretty well, but let him get a good shot. Gonna fall back to Memphis. Memphis, good skill. Memphis shot. Jose Sa a double save. And Jose Sa has been so solid this year. He hasn't gotten that much praise, but he's been a solid keeper throughout this entire series so far. Tati, oh, great tackle by Tati. This is gonna lead to a counterattack. Mason Mount plays it in behind Theo. Theo is gonna win that. Theo beats that defender. We got a chance now. Theo cutting inside, gonna play it over. No, that was meant for Bellegarde. No, it was meant for Bellegarde. No, it's gonna be ruined. I saw Bellegarde's run. He made a perfect run. That's a good pass over. Tati though, got it. Man, Tati is just so good. 20 minutes left and Arsenal still not scored. Arda Güler skips that tackle into Bellegarde. That's his long shot spot. It's got power, but it goes right to their keeper. A third would definitely see what Arda Güler's got a chance. His chance from deep. That's a better shot, but a better save. Nunez long shot. Jose Sa catches that, and they're just running out of ideas to score. Chance Nunez. Chance Tati again. Lamina. Oh, is that a foul? Oh, actually, Bellegarde just win that. I think we wasted enough time, though. This has been a sloppy second half. Well, we're going to come to Emirates, and we're going to get all 3 points. We didn't play great in that second half, but our defense just was too strong. So 5 games left, and we're 1 out of 1 so far. So with that, we jump back into 4th place. Now, we're going to sim 2 of our last 4 games. The first one is versus 20th place Norwich City. If we drop points here, I'm going to be so mad. We're going to lose to Norwich? Are you kidding me? I thought maybe we'd get a draw at worst, not a 2-1 loss. All right, so drop points against literally the team in bottom. So now down to 5th, but we game in hand still, so we could win that game in hand and jump back up into 4th. Even a draw would do that. So I guess it's not the worst scenario. Now it's Bournemouth though. Another game that we should win. It is going to be a 2-1 win for Wolves with Arda Güler scoring the winner, by the way. Kind of realized, but the FA Cup final is next. We're facing Newcastle United. Man, that was the one team. I feel like Brighton I could have probably beat easily, but Newcastle, they're a team, like I've said before, that gives me some issues sometimes. But okay, top 4 race really quick. We're up into 4th place again. 2 points above Villa and 3 points above Chelsea. But we finish with Man City and then Liverpool. So that is going to be very interesting. But first, another trip to Wembley for a cup final, a chance for a trophy. Bro, winning the domestic double in season 2, like I didn't think that was even a possibility. And yeah, it's still the Premier League trophy that's still glitched, so no FA Cup actual trophy. But okay, another cup final. Last time we were here, we lifted the Carabao Cup. It was a slim 1-0 win versus Chelsea. Now a chance for FA Cup glory. Theo, oh man, Bellegarde's making a great run. He was going to be in there. Okay, Mason Mount has got Theo. Was he onside, Theo? I don't think it's going to matter. It goes back to Pope. I think it was actually onside though. All right, chance for Cunha. Where's the option though? We're going to try to bring it. Get it back into Arda Güler. Mason, no, I wanted that ball at Mason Mount feet, not in the space. Oh my, Bruno Guimaraes, what was actually that? Correa, okay, Bellegarde steals that. We got space now. And a defender completely out of position. Crossover to Cunha. Cunha goes for a volley. Nick Pope is going to make the save. Oh, we can't get the rebound. That's another nice goal that we just can't score. Correa, Jeremiah, get tackled. Jeremiah, no, I got to release it quicker than that though. This is not good. Correa gets by there. Oh, Bradley just saved a goal though. Connor Bradley, that tackle was huge. Theo into Bellegarde. Chance for countering though. Bellegarde. Oh, is he onside? What a pass by Bellegarde. Cunha takes his time, but Llorente gets all the way back. There was no way I thought Cunha had a chance of being caught there. That's definitely the increased CPU speed. Oh, what is that touch though? Tati. Oh, that's gonna be a yellow. You know what? I'll take it though. That was dangerous. That was a tactical foul by Tati. Free kick sent in. Tati has to clear it. Tati doesn't get to it. Oh, that's just like even worse. We get a yellow card and they score anyways. And we concede a lot from like set pieces. Gabriel playing for Newcastle. Bro, the signings in Krumo, like the transfers are wild. We're only in season 2 and so many teams look like so different. Like, bro, why is Gabriel at Newcastle and not Arsenal? I don't know, but he scores and he makes it 1-0 in this FA Cup final. All right, Connor Bradley's got a chance to run now. Theo, though, might be in already. Theo is going to need some help. He's going to try to cut inside. Theo's got space for a long shot. Why not? Oh, man, Theo, a shot goes well wide. All right, second half begins. We are down 1-0. I feel like we've not played bad, though. They just scored on that set piece. Bellegarde, Bradley, time it. That touch, did we ruin it? No, we did not. Theo's in. Theo. Again, these defenders are catching up. Cunha, chance to rebound. We don't get it though, man. These defenders are so quick right now. Arda Güler, left-footed finesse shot. It's gonna be blocked. Mason Mount. Oh, I didn't even mean to pass that actually. We gotta be more clinical on these chances. We're getting good chances. We're just ruining them. Arda Güler into Theo. Theo over to Mateus Cunha. Get it out to Kirkez. Gotta try and beat these defenders with passing, but oh, we're not gonna beat him there. Mason Mount, good steal. He's gonna find Theo. Theo tries to get a shot away. Does get a shot away. Nick Pope is gonna save it though. It's right at his hands. All right, 30 minutes left. Time is going by very quick here. That's going to be Connor Bradley. Is that a foul? Oh, that's going to be another foul. I thought I timed that right. Another free kick this time. Don't let him score, please. Jeremiah clears it this time. Bellegarde doesn't win that, but Cunha does, and it's a foul on who? Foul on them. Come on, need to tie this up like right now. Jeremiah, good ball to Bradley. Bradley into Theo. Theo, hold it. Play it to Bradley. No, it's got to be in this space, bro. Theo just misplaced that pass. Lamina over to Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley. Cunha's in a good spot. Cunha, great spot. Cunha header. Oh, it's just well defended though. Lamina into Mason Mount. Oh, that was meant for Guler. Actually, Cunha, the better chance. Gets by the defender's shot, but it's still going to be saved. Chance still not done yet. Theo, right in front of the box. Can't get the shot away, though. Bro, we are so close to a goal right now. Gordon can't score here. Thankfully, he's offside. We got 8 minutes to tie this up. That's like 1, maybe 2 chances. Amina out to Kirkez. Got to be now. Kirkez waiting for Theo's run. Waiting for it. It's through. It might be perfect. Oh, what a good pass by Kirkez. 86th minute. This game is tied up. That pass was perfect. Finally, we can score in this game. I was just waiting for Theo to make that run. Just timed it perfectly. All right, we're not dead yet. 5 minutes still left of normal time. Oh, now that's an equally as good ball for them. Gordon versus Jeremiah. Jeremiah has to come over. Gets through to Isak. Jose Sa saves it though. What a save by Jose Sa. And now other end we're going. Mason Mount through to Cunha. Cunha, a chance to win it for Wolves in the FA Cup final. That's a shot and he's gonna win it. Are you kidding me? Jose Sa, an amazing save on one end and then Cunha with the winner on the other end. What an ending to this FA Cup final. Bro, Isak should have scored that. Isak should have scored that goal for them. We just had like a textbook counterattack and Cunha with the biggest finish of the game. 85th minute, we were 1-0 down. 90th minute, we are 2-1 up and that is full time. We have won the FA Cup final. I can't believe what I've just seen. This team is so good. We cannot forget Jose Sa's save though. That is the difference between losing and winning right there from Jose Sa. Like center backs couldn't stop that chance, so it literally had to be him. And he made the save. So in season 2, Carabao Cup winners and also FA Cup winners as well. The domestic double done by Wolverhampton Wanderers under their new ownership with Giannis Antetokounmpo. I can't believe it, but we're gonna lift the trophy. Mario Lamina, our captain. But yeah, we can pretend it's the FA Cup and not the Premier League trophy. So this has to confirm some kind of European football. It's got to confirm Europa League, right? Now though, we play for trying to get Champions League, which that would be insane. In the first of last 2 games, we face Man City away next. And okay, we got some breathing room because Chelsea and Villa look like they both dropped points. Or no, Villa did. Villa lost to Liverpool 2-1. Okay, so even if we lose this game, we're still in 4th place. We got basically a 1-game cushion to mess up. Now that also means if we win this game versus Man City, that confirms finishing 4th place. I don't think there's any way they can catch us then. Unless I'm wrong, the final day won't even matter. But for now, let's just focus on winning this game. I don't think we faced Man City this year. I think when we played them earlier in the year, I simmed the game. So it's our first time playing them this season and we are playing for a lot right now. The difference between Europa League and Champions League is just so big. I mean, I would happily take Europa League. So you know how I feel about getting Champions League. That would be insane. Mason Mount, good dribbling there. Good dribbling. Oh, I was going to try to pass it off to Cunha right there. Now, I see they still have Foden and also Haaland. Man, Tyztir, what a good tackle on Foden there. Arda into Theo. Theo, good touch there to Bellegarde. Bellegarde cuts inside, left-footed shot. Ederson will save that. Man, Bellegarde, that was almost a great start to this game for us. Cunha putting pressure on Walker. Cunha is going to steal it. Oh, it's not even a foul. Theo with chance. Theo, oh wait, keep it. Go for the shot. Oh, Theo did so well there considering the circumstances. Man, he wasn't even facing the goal. He still had that powerful of a shot. Oh, Kirkez skips by Kyle Walker. Kirkez cross to Cunha. Cunha. Oh no, I should have just shot it, bro. I thought it was going to fall to him instead. Bellegarde. From distance, Bellegarde is gonna hit the post. Bro, we are playing amazing this game right now. Mason Mount, what about you, Mason Mount? What about you, this shot? Okay, that was more tame. Are we just really this good now? We're competing with Man City in a game like this, where they're playing for the title and we're playing for top 4. Haaland into Silva. There's still Man City, though. We gotta be careful. Into Foden. Foden. Man, he had a pass there to Haaland. If Tyztir doesn't make that tackle, they might score from that. Okay, somehow keeps that in. Now, Mason Mount. Cunha, no, man, that ball needed to be more to the right. Haaland against Jeremiah. Jeremiah gets him. And then, okay, Lamina, please. Lamina, please. Oh, that was so risky. It works out really well, though. Bellegarde's got space now. Bellegarde skips by Rodri. Ballon d'Or winner. Doesn't even matter. Bellegarde going all the way, but oh, Diaz gets him finally. Okay, halftime. I mean, this is a competitive game. Part of me thought we'd lose this, like, 3-0. So the fact that it's 0-0 halftime, I'll take that. Definitely had some good chances to score, too. Mason over to Arda Güler. Got space for his shot. I'm not going to take it, though. Bellegarde. Wait for Bradley. Bradley now in a much better spot. Bradley cuts inside, goes for a shot. Oh, that almost deflected in. Our corners suck, so I'm going a short corner here. Into Bellegarde. Over to Mason Mount. Now he is going to swing that in. Okay, it went to a player, but it didn't give me control of them. Tati lays up to Kirkez. Kirkez, we know he's got some long shots. That shot look good, but it's going to go right to Ederson. And they keep the ball so well. I'm really trying to win it back and also keep possession, but I'm probably being a bit too risky with it. Foden's going to be offside there, though. All right, 20 minutes. Game is still 0-0. A draw is probably a good result for us, although it doesn't confirm top 4 like a win would, maybe. So I want the win. Gets it over to Bernardo Silva. Back to Foden. I'm trying to block this shot right now. Holland gets it. Tati, no penalty. Tati, that's such a good tackle on Holland. 7 minutes. A goal here might win it. Lamina into Mason Mount. Mason is gonna skip by that defender. Goes back to Bellegarde. He's fouled there. Ref, can you call a foul? Thank you. I was gonna say, are you not gonna call that foul? And I want to shoot this, but I feel like I probably shouldn't. Gonna lay it off. It's gonna be Arda Güler. Finesse shot. Oh, it's blocked. Chance, though, still not done yet. Bradley. Oh, I just went to a player that wasn't even there, though. Man, I think last chance going to Man City. If there is a last chance, actually. Got like a minute left. I think that's going to be it, though. So this game is going to be a draw. Man, we had a chance to win that, like a real chance to win it. So I'm pretty sure this means it goes down to the final day, but we're still in a very strong spot. So final match today, we face Liverpool, who are trying to confirm the title. Now, it looks like they pretty much have it confirmed on goal difference, maybe. But the only scenario where we can lose out top 4 is if we draw and Chelsea win. And Chelsea play West Ham, so it's not an easy game. They're in 3rd. So a draw or loss, Chelsea overtake us, we could lose Arda Güler, but win versus Liverpool, and we get Champions League for season 3. This feels like a cup final right now. So of course I had to go down to the final day, huh? But okay, we are kicked off. I want a win and nothing else other than that. I mean, we could lose this and Chelsea lose against West Ham. We can still get top 4, but I'm not going to bet on that. I'm going to bet on Chelsea winning. Mason into Kirkez. Kirkez has space. Now I'm trying to not shoot that. Oh, I should have just took a shot. Mason Mount plays it to Cunha. We got space here. Cunha is going to dink it up to Theo. Theo tries to control it. What a clearance, though. Bellegarde into Arda Güler. Arda Güler, no, that is not the pass I wanted right there. Okay, Marcus Thuram, I believe, is their striker, and he was going on a run there, but Jeremiah said no. Theo will pick that up, gonna play it back to Bellegarde. Bellegarde's gonna give it right back to Theo. Theo, cross up to Cunha. Cunha, gonna try and head it down somehow. Oh, I could have played a Bellegarde there. Instead, Theo, Mason Mount, left-footed shot. It's a good shot, but a good save. Mason over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde, oh, I just ran right into Endo. Luis Diaz, Jeremiah, that's a strong tackle by him. Clean, no foul. Bradley, Arda Güler. Over to Mason Mount. Mason gonna play it over to Kirkez instead. Kirkez crossover. That's to Theo. Theo tries to head into a danger zone, but man, our attack is like definitely lacking today. Like I'm overthinking, not taking too many long shots, but not shooting when I should. Bradley over to Mason Mount. Mason. Hey, that's a nice fake shot. Mason Mount. Oh, that would have been so nice. 42nd minute. Still no goals here. Diaz looking for a pass. Gonna play it into Thuram. Jeremiah and Connor Bradley. That's good team defending, and we will get it out. One more chance for halftime. Maybe Mason Mount. Mason Mount just loses it to McAllister, though. And okay, that's halftime. So currently, if this holds, Chelsea could overtake us and we finish 5th. But if we find a winner, we can get Champions League. Bradley is in a fine. Arda Güler in a good spot. Cunha. Oh, he was in, but he got shielded by the defender. And they're playing so patient with it. They're really trying to not lose it. It's so irritating. They just keep going backwards, and I cannot get the ball off them. Bellegarde can't tackle him there. We're putting pressure though. McAllister, oh, gets through to Endo. Later Bradley over to Arda Güler in space. Arda gets it over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde, oh, Theo's getting held. Theo gets a chance though. Theo on the volley, and Theo's finish goes wide. Bro, Konate was right on him there. That was a tough one. 20 minutes left, still 0-0. I have no idea what the Chelsea game is, and they're just wasting time. Like, this is the worst case scenario for us. Team that's just wasting time. Plays a great through ball. I'm not gonna tell. Okay, actually, Jose Sa comes out himself. Good decision by him. Mason has got a pass to Theo, but oh, it goes right to their keeper. That's a horrible pass, actually. 12 minutes, and I'm sweating now. Bradley win that. Bradley, oh, that's gonna fall off them. Bradley does win it though. Bradley misses a tackle. Mason Mount has got Theo. Theo, a cross goal to maybe get Champions League, and it's going to be a save. Might have been our clearest chance so far. Cross sent in. It's going to go to Theo. Theo, oh, it's caught. Actually punched out by Marashvili. Bellegarde controls it. Just don't lose it. Thank you for not losing it. Oh, that's a foul, right? That's not a foul. It's almost like with the tackle of the game. Okay, we got to try and play this as smart as we can. It's Connor Bradley against his former team, Gakpo. Gave him everything. Connor Bradley, what a tackle. We got 3 minutes. Our last chance to win the game right now. Mason through to Mateus Cunha. Cunha needs help though. Cunha is going to try to feed it to Theo. Theo trying to get to it first. It goes back to the keeper though. Full time, it's going to end 0-0. What does that mean though? If West Ham beat Chelsea or drew against them, we get Champions League. But if Chelsea won, then we finish 5th. Yeah, the game's not giving me any clues here. No one's celebrating whatever, but we're about to find out. Champions League or Europa League next year. I can't believe it. Chelsea lost 2-1 to West Ham United, and we finish in 4th in season 2. Bro, we drew the final 2 games. We gave Chelsea every chance to overtake us, and also Villa too. But we still finish in 4th place. So the first year under new ownership, a top 4 finish, 2 domestic trophies, and season 3 we are playing Champions League football. I don't know how to feel about that. You know, I thought we could play the Europa League and have like a good run, you know, maybe win the Europa League, but I'm not quite sure this team is ready for a Champions League campaign, even with Ruben Neves coming back. Bro, what a season though. Final stats: Theo ended with 28, Cunha 28 and 17, Bellegarde 11 and 9, Mason Mount 11 and 12, and Arda Güler 10 and 14. And player of the season, I feel like is going to be a close vote. But now for season 3, this means if we want to sign Arda Güler permanently, with us playing the Champions League, I feel like there should be no objections to that. I want to know what you guys think though first. Should we sign Arda Güler permanently? I think I'll get like a general feeling from the comments and then decide on that. I mean, I can't believe it. Finishing 4th. It kind of feels like we just jumped a few seasons ahead of where we should be, but maybe that just shows what this team has done in one season. So once again, season 3, Champions League football, and a club legend will return as well. But drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and if you click on screen, you might like this video too.